So you can't answer?
Notice how the demeanor changes whenever she actually has like the recording up of herself.
I'm looking at you right now. Matter of fact, everyone's
looking at me, but you're recording, right?
Everyone's full screen.
But you're recording, right?
Brother, do you see my phone in my hands?
No, but I see you looking at your phone. Wait, pick up your phone and then point it. Oh, yeah, you dumb fuck. Holy shit. Look at her. Look, yep. Wait, go to your gallery. Wait, see how long it takes her. See how long it takes her.
My gallery is
look at it. Look how long it takes her. Yep.
My gallery is a screenshot of our conversation and 2 screenshots of Mikey so I can make him a sim and videos of me.
Ooh. Wait.
Do you want to see that? This is the wine that I bought.
Scroll down. That's not what an Apple thing looks like. That's not what an Apple thing looks like. Look at her obfuscating. Look at her obfuscating. Yep.
It says yesterday at 3:44. This is the outfit that I screenshotted because I thought it was really cute.
Is that what I was talking about?
What is your question again?
Yeah, I was just curious why, if she is so suspicious or writes notes about people that to be wary of in Discord servers, why she's constantly pinging me to talk to me.
I'm cold. I just trying to hear.
Oh, I'm doing a quirky, cute little reaction for my recording. Oh.
I'm not recording you, but would that change the dynamic of our conversation if I was?
It would change the dynamic of the conversation in the sense that you're being performative.
Do you think that same standard upholds to yourself? When you're live, are you performing?
No.
Oh. So then why don't you say the N-word when you're live? Okay, well, you know what? Let's call someone to come on the line. Here, let's call someone to come on the line. Hold on. It's 2 a.m. Shit, she's probably asleep.
This is really
I think that's very straightforward.
This is like
do I need to call another white man?
You're crashing out.
Would you like me to call a white man? Honestly, I probably shouldn't be waking people at 2 a.m. Maybe I was just like,
this is kind of like crash out behavior right now. Okay, Pup. Do you think the average American has immigrant parents from Africa or anywhere?
Yes, the average American is an immigrant. America is a country founded on
she just say that.
English literally left from England to come to America to forge a new lifestyle from themselves. She's not a lap cat, and that's okay.
Finally, you fucking asshole.
Yo, what's up?
My floor is so comfortable, guys. I'm turning 20.
Bro, she's actually worse off than I thought she would be. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Hunter. Fuck. Like, bitch, oh my god, every fucking day, every goddamn minute. Like, my fucking life could be over. You know what? I could fucking die. This bitch would have some shit to say. He'd go on Twitter. Oh yeah, fuck that black bitch. Like,
never mind. She actually, no, she still got in there. I'll give her that.
Like, kill yourself. Like, every fucking day, every fucking minute, you're on my fucking ass. Like, do you want a piece of it, bitch? You want me to UPS you a piece of my ass so you can, like, fucking ride it more? Come on.
Considering what we saw with the last UPS plane near me, I'm okay.
Crazy.
I'll pass.
I wish the UPS plane crashed into your fucking home.
Damn, bro.
Jesus.
You should have died. You should die.
Get his ass.
Anyways, I'm not having a good night, guys. I'm gonna go back to the shelter on Monday, and I'm gonna ask for Dennis back.
I thought you said you can't get him back.
I don't know, but I'm gonna beg them. I'm gonna tell them that I quit my job. I arranged play dates with my neighbor's kittens, which are true because my neighbor has 2 cats. So hopefully they get along. Like, I'm willing to, like, I've gone that extra mile for Dennis, but I have to I have to get him back. Like, that's my son. I cried for like an hour and a half. I cried when my neighbor brought me a whole fucking pizza because she heard me crying. And I called my other neighbor called me, and I started crying. And I was like, I miss my son. I haven't gotten rid of his litter box or any of his toys because I can't. My son.
Yeah, I haven't gotten rid of my Paul Goon folder because every time I try to delete it, it brings me the tears.
I don't give a fuck about you and Shut the fuck up. No one is
like I
didn't even hear what you said. That's the best part.
It's like I brought to the shelter and
fucking
I can't do this anymore. I need to go get up. I need to go get up.
Chicky, shut the fuck up. We don't care about you at all. You motherfuckers never. I'm so
sorry. I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of his litter box.
You never had a future with him ever.
I can't get rid of my litter box because I can't remove my mouth that easily.
You knew in your heart that you and Paul never had a future, and you still went after it because you hate yourself. So shut up.
I needed to get.
I don't want to talk about it. And Hunter is a fucking racist. Not back all of you.
Hey,
Hunter's a racist. Chicky's a dumb bitch. The other motherfucker in this chat who joined from Monkey, I don't have much to say about you.
Listen,
and
I'll be
Jen,
fair. Even if you're not willing to
Jen and
answer my
Funko
question
Pop.
directly, because you know the implications of it, even if you're not willing to answer my question directly,
Shut up! No.
just know that your
You
friend
don't-
is making a racist laugh.
What about Chicky?
Your
What
friend
about
is making a
Chicky?
racist laugh.
What about
How do you feel about that?
Mama? Your point was literally, oh yeah, well Chicky calls black men nigger and she hates them. Yeah, Chicky's fucking wrong for that too. You think I don't get on Chicky's ass? No,
You
I
don't.
get on Chicky's ass
You
in
don't.
private. You fucking retard.
In
I don't have
private?
to
Why
get
does
on
it matter in
Chicky's ass
private?
I don't have to get on Chicky's ass in front of a congregation of white people for you to feel better about your actions. You still do dumb shit. That's the problem with you. You white people love.
Wait, so you
point
understand
fingers,
that there's a distinction between private and between
black
private
people,
and
black
public
people
interactions,
sold
correct?
the slaves, so black people sold us the slaves, so they're just as bad. We're not.
Is that
talking
something
about
I
them
said?
right
Is that something I said?
You
Do I
will
believe
be
that?
condemned.
Do I believe that?
You've called
Do I
black
believe
people
that?
nigger.
No, I
nigga,
haven't. I haven't. You have
nigga,
no example of that.
Monkey. You have.
I've said nigga.
You
I've said nigga when I came into this call,
And
right?
you said nigger, and you said nibba, and you called people
Nibba.
monkeys. You
If
literally
Nibba
called
is
me a
your
monkey
standard
this
for being a racist, then that's fucking
Nibba.
retarded.
You called me a monkey this morning, motherfucker. Like, what are we talking about here?
Do you think I was ironically calling you a monkey, or do you think I was unironically calling you a monkey?
Bitch, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The context doesn't matter.
What possesses you?
Wait,
but like, what?
the
like,
context doesn't matter?
I don't go up to random gay men and start calling them the F slur. Like, and even if I did, there's no justification.
I don't either.
For it. Like, oh,
I don't go up to
meant
random
it
black
as a
people
joke.
and then call them a monkey.
I'm a random black person that you called a monkey.
You're not a random black person.
So you get comfortable. And you think it's okay, and then your racism comes out to play.
No, once you voice discomfort to something, or if you set a boundary to something, unless you're like a fucking retard that can't handle like social interactions and vocalizing when you're uncomfortable about something.
The thing is, okay, but the problem is, Hunter, like, why do you feel motivated to call people slurs?
I don't feel
and, like,
motivated to call them
racially
anything.
discriminatory names.
If I felt
It's like-
motivated
it's
to
like,
call
it's
them
odd.
something,
It's odd and it's
if I felt
bizarre.
motivated to call them something, then I would immediately call them that. Why would I have to get
But
comfortable
you
with somebody?
do, regardless. That's when you
I
tried
do?
to hide
Then why did
behind this mask. No. You tried to hide behind a mask of I'm just being edgy. It's just internet culture. It's just humor. But that's not the fucking case. It doesn't matter if you had the intent of it being funny. You know it's wrong because you wouldn't take yourself out your fucking house, go up to a random black person and call them a monkey nigger slave. You wouldn't do that.
Do I do
You
that
know
now?
you wouldn't
Do I do that
because
now?
It's wrong. It's offensive. It's wrong.
Do I
it's
do that now?
offensive, It's disrespectful.
Do I do that now?
And despite
Do
the
I do
fact
that
that
now?
you do it in communities that you deem, despite the fact
Do I
that
do
you
that now?
act out in these ways in communities that you deem acceptable, doesn't change the fact that you're upholding white supremacy and you're upholding racist rhetoric.
Do I do
Even
that
if
now?
you want to put a
Do
little
I do
smoke
that
in
now?
there so that it's edgy, it's still racist.
Do I do
It is
that
still a
now?
racist
You're
remark
fighting
that
against
you're
demons
making
that aren't in the conversation.
It's
Do
a
I do
racist
that now?
remark that you make with intent to be funny. It doesn't matter if you intend it to be
I don't
funny
even say
or you intend
anything.
to be mean. It is
Like,
still a racist
I don't
remark.
say
You are
anything relevant.
You are participating in racism.
I don't say.
You're participating in
I don't say
a racist
anything
standard and culture.
to that extent
Calling
whatsoever.
people monkeys. You call black people monkeys and nigger. Like, I don't know how we're sitting
Do I call
here in
black
the big
people monkeys,
2025
or do I call
and, like,
did I
we're
call
going
you
back
a
and
monkey as a
forth.
joke?
Like, it doesn't matter if it's a
What do you
joke.
mean it doesn't
Why
matter?
do
What do you mean
feel
it doesn't
an
matter
urge
if it's a
to call
joke?
Black people monkeys. You feel the urge to call a black.
No, I
person
don't feel
monkey.
the
That is
urge.
wrong. It's
If I felt the
absurd.
urge, I would
It's
call them
weird.
that
And
in
you
general.
know that. You know that unless you at a job interview would open your mouth and call your interviewee, if she was a black one, a monkey, you shouldn't be doing it regardless, irrespective of the context. And so you are still upholding a racist rhetoric, and you want to hide behind the fact it's an edgy joke.
If you're at a job interview, would you say retard? If you're at a job interview, would you say retard? Would you say retard? Would you say retard at a job interview? Would you say retard at a job interview? Would you say retard?
I say retard, and I need to stop.
Would you say it at a job
wrong.
interview?
But the gag is, if someone has to, like, you shouldn't be saying that word anyways. I'm like, I'm sorry, I apologize, because it's wrong. The fact, if I mean it as a joke, I don't mean it to be offensive to people who suffer from mental incapacity.
keep doing
Either way, I can still recognize that
You
by
keep
using
doing
that word, I can still recognize that using that word in essence is wrong. It's not appropriate, and if someone finds offense to it, it's disrespectful. And I admit that I should change my ways. I
You
just
still
want to. That's
do.
not the problem. That's the difference between me and you. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm doing wrong things. I'm not going to do.
I'm doing wrong things, but I'm gonna keep doing the wrong things for one. For one, I would keep doing the wrong things.
The gag
Which is what you're admitting. Which is what you're admitting, right?
The gag is, I am not even contesting whether you have the right to say slurs. Because
For
realistically,
two,
you can do
For
You
two,
can do
if
whatever
someone
the fuck
personally
you want to do.
vocalized that they didn't feel
I am
comfortable with me
contesting
saying something,
the fact that
I
you
would-
claim yourself.
I would feel
You claim
comfortable
to be a liberal.
saying like,
you
oh, I
claim to
understand why that would
uphold
make
black
you
people,
individually.
you
I
claim
would
to
say
support
no.
them, but yet you call them monkeys. How do you support a community that you consistently insult?
Do I
on
call
a
the
direct
community
basis?
of black people monkeys?
You still use racist rhetoric. You call
Okay,
other
now you're
black
moving.
people
Okay,
monkeys,
move the
see if you
goalpost.
wanna
Move the
go around
goalpost. Move the goalpost.
hashtag Black Lives Matter, BLM. I'm gonna post a black square and then log on Discord and call 5 black people monkeys because I think it's funny.
Do I do
Are you
that?
stupid
Do
or
I do
dumb?
that?
Yes, you do. You do. We have all watched you done it multiple times. You call people nigger, monkey, nibba.
You
So
you
far,
would
'cause
never
think it's
find.
funny.
Okay, you would
I'm
never
gonna call
find
someone a
me
nigga, but I'm
calling
not gonna
somebody
say
the
the
hard
G, so
R.
I think it's funny.
You know that, right?
Oh my god, okay. I didn't say the hard R, so I can say nigga. See, there's that calling this because you move the goalpost. You go,
No,
oh, well,
you
I
move the
didn't say
goalpost,
that.
which is why you can
Actually,
identify
I
it so
didn't say
well.
nigger. Actually, I didn't say nigger. I said, actually, no, this is what you do. Actually, I didn't say nigger. I said nigga. Actually, I said monkey, but it was as a joke. So it's really that you just keep moving the goalpost.
Because you're
don't
saying
let
that even in the
niggas fucking
context of
racist.
jokes
Just
is
admit
inappropriate.
that you're a racist. You can be you are white before you're liberal. At the end of the fucking day, you can stand here and say you're conservative together with everything. You are white before you're liberal, and you're racist before everything else. You can be a white liberal racist. That is not some paradox. That's actually what the fucking most of you are.
Okay, are you done yapping?
There is a reason why black people don't fuck with you.
Are you done
Matter of
yapping?
fact,
Are you done
honestly, I
yapping?
will
Are you
tell
done yapping?
You are the worst. No,
Are you done yapping?
You are the worst type of racist hunter
Okay.
because you are dangerous. Because
Sorry,
you
actually,
like to try,
wait. My
you
black
like to
queen, my
try and
black queen.
align
Let me know when I
yourself-
can speak.
No. You like to try and align yourself with these communities that you advocate for in your podcast and your little rant saying that, oh, well, these policies are going to disproportionately affect these minorities and so. But the gag is you still uphold the same system.
No, the
that's
gag is
causing
that
all
you're
these
part of this
things
community
with
that
your
you say that
little
you
edgy
care so
jokes,
much
and
about, but you
know
actually
that.
don't give a
But the
fuck about it
problem
because
is
you're not
that you
affected by
can't
any of these
admit
things
it.
whatsoever. You're
Just admit it.
significantly above
Just
these
admit
people
it.
whenever it comes
Just
to
admit
the
it.
wealth gap
Hunter,
that you're a part of.
Hunter, why do you feel the need to call black people nigger, and monkey? Why? In what world is calling someone a monkey appropriate? Especially a black person. Please explain to me. Joke or no joke. In what world is that appropriate? Would you do this at your job? Would you call a black customer who came for a tattoo a monkey as a joke and expect them to pay you for your services?
Are you done yapping? Can I actually say what I'm
Would
saying?
you expect them to pay for your? Would you call a black customer a monkey and expect them to pay for your services?
Are you done yapping?
Would you or would you not? You would not. Thank you. But you would do it on Discord. You would do it on Discord because you know this is where you get away with it. But you wouldn't do it IRL. You wouldn't do it in your day-to-day. And that's the problem. You're a pussy racist. I don't even
It is
care
not
that
a
you're
pussy
racist.
racist,
It's
for
that you're
one.
a pussy
For
racist.
one, because I'm
You
not even a
can't stand up
racist
for yourself.
motherfucker. I'm not even like what you ascribe me to be. If I was in the
That's
context of
problem
a
with white
social group,
people.
if
Just because you're not
are we wait,
just because
are
you're
we
not
are we in
racist
a
people
are we in
doesn't
a
mean you're not
job
racist.
setting right now? Are we in a job setting right now?
It doesn't matter.
Are we in a job
motherfucker.
setting right now?
You
It does
conduct
matter. If you're gonna make
yourself
the
with a
analogy
level
to
of
the
class.
job setting,
No,
then
you
it does
conduct
matter.
yourself with a level of class that's indicative of your views and your morality.
To
That
my
is the- that's
abuse
the
and my
point.
morality earlier.
That's the
No,
point.
actually, no.
That's
This was
the fucking
yesterday.
point.
Yesterday, we had this conversation where you're saying that you're in a class above the average black experience, that you don't give a fuck. You're not associated with these people. You're not affected by any of these policies that are going to disproportionately affect the people you say that you give a fuck about.
No, I'm not. Yes. No, I'm not. You can put it. Yes, I am not affected by the regulations and the disfunding of SNAP and EBT because luckily, thank God, I do not. I'm not a part of the government programs, but I can feel sympathy, not empathy. I can feel sympathy for those who are affected, white, black, or whatnot, because I know just as I have money, I can wake up tomorrow and not have money. I'm closer to poverty than I am to being a billionaire, but I understand my class.
Where's the
You
billionaire
cannot catch
relevance
one
coming
silly.
whatsoever?
So don't try and flip this back on me.
No, you're
with
just so
social
disconnected
economic
from any of this
stats today,
whatsoever
when
that you
the
don't
whole
actually give a
problem-
fuck.
The whole
You're trying to
discussion
shift
is the
it
fact that
entirely.
You, as a white
I've seen
liberal,
merchants
feel
like,
that you are entitled to
was
call
it-
black people slurs.
Do I think I'm
Oh,
entitled?
no.
Do you think I'm entitled to do that? 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 Do you think I'm entitled to do that?
You call people slurs.
Do you think I'm entitled to do that? 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 Do you think I'm entitled to do that?
Just to be honest, just be honest. Just go live. Like, why not go live and say, hey, y'all, what's up, niggers? I don't give a fuck about language or anything. I think it's fine. It's just edgy. I'm here. But you won't do that. Why? Because you know you'll get in trouble for it. Hence why you wouldn't do it at your tattoo
Why do you
shop.
think?
You wouldn't
What's
do
the
it at a
distinction?
dating.
What's
Do
the
it
distinction?
online. And the
What's
thing
the
is, you
distinction?
try to hide
What's the
behind this
distinction?
side. The thing is, why do you choose to be selective?
What's the
with
distinction?
edgy?
What's the
Why
distinction?
not be edgy
What's
as
the
a
distinction?
constant? It being
What's the
edgy
distinction?
is-
What's the
being
distinction?
edgy
What? No, I'm not gonna
is
hear
a
you after you
constant.
fucking yap the entire time.
The
After you talk over
distinction
everybody
is-
that is trying to
the
talk to you
distinction is
to have a
your
conversation with you. I'm
The
not going to
distinction is
hear
your
you out.
environment. It's your environment. You choose when to and to not be edgy. You are hiding who you actually are.
It's not
If you
hiding
are
who I
acting on a
am.
constant,
If I'm
you
in a
would be this
social
way.
group,
That's why I
if
don't
I'm in
have
a social
respect for you.
group, I'm not
That's
going
why
to be
I don't
talking
have- If
to
you call
people in a
nigga,
professional
nigga,
environment.
monkey every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, and if a
I
black
don't.
person
You
walked into
already
your tattoo
acknowledged.
shop
You've already
and
acknowledged that
you're
I
just
don't.
like-
You've already acknowledged that I don't. Right?
If you're just like
One of the
if you're just
components
like,
that you said that I
get the
say.
fuck out of here, monkey. No, if a black
Do I say
person
that?
walked into
Do
your
I say that?
tattoo shop
Do I say
and
that? Do
you're
I say
just
that? Do I
like,
say that?
get
Do I
the
say
fuck
that? Do
out
I
of
say
here,
that? Do I
monkey.
say
We
that?
don't
Do I say
serve
that?
you
Do I say that? Do I say that? Do I say that? Do I say that? Do I say that?
Fine. That's fine.
Do I say that?
If you don't
Do I
do
say that?
You hide it.
Do I say
That's
that?
the problem with
Do I
white
say that?
liberals. That's
Do I
the
say
problem
that?
with white
Do I say that?
liberals. You
Do I
hide
say
your
that?
racism.
Do I say that?
Benefits you.
Do I say
Because
that?
now
Do I
for the
say that?
Discord call,
Do I
with
say that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, including the both of us.
Yep.
And you're mobilized to say nigga, to say monkey, to defend yourself.
Why am I not doing
But
it
if you
now?
were in your tattoo shop right now,
Yep.
and we were all there present physically,
Yep.
your tune would change. And
Yeah.
that's the problem I have.
Why
with
am I
you.
not doing that
It's
now?
not
Why
what
am I
you
not doing
say,
that now?
It's the fact
Why am I
that
not
you
doing that
don't
now?
stand
Can you
on it.
answer a
It's
question?
your lack of authenticity.
Can you answer a
Because the thing
question?
is,
Can you answer a
start to come for
question?
me for saying the R word. I say the R word on a day-to-day basis with my friends. I say it online, and if someone calls me out for it, I apologize. And you know what? After this
Why do you
conversation,
keep
I really
doing it?
should use my ways.
And
I
you
really
know
shouldn't
what?
be
You know what?
exercising that
I'll
word.
keep saying it. I'll keep saying retard.
You know what? I actually won't.
If people call me out,
I
if people
actually
call me
because
out,
you know what?
I'm gonna
If
keep
we can
saying
say
it.
Argument,
I'm just gonna
and
say
I
it.
can't stand on the soapbox and come at you for saying the N word if I'm over here.
So you
saying the
actually
R
don't
word.
give a fuck.
Yes,
You
they have
actually don't give a
different
fuck. You actually don't give a fuck. You
But
actually
at the
don't.
end of the day,
If the only contention you
so
have with
what?
saying retard is that you're gonna lose an argument on the internet, then you don't actually give a fuck about it. I don't know why you bring this up.
It's not losing an argument. It's the
It is
fact
losing.
that-
You
no,
you
no,
you
because
said that
my biggest
explicitly.
pet peeve-
You acknowledge that,
No,
right?
pause.
You
My
acknowledge. No,
biggest
no,
pet
no,
peeve
not
is
a pause. Not a
hypocrisy.
pause. Not a
And
pause. You
I
acknowledge that, right?
recognize that I
You
am
said that
unable
explicitly.
to
You said that explicitly, right?
in my
You said
own
that explicitly,
behavior.
right?
I am
You
willing
explicitly
to
said that, right?
acknowledge
You
that,
explicitly said
take
that, right? You
accountability
explicitly
for
said
the
that,
fact
right?
that
You
I'm being
explicitly
a
said that, right?
hypocrite,
You explicitly
and
said that,
then
right? You explicitly
change
said
it,
that, right? You
which is
explicitly
why
said that,
I'm
right?
not saying the full word, which is why
Hey,
I'm saying
pup.
the R
Hey,
word
pup.
and not the full
Hey,
word,
pup.
because
Hey,
I
pup.
was being a
Hey,
hypocrite.
pup. You
And you're being
acknowledge?
a hypocrite
Hey,
too,
pup.
Hunter.
Real quick.
Because you
Real
wouldn't
quick.
call someone a nigger or a monkey
This
in
is
your
why you
tattoo
just talk
shop, and
over
I
people
implore
because you know you're gonna get blown the fuck out if you don't like
You're not gonna
stop
get
for a
blown.
second
You
to
are
answer a question.
the basis. Mind you, you are a white
Okay, let me
man
know whenever you're
arguing
done
on
speaking.
why you should be allowed to call
Let me
people
know when
a
you're done
nigger.
yapping.
You're a white man arguing on why you should be allowed to call people nigger. Are you stupid or dumb? In what world, in what reality do you live in that this looks good for you? You are arguing on the basis of I should be able to call people slurs and make offensive racial jokes for the fuck of it and
Am
for
I
the
defending?
big
Hey,
and
hey,
for
real quick.
being edgy
Real quick.
in the big 2025, and then the
Yep.
same breath go, but I'm a liberal and I support all these marginalized communities. No, the fuck you don't.
Hey,
You
pup.
don't respect
Hey,
those
pup. When
communities.
do I call
You don't
people
care
hard
for those
R's?
communities.
Hey, pup. When do I call people
You
hard R's?
don't. You don't. Motherfucker, you said it multiple times. You said nigger, nippa, monkey. Like, bitch, you thought you were funny when you're doing the whole nippa bit. That was really this morning. That was literally this morning. Like, let's not, like don't sit here and act like you're fucking, like you're beyond this. Like, Jen can co-sign.
Is that
Chicken
different
can
than
co-sign.
saying
I'm sure
nigga?
every person in this DC can co-sign the fact that you have done this. And I'm sure the other bitches in the DC have done this. So it's not like I'm just getting on your ass. I'm getting on all your fucking asses because you're all hypocrites. And my fact, I took one. Because the gag is, I'm not even contesting the fact of you saying a slur. Fine, under the First Amendment, the freedom of speech.
Nobody's
you
talking
can
about
say whatever
legality.
the fuck you want
Nobody's
to say.
talking about
You can say
legality.
what you want
Nobody's
to
talking
say,
about legality.
when you want to say it, how you want to say it. You are not free of the consequence. The problem that
What's the
I have with
consequence?
you and the rest of you lot that engage in these behaviors is the fact that you don't keep it a buck 24/7.
What am I not keeping it a buck? What am I not keeping it a buck with?
This Discord call, when you leave Discord and you go out into the real world, you don't act the same way. That's what's disgusting. You are a covert racist. I would rather you be an overt racist and call every black person you see a monkey, a nigger, a nigga.
You would rather
and be
use this
absolutely
education that was provided and given
racist.
to you by your
But
rich
you won't
fucking
do it.
parents that you
But
didn't
won't
work
do it
to
because you wanna
obtain at all
benefit from the
whatsoever.
support.
So you
Because-
can sit
no,
here and
because
virtue
you wanna
signal
act like
to
you're-
white
no,
people and
because
have
you're
some sort of
virtue
superiority
signaling
complex
soapbox
based off
standing
an identity
ingrained.
that you didn't earn at all whatsoever.
You are a
You didn't
hypocrite.
earn.
You are a
You didn't
virtual
earn your wealth,
signaling
right? You didn't earn your wealth, right? You were given your college education,
and
weren't
a
you?
liar and a larper. Just keep it a buck, Hunter. What is stopping you from calling the black people that you're tattooing a monkey as a joke? Why don't you do that?
Because
Why
I don't
don't you
have
call them
any
a
sort
nigga
of
as a joke?
dynamic with them that would warrant like any sort
Because
of
you
like
don't feel
closeness with them.
comfortable. You feel uncomfortable. Exactly, because you know it's wrong. You know it's uncomfortable. You know it invites
I know it's wrong to
distaste.
call people
You know it
monkeys. Yes,
invites
you fucking
discomfort.
retard.
You know
you
it invites discomfort. You know it invites antagonism, opposition. You know exactly what you're doing. If you were to call a black person who sat in your tattoo
What about
chair
calling
that
them an
you
idiot?
didn't know
What about calling them an
a
idiot?
monkey or a nigga,
What about an
you
idiot?
would be in deep
Hey, Pop,
trouble.
answer this. Hey,
But
Pop, answer this. Hey, Pop, answer this. Hey, Pop, answer
let
this.
you know
What if I
that-
call them an idiot? Why don't I call them an idiot?
I mean,
You call me an idiot. That's not a slur. Idiot is
Hey, fucking retard. Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
But you know
Hey,
the
pup.
guy gets,
You're being a fucking retard right now. Answer this. Why don't I call him an idiot? Why don't I call him an idiot? Why don't I call him an idiot?
Why you don't call him an idiot? Because it's unprofessional. It's disrespectful.
Yeah,
and
no shit, you fucking
distasteful
retard. It's a different environment.
So the same thing applies for slurs. So you know that slurs are inherently disrespectful, distasteful.
If I'm calling people it, yes.
Disrespectful. But yet you choose to engage in that with people who are comfortable with, and you think tolerate it.
Do you think it's okay to call your friend an idiot as a joke? Is it okay to call your friend an idiot as a joke?
That's the problem.
Do you use any slurs?
Is it okay to say your friend? Is it okay to call? Is it okay to call your friend? Wait, wait,
It's not okay. It's not okay.
Pup,
But the
pup,
difference between
pup,
you and
pup,
me,
pup,
Hunter, is that I'm
pup,
pussy.
pup,
You
pup,
are.
I'll mute you, okay? You can keep yapping, but I'll mute you and I can overspeak, okay?
Mute me because you're mad. Because you're mad. You're arguing for the basis of slurs, and you
No,
still
because you're not having a conversation
it.
whatsoever. For one, for two, is it okay to call
You
your friend
presented the
an
argument.
idiot as a joke?
You present the
Is it
argument.
okay?
Why
No,
would
this is
you
why
not-
you're not going to answer it whatsoever because you realize that it's going to go against your argument entirely. Is it okay to call your friend an
That's
idiot
false.
as a joke?
You presented the argument
Is it okay to
that
call
you
your
call your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, you call your friend an idiot as a joke.
Yeah.
An idiot, calling someone an idiot is inherently insultive, yes, but does it have a historical or
It doesn't matter
racial
about the
basis
historical
in which
context, you
cannot
fucking retard.
call other idiots? No, it's still just. And if your friend was uncomfortable with you calling them an idiot, they would have exactly a valid basis, like, don't call me that. Don't speak to me
Yeah,
that.
and if they said
It's
that,
rude. It's disrespectful. So then, I guess it really begets the question: why do you feel an urge to want to disrespect the people that you deem your friends?
do you think that I would justify calling somebody something beyond the extent that they feel comfortable after they vocalize it to you?
Why do you want to disrespect your friends?
Can you answer that? Can
Why
you
do you
answer
want
that?
to test their
Answer that.
boundaries of comfort? Why do you want to
Answer that.
disrespect your friends?
Do you think that I would
Why do you want-
justify? Do you think I would justify?
Yes, you have. You have literally done so. How many times? Okay, I'm not gonna speak for anyone else here. How many times have you called me a monkey, a nigga, any slur adjacent?
How many
as a
times have you
quote-unquote
vocalized a
joke?
boundary instead of just like
And
giggling
I
about
told you
it?
to shut the fuck up. But the gag is, Hunter, I shouldn't have to vocalize about it because it is asinine and disgusting behavior that you, as a white
If
man
you say,
or
"Hey,
anyone,
I don't feel comfortable with you saying that,"
why do you feel the urge to call me a slur?
Can you
It's
answer that?
Weird.
Can you answer that? Why can't
It's
you just say, "Hey,
weird.
I don't feel comfortable with that"?
Why do you want to call people slurs?
Can you answer
Why?
that?
Why do you? Can you answer why you?
I'll
want
answer
to
it
call
right
people
after you
slurs?
answer it.
Why do
I'll
you
answer
feel
it right
the
after you.
innate
I
urge
asked
to
you first.
disrespect people?
Do you know how time works?
I told you to
Do you know how
shut up
time
multiple
works?
times.
Do you know how time works?
If you don't have the cognitive capacity to pick up on social cues to understand and pick up on the discomfort, or you don't have the capacity to self-reflect and realize that it is inherently wrong for you to go out of your way to call someone a slur, to call a black person a nigga, I think that there's bigger fish to fry within your realm of reality in which you need psychiatric intervention. Genuinely speaking, if you cannot understand and fathom that concept on why it's weird, wrong, and distasteful for you to push the boundaries of an individual and calling them a slur, you need psychiatric help. That is an autism problem.
Okay, are you
And
gonna
you know
are you gonna remove your soapbox now? Can I take position?
That is an autistic problem. That is beyond moral comprehension, Hunter. Why do you feel the urge to disrespect those who are your friends, with something as extreme as race?
Have you stepped down from your soapbox? Can I speak?
Why? And please answer my question. Why do you feel the urge to
answer my question.
disrespect your friends? Why do you feel the urge to disrespect your friends in a racial manner as someone?
I'm not answering that question, so you answer my question.
Okay, he's not gonna answer. Okay, now he don't want to answer.
No, he don't want to answer that question after he's not. Yeah, exactly. You fucking retard. Can you? Okay.
He doesn't want to answer
You
the
know how
question.
time works, right?
Why do you want to say?
You know how
racial
time works,
slurs?
right?
Why do you want to?
You
say
know how
racial
time works,
slurs?
right?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Why
so if
do you
I do
wanna say-
something before you, then chronologically, in terms of how time works, that you say you know how time works, right?
Continue. Why do you answer the question? Why do you feel the urge to call people racial slurs? You can call me.
Wait, no, I pause.
It's
I pause.
It's misogynist, sure. You can say bitch. You can say hoe. You can say motherfucker. You can say cunt. I called you a cunt. I called you a cunt. I called you a bitch. I called you motherfucker. I told you to shut up. I've called you all.
Yeah, why?
Relatively
Why would you do that?
Neutral.
That's disrespectful.
I've
Why would
said
you do that?
relatively neutral
Why would you mess with my
terms
boundary like
towards
that?
you.
Why would you do that?
I've said
That's
relatively
horrible. Why would you
neutral
do that?
Terms toward you.
Why?
Because you call me a nigga. You call
Why?
me a nigga. You call me a
No,
monkey.
you said that before
you call me
I
blackie,
before I ever said
you
anything
said
like that.
multiple racial jokes.
Why
and
would you say
slurs
that to
towards
me?
At the beginning.
Why would you call me a cunt?
The first time I met you, literally the
Why
first
would you
time
call
I
me
met
a
you,
cunt?
were off the cuff with racist jokes. And and that's what.
Why would you call me a cunt?
Because again, the gag is, Hunter, the first time I met you,
Why
made
would you call me a
racial
cunt?
jokes.
Why would you call
towards
me a cunt?
You didn't even know me. So your argument of I only do this towards friends is null and void because I didn't fucking know you.
It's not
I was
friends.
some random bitch
I don't
on
know you.
Discord.
I wouldn't even consider you a friend now.
Exactly. But you still call me slurs. So your
I don't
argument
call
of
you-
comfortability is null and void. Because you call people that you don't know slurs online, but you don't do that in real life. Why? Why not?
When you're in servers,
the next person
do you
that
understand the dynamic?
If you were to tattoo a biracial or black person, why would you not treat them the same way you treat me? That's the problem, Hunter. I'm arguing with you not based off of whether you have the right to say these things or not.
Yeah, you keep bringing up legality. Why the fuck can you? Why would you bring up legality? Why are you bringing up legality?
Be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Every black person that walks into your store, call them a nigga, call them a nigger, call them a monkey.
Call them a cunt.
When you tattoo them, insult them.
Why don't I call? Wait. Why don't I call my clients cunts? Why don't I call my clients cunts? Why don't I call
do that in real life?
Am I not consistent? Am I not consistent when I don't call my clients cunts?
Like why?
Answer
why not? That if it's just, but it's just a joke. It's just a joke, right? You can make jokes in the workplace.
Okay, so now you're distinguishing between calling somebody something and then joking with them about something, right?
No, you say it's a joke.
You're making that
so
distinction,
why not
right?
make a joke in the
You
workplace?
acknowledge that distinction exists, right?
Like, oh yeah, this fuck ass tattoo. Like, oh my god, you and your monkey ass skin. This tattoo may not look that great, but I'll try my best. It's just a joke, right? To your logic, it's just a joke. It's edgy humor. It's a workplace. It's a tattoo shop. It's pro bono. Everyone has gauges and septums and piercings. We're a counterculture space. Why not make those jokes? Why not make those jokes towards your black clients? What? What's stopping you?
What's the distinction that you think that I would make?
What's stopping you from making these jokes towards your black clients? What's stopping you from making these jokes?
I know you're not a fucking retard.
I noticed when you were on live yesterday. I'll give you this. When you were on live yesterday, you said N-word and substitute for nigga, but you know you say nigga. So I was just confused. Why are you saying N-word when you could just say nigga? Why not stand on 10 toes and do it? Why not be like Nick Fuentes, who you idolize?
When did I say that? What was the context of it?
Why not? You said we can watch your stream, brother. You literally said, quote, you're acting like an N-word right now. See, what did you mean by that? A black person, didn't you? Yes, you did. That was racist, Hunter. You know that. Don't act dumb. You literally said multiple times when you literally said your ass look at N-word right now. You literally said that and Chicky was fucking there. Maybe it's while you're on Monkey, but Hunter, you literally said it. And I took a mental note of that because I was like, why is he saying you're acting like an N-word while he's like that didn't make sense in my head because why not just say you're acting like slur because you don't ever hesitate to say slur. So that means that you had a level of self-censorship when you were live or you had an audience. So that means you're cognizant of what you're doing and therefore you're tailoring your actions for the audience so you know it's wrong and you know that you can't do that in every space. But if you were a real ass bitch, you would stand on 10 toes and do it in every space. So the fact that you censor yourself goes to show that you are a covert racist and a pussy and you have cognitive dissonance because you like to act like you're not doing what it is that you're doing.
So you're saying if I wasn't live,
plausible deniability of, oh well, I said it as a joke. I said it to my friend. I didn't mean it that serious. I was just being edgy. The excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. When in reality, it just would be easier to just say, I like to make racist, discriminatory remarks because I think it's funny.
So you're saying that if I wasn't live, and I was censoring myself, that would be more authentic, right?
If you weren't live and censoring yourself, it would still be inauthentic because you hesitate. When the cameras are up and there's no one around you, you do not and there's no one, I mean, when I say no one, I mean like an audience, like a YouTube audience, which should be traced back to your ass, you have no hesitancy to say that. You literally joined this call and said it. Am I wrong?
So you're acknowledging, right, that if I wasn't live, that it would be authentically censoring myself out of respect for people, right?
That inauthenticity of when you go live, your censorship of yourself when you go live shows that you know it's wrong, distasteful, and not socially acceptable to engage in the behavior that you do. So you, instead of recognizing and thinking, why is it socially unacceptable to engage in these harmful behaviors? You go, I don't like that it's socially unacceptable, so I'm just gonna do it in social circles in which I can. And when I'm in the public sphere, I'm gonna get on my podcast and I'm gonna act like I'm this hyper-liberal, virtue signaling, liberalism, pro-black, pro-Mexican, pro-white, pro-benefit dude. When in reality, you are a covert racist and you consistently uphold standards of white supremacy on a day-to-day basis when the cameras are off. And I would respect you more if you were constant. For example, someone like Nick Fuentes, crazy racist motherfucker. But you know what? He gonna call you a nigger on live with 1,000 people. He don't give a fuck because that's how he acts offline. Your ass, you're gonna come online and go, oh wait, you're an N-word, and try and shadow box. Oh, I didn't say the full thing. It was just a joke. I didn't actually say a slur. And then the second the camera cuts, you're gonna call someone a nigga because you're pathetic. You're pathetic and you're scared and you're not authentic. And like I said from the beginning today, I am not arguing with you on the basis of what you should and shouldn't say, because you know damn well what you're doing is wrong. As a grown-ass 25-year-old man who's been on this earth, you know what you're doing is wrong. I don't have to contest that. I'm contesting the fact that you are inauthentic. Stand on 10 toes and be the proud racist that you are. You can be a racist white liberal. There's thousands of them, honey. Welcome to the club. You're not alone. You will not be a unicorn. You are average, you are basic, and you are like every other white man in existence. Whether you want to go red, go blue, go green, purple, whatever the fuck you want to do. You know that. Just be consistent. Be consistent offline and online. The best, you know, the one thing I can say during my streamer career, I was a consistent ass bitch, which you, if you can even call it that, because it was so temporary, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it depends on who you ask. I was the person I was online, same person I am, even the person I am online, same person offline, because I function with authenticity, and that is where this lack of respect comes from.
Hey,
it
Pup.
could come from the
Hey,
but it's the fact that you're not authentic.
You know what's actually really, you know what's really funny? I wasn't live at all during that. You fucking retard.
Go live. Okay, Hunter, then go live. Go live right now and just say it. My name is Hunter. I'm very into politics. I also like saying slurs and calling black people monkeys. I think it's just a matter of edgy humor and language. I don't think it's that deep. If you don't like it, that's fine. This is who I am, and this is what I'm going to do during my streams.
Thing where you're standing on a soapbox, virtue signaling to everybody about how I'm inauthentic and that I wouldn't present myself in the same way that I would online as I am offline. I was offline that entire time, you fucking retard.
Hunter, go live and show
acknowledge
the world.
that.
Okay,
Acknowledge that.
Acknowledge that. Okay, that proves my point. So then go
that
live,
proves your
Hunter.
point.
Go
How does
live,
that prove your
Hunter.
point?
Go,
How does that prove your point?
Go live,
How does that
Hunter.
prove your point?
Go live,
How does that
Hunter.
prove
Go
your point?
live.
How does that
Hunter,
prove your
go
point?
live. Okay,
I don't have to
yes,
dance
yes.
for you. I don't have to dance
Go
for you.
live
As a
and
black
go
woman,
on
I think you would
monkey. It's all the
understand. I think you would understand as a black
person you see a
woman.
nigger.
As a black woman,
Go
I think you would
call him a
understand.
nigger. Go call
As a
him a
black
nigga.
woman, I think
Go
you
call him a
understand the
monkey.
concept of like
Go
dancing
do
for other
all
people,
these things.
right?
Hunter, why won't you do these things live? Why won't you do this in your tattoo shop? Why won't you tell your black clients?
I don't have to.
Why
I don't
not?
have to listen to like whatever
Why?
fucking arbitrary standard you have for me.
It's not a standard. It's just consistency, Hunter.
Do you
Why
acknowledge?
do you lie to your black clients?
Acknowledge real quick.
Why do you lie to the people that sub to you? Why
What am I
not
lying
be
about?
Proud?
That I have
be
edgy
a
humor?
Proud white liberal. Be a proud white liberal who says slurs. Defend the First Amendment. Pivot. I would respect you.
I do.
Pivot it. Manipulate. Change. Calculate. Change it towards I'm a white liberal who supports the First Amendment and the right to say nigger, and monkey towards black.
I do.
So go live and do it. Go live right now.
You act like if I'm going live. You act like I have an audience. It's you guys, you fucking retard. I'm saying it in front of you. This is my audience.
Let's go live. And let's go live. And you know, you should join VC in your tattoo shop and tell it to them, like, guys, my name is Leather. I'm a white liberal, but I still say nigger. I still say nigga. It's fine. Who cares? See how far that gets you. See how far that gets you.
Hey, Pup, real quick. You know how you're talking about the
also, you're in Kentucky.
inauthenticity?
You know what? You're in Midwest Kentucky, so it really might just be fine for you. And once again, that goes into my argument, the fact that you do these things based on an environmental basis.
So everything just basically goes into your argument.
If you feel that you are safe,
regardless of how, regardless of if things go the exact opposite.
You're safe.
Yep.
My motherfucker, like literally, even Jem. Sorry, you know what? Sorry to call you Jem. Even Jem, he gets with this weird shit. Like no regular person on the street would co-sign you or your behavior. Like it's absolutely absurd that I'm sitting here going back and forth with you on the logistics of you as a white man being able to call black people monkeys.
You're going back and forth with me with the logistics
and every other
of this concept
racial joke
that you
on
have
the book. You are a
of
white
how
liberal.
the average black person would experience this thing whenever you're so far disenfranchised from the average black experience that you have no fucking concept of it, you fucking retard. I don't know why you're trying to sit here and virtue signal about like, oh well, like Jem totally agrees with me that nobody that you would just randomly walk up to is going to be okay with calling black people slurs or be okay with calling them monkeys.
All you know is the version of me that I portray online. You don't know what I've been through, where I've lived.
The rich 19-year-old version of yourself that like.
And that's the guy. You try to use this like, oh, she's disconnected from the black experience because she has Burberry sunglasses and drives a BMW. And that just shows how racially ignorant you are, because in your eyes, the black experience is poverty. And that is so far from the case. Just as there's white poor people people, and there's rich white people, there's black poor people, and there's rich black people, and rich black people fuck with white poor people because all my cousins aren't fucking rich. But you can't internalize that because in your head you're looking for a contention point to prove that you're right, and that serves the white liberalism in you, and the fact that you cannot take reality and accept it. You have to bend it and mend it and fit it to fit your rhetoric, so that way you are always somehow right and always somehow purposeful and always somehow innocent when you are not. You are a covert racist, and you cannot admit that. And at the end of this conversation, if you do or don't is beside me, because at the end of the day, I can close this laptop, I can take my black ass to bed, I can go to sleep. You are still going to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. But that does not change reality, Hunter. You do not.
It doesn't change reality from the fact that you're a incredibly privileged person who's disconnected from the average experience that you sit here on a soapbox and preach about the virtues of, like, giving a fuck about. Do you acknowledge that you don't have the average experience?
But that's the guy.
Do you acknowledge that? Do you acknowledge that? Can you answer a question?
You think?
Here, I'm gonna
that
mute you real quick.
And that's for you as a one.
Nobody can hear you, by the way. Just curious.
You're muting because you lost. You're muting because you lost. You lost and you're muting.
So
It's cool.
true.
I know. Server muted.
He muted me.
I did mute you
And
because you won't shut the fuck up.
You did.
He thinks I'm
You
right.
did, Queen. Don't let him silence you.
Shut the fuck up, Yudra.
Hunter, you like that I.
Oh my god, he's pulling a deed.
Yet another white man putting down a black woman.
Is this considered like a minstrel show at this point? If she's muted doing this? Thank you. You're proving my point. Yes, yes. You're proving my point. Yes, 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 Queen. Thank you, thank you. White liberal, white liberal. Yes, you're going to be doing the exact same thing that I've been saying the entire time, the entire conversation. I've been speaking over everybody else to say. Yes, thank you.
This is what the white liberal does when he's backed into a corner by a powerful black woman.
Hey, pup. Hey, pup. Hey, pup. Do you acknowledge you don't have the average experience in general?
Am I muted? Oh, so that's false. Like I
That's
said before,
false?
you muted me. You know, it's really, yes, it's false. Hunter,
What's false about
you
it?
don't know my life experience. Because you don't know my life experience,
Hey,
Hunter.
hey, as a college-educated person, yeah, I
really-
think you
you know
understand
what?
what average means, right?
No,
Statistically
you're
average?
up my special trip to the guidance. Because the guidance, Hunter, do you know that I used to live in a studio apartment with my mother? We used to share a bed. Oh, but I had the BMW, so that's, it couldn't be true.
Wait,
so
when
your
was
point
that?
is null
When
and
was
void.
that?
But the guy gets,
When was that?
The guy gets, why
When was
do you
that?
equate the
When was
black,
that?
No,
When was that?
What is the black
When was
experience?
that?
Is the black
When was
experience
that?
to you
Hey,
characterized by poverty?
Hey, sweetheart, when was that?
Is the black
When was
experience
that?
to you characterized by poverty?
When did you live in a studio apartment with your mother?
Is the black
When did you?
experience
You
to
can
you
answer my
characterized
question
by
first.
poverty?
When did you live in a studio apartment with your mother?
Do we not think of Black Wall Street?
When did you live in a studio
Do you
apartment?
not know of wealthy black
When
families?
did you live in a studio apartment with your mother?
Are wealthy black families
When
in
did you
close
live in
proximity to whiteness in your eyes?
Okay, for one,
Is that not an original
for
black
anybody who
experience?
isn't aware of this,
You literally
I know
have
Chicky
mentioned
knows
black
this.
women are the most.
I don't know if
Black women are
Deidre
more
knows this. I don't know if Funk knows this.
educated demographic.
I know Atomic doesn't know
admitted
this. I don't know if Torres. I don't know if
You've
you know
admitted
this.
this.
But she's obviously refusing to answer this question.
I'm not refusing to answer the question, but it's not that I'm refusing to answer the question.
You
Hunter.
are
It's just a
refusing
simple
because you're
fact.
obfuscating
You
to some other
equate
random
this
point.
If I tell, no. The problem is you want me to tell you a struggle story to somehow justify my blackness in your eyes.
No,
Because
that's
you
not at
equate
all
the
what I'm
black
doing, for
experience
one.
to poverty,
That's not at all what I'm doing.
struggle, fight. I've struggled. I fight.
When
I've
did you
lost
live
my
in a
mother
studio
to it. I've
apartment?
lost my
How long
father
ago
to
was
it.
that?
And
How
in
long
your
ago was that?
white-
How long ago
in
was
your
that?
white
How
eyes-
long
in
ago
your
was
white
that?
eyes, that's the only justification. But the guy is Hunter. Do you know a black, wealthy, predominant? Have you ever been to Atlanta? Atlanta is Black Hollywood for a reason. Aside from the rappers, the gangbangers, the slingers, have you experienced the black experience?
Okay,
of having
for I guess
wealth,
everyone else
wealth?
who doesn't know,
You
she
know that
is a
black
19.
women
Sorry, she's
are
20. I
fearing on
think
the
today's her
most
birthday.
educated demographic
She
in the
just
United
turned
States.
20. She's a 19-year-old.
You know that
Okay.
black women have their
And her
masters,
mother-
have their
Her
undergraduate,
mother is an
have their
extremely
PhD,
wealthy person that immigrated
how are
from
pursuing
Africa.
education.
So whenever I'm saying like, hey, whenever this person
Trying to
is
say
coming
this.
from Africa, what is it?
Are you trying to insult me here, defame me? Like, oh, guys, her mother works really hard, and that means that she doesn't know the black experience. The black, see, that's the guy. You as a white man cannot consider the black experience.
You as somebody who has to make your
worth
identity about like your entire argument.
the black experience.
Do you
Let me-
acknowledge?
The amount
Do you
that
acknowledge that
projected-
I said average
You're honestly
experience? I said
the
average
blue-
experience.
Let
You're
me
bringing
give you
it.
some
You're bringing it
insight
to
on the
black. You're bringing it to
experience. I will
black.
give you
You're
some
bringing it to
insight
black.
on the
You're bringing it
black
to black.
experience.
I'm not talking about
As a
black
white
experience
man,
right now.
Hunter,
as a
can you
white
please let her
man
talk? Can you
who
please let
does
her talk?
not know
Fucking
of the
shut the
black
fuck up, DJ.
experience in America, I will shed you some insight on the
Hey,
black.
pup, I'm
the
not talking about black people right
experience in
now.
America
Hey,
is
sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. I'm not talking about black experience
now
right
he's
now.
moving the goalpost.
Hey, sweetheart.
Moving the goalpost.
Hey, sweetheart.
The black
What was my original
experience is
question?
characterized
What was my
by
original
fight.
question?
And you
Hey,
have
sweetheart.
the
Hey,
idea that
sweetie.
somehow poverty,
Hey,
you somehow
hey,
believe
sweetheart.
that poverty equates to black experience. Mind you, you forget Black
Hey,
Wall Street. You forget black millionaires. You
sweetheart.
forget successful black women who have fought to lift themselves and lift their families out of the situation that they're in. All of that is not part of it. No, for some reason,
darling,
that's close to the white experience. There's that white liberalism.
Hey, darling. What was my original question? What was my original question?
Calling me, and then
What was my
there you go.
original
Calling me
question?
darling and sweetheart and engaging in condescending behavior.
Yeah, I'm being
That's
condescending
that
because
white
you're being
liberal.
disrespectful to the
That's
entire
that white
conversation.
liberal. That's that white liberal in you. It never. That's what I'm saying. You're a covert racist. It doesn't matter what you do, how many
It's actually
soapboxes you
sexism,
stand
and I'm
on.
an overt
There you
sexist, you
go.
fucking retard. So,
Oh,
what was my
no,
original
You
question?
know what?
What was my
I'm
original
glad you
question?
admit you're a covert sexist. Can we do
I said
racist
overt,
next?
overt. There's a difference,
Okay,
sweetie.
I'm glad you admit that
There's a
you're an
difference,
overt
sweetie.
sexist. Can we do racist next, or is that just too far for you? Does it just bother your white side?
No,
I'm not
only
racist, I'm
no.
liberal.
I'm an overt
I have a
racist
fucking
whenever I'm
mustache.
angry
I
enough.
have a
Okay,
Subaru.
when I'm angry enough. Okay. Anyways, what
I
was my
have a
original
mustache
question?
and a Subaru.
What was my original question? Can you remember that?
I have a mustache.
Can you remember
So
that?
therefore,
Can you remember that?
Therefore, I am not a racist. I am not a racist. I'm only an overt sexist. But like, it's really absurd.
Okay,
Just please explain to me.
because she can't
why
have a
do you
normal
equate the
conversation,
black
because she's
experience to
incapable of
poverty?
having a normal conversation, because she is a rich fucking spoiled
Why do you
baby
equate the black experience to
from
poverty?
immigrant parents that handed her everything, including her college education, where she gets to sit here and party around and then fuck multiple guys and talk about how she has to go from like one person to another because they can't provide everything in her entire life. Because if you give a man too much power, that entitles them to like some level of like a relationship that she is not willing to commit to. Like the fact that she can have this experience as an average.
And there you go, I win. Because you know how the whole point of this conversation was about you and your racist remarks, and now you skirt it to try and you tried to skirt it to personal attacks and insults. I mean, I'm not sure what you think that is, because honestly, that's far from the case.
I'm saying that you've been handed your life. You've been handed your life.
No, absolutely.
You've been handed your life.
Right hand to the Bible. I preach the city girl rhetoric 100% because I would like to liberate my sisters out of the shackles of men. Yes, I admit that 100%. You can't shame me for that, motherfucker.
Hey, pup,
but
you've been handed everything, right?
You're trying to
hey,
go.
Pup, you've been handed everything.
Popstar actually has an immigrant mom, and her mom worked really hard, and so her mom is not dirt broke poor, right, as of currently, so therefore she's not really in close proximity to the black experience, so therefore any argument she makes is null and valid, and so therefore my slurs and what I say is actually right, because this black woman in particular isn't the proper candidate to contest me. So when I find the perfect candidate to contest me and my rhetoric, then thus will I even begin to take a shred of accountability. Never gonna happen, actually, because you don't give a fuck. That's what you're doing, Hunter. You're not slick. 25 years old, you're a grown-ass man doing this. Come on, you can do better. You can do better. I know you can do better. Put the courses at Harvard to work.
Are you done? You've said this like 6 times, by the way.
Can you actually engage with what she's saying instead of just like posturing the whole time, Hunter?
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Dude, she's drunk enough and bimbo enough to actually believe that, like,
you're. Can you just answer the one question? Why do you feel the need to say slurs? Why do you feel the need to say slurs? Let's not get off track here. We can discuss my socioeconomic status and the pop star lore and life story from conception all the way until 20 years old. Happy birthday to me at another time. We can do this tomorrow at 10 p.m. If you really feel moved to, we can go from start to finish. I'm an open book. I'm gonna give up right now. Why do you feel the need to say slurs?
I don't feel the need to.
Then why do you want to? Why do you do so? Why do you say slurs? Hunter?
Because it's funny sometimes.
Okay, so you think it's funny to say slurs? Okay,
yes.
It's funny to you. It's funny to you. So do you think it's funny to the groups in question?
What do you mean the groups in question?
So do you think it's funny to? So okay, so do you think it's funny to the person that you're calling a nigger? And don't pull Chicky as a fucking excuse so you can skirt past this whole conversation. Do you think it's funny to call me slurs? I'm gonna use me as an example. Do you think it's funny to call me monkey? Do you think I find it funny?
I would expect from a normal person, from an average person, that they would vocalize that they did not find it funny and had a boundary against it.
Do you think I find it funny? Yes or no?
Well, obviously not right now because you're drunkenly, confidently able to express it.
No, it's not funny. Okay, so no, it's not funny. But the thing is, why would you expect me as a black woman to find you, a white man, calling me a nigger, monkey, nibba, funny?
Are you done?
Why would you expect me to find it funny? That's a
I
question.
don't expect you to find it funny, but if I think it's funny, I'm gonna say it.
So you don't expect me to find it funny. So it's funny for you. So it's humor at the expense of someone else. So it's white humor at the expense of a black person. How is that not racist? Because this is a slur. Now, if you were calling me a bitch or an idiot, that'd be a different
it's
conversation.
racist humor.
So it's racist humor. Thank you. Congratulations,
Hey,
you deserve a cookie.
are you an
You
ableist?
finally admitted it.
Are you an ableist?
Thank
Pup,
you.
are you an ableist?
Thank you.
Pup, are you an
Thank you.
ableist?
No, I'm not an ableist, but I do engage in ableist humors with the use of the word.
Oh,
our
so you
social
engage in ableist humor. So it doesn't
Yes,
make you an
it's
ableist.
wrong.
Just like how you can engage in racist
wrong.
humor but not be a racist, you
It's
fucking
wrong.
dipshit. How do you
Actually, you
actually
know
walk
what?
into the
Actually,
exact
you know
counter
what?
argument?
You know what?
I am an
Actually,
ableist. I am an ableist. I am an
I
ableist.
am. Because you know what? If I was,
Because I would lose the argument if I were to agree with your point.
If I was an ableist, I wouldn't uphold a system of ableisty by engaging in the use of the R word. So the fact of the matter, despite my intent, me doing that means I'm contributing to that rhetoric, joke or not joke. Thus, for it's wrong.
Our
So now
word
that-
aside,
now-
I think
now
all
the
disabled
problem
people
becomes-
could be euthanized.
Shut the fuck up, Chicky! Now it becomes, am I going to change that action?
You're
Am I
not.
going to keep perpetuating?
You've admitted you're not going
And
to.
see, and this is what I'm doing to you, Hunter. I just want you to realize what you're doing. If you choose to continue to perpetuate that system of racism, just as I would continue to perpetuate a system of ableism, if I continue to use the R word, especially when I shouldn't be, despite I have ADHD, sure, but bitch,
Call
that's
them
not,
a retard.
that's not a fucking excuse. But the guy gets, if I want to perpetuate,
I
if
have
you want to
ADHD, I can
perpetuate
say
racism,
retard.
that, you know, I'm going to tell you
You're not
something
an
sounds
ableist,
crazy.
though. You're
If
not-
you
you're not an
want
ableist.
to, if you want
not.
to perpetuate racism, that is fine. Because you know why? I cannot stop you from saying what you want to say, when you want to say it, how you want to say it. That is the beauty of this country to some people's horrific.
Here she goes about
that is
legality
amazing.
again. Always talking
You
about
can
legality.
say what you
Okay,
can say
but
what
do you
you want
realize
to say.
it
How
is
you
kind
want
of
to say.
like
Shut the fuck up!
it's
You
kind
can
of
say what you want to
totalitarian for you
How you want to say
to
despite how
ban
racist.
all slurs.
with
Like you
little
kind
to
of
no
know,
repercussions.
as someone
Why are
who
you?
said
Wait.
retard, you know
Actually,
what
hold
happened.
on, Chicky. Hold on. As a white liberal, I need to speak on your behalf, real quick. Pup, you're speaking over a more common experience of a black person. You're using your privileged position.
Hunter, your only contention
Yep,
with
there we
me is
go.
that I don't have this typical black experience, and that just goes to show to me this is the exact problem with white liberals like you.
Well,
You
Yep,
think the
moving the
black
goalposts.
experience.
We can't.
Chiggy,
So Hunter,
Chiggy is an
how poor
alcoholic.
does she need to be
Chiggy
for her
is
to be
an
Black Hunter?
alcoholic. No, shut the fuck up.
She needs to be on Skid
Chiggy
Row.
is an alcoholic, self-hating black woman, and you think in your white liberal head that her misery and proximity to it is somehow more of an authentic experience than mine, because some
Nobody
way,
said
rich,
authenticity.
wealth, and
Nobody
anything
said
else is in
authentic.
close proximity to whiteness. What the fuck makes you think I don't have a black experience? Bitch, I'm black. Do you think when I walk out my house, I fucking bleach my skin to
Yep,
white?
yep,
Do you think when I
yep,
get
yep.
pulled over, I'm a white woman? You think when I go to the store, I'm a white woman? You
Yep,
think when I
yep,
talk to
yep,
people,
yep,
they
yep,
perceive as
yep,
white?
yep,
Do you think when I
yep,
go to a
yep.
job interview and I put my full African
Let's
ass
see if
fucking
your
name,
let's see if
they
your
think I'm
college
white?
let's see if your
Are
college
you
education
stupid or
was
dumb?
actually put
No,
to
do
any.
you think my application to colleges, do you think they read me as a white woman? Fuck no. Do you think they
All right,
read me as
let's
a
see if
white?
her college education
she make gross. No, shut the
is
fuck
capable
up.
of
She
her
make gross
understanding
income. No,
differences
no,
between
it does not,
authentic
that's
and
the
average.
thing you white liberals
Wait,
can understand.
Captain
It does
Funk?
not matter how
Captain
much
Funk
wealth
here,
I
hold on.
acquire. It does not matter.
All right, she's muted. Captain Funk, one-on-one real quick.
Yeah.
Can you differentiate between authentic and average for me real quick?
Oh yeah. I mean, authentic. I mean, it's really subjective, right? I mean, as long as you're perceived or identify, I guess, in some capacity that you're black, that'd be more authentic, right? There's some kind of standard, but with averages and the scale, that's those numbers and the statistics, which has no like top to bottom from 1% to the 100%. They're all authentic, right?
Okay.
So
Okay, thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
So how come Funk was able to answer that?
Once again, this is motherfucker, white liberal hailing Hitler. Ah! I can't wait to have the conversation, bro. I can't wait to talk to Jim and Nat. Fuck, this is gonna be such a good conversation.
We're having a conversation now.
Conversation because you don't answer.
No,
any
I'm
questions.
sorry. No, that was a side thought. I can't. I'm gonna like actually repeat this conversation verbatim to like my friends IRL. This is gonna be so peak. Like,
Yep,
thank
you're gonna
you.
be
You're
Yas
gonna
Queens. You're gonna be Yas
And I
Queens.
feel like, and like this whole thing.
Hey, invite them to the Discord. Invite them to the Discord. I'll have the same energy.
They don't have Discord.
Do you care
Unfortunately,
about truth or growth or anything?
they don't have
like-
Discord.
Wait, how come Funk was able to answer my question, but you can't?
No, my thing broke. That's the thing, Hunter. we are staying on the. I don't understand why is it that
Is your
we are on
college
the
education
concept-
just a fucking
No,
waste?
we are on the topic. No, Hunter. You keep trying to move.
This is
you
the
keep trying
true
to fucking move
DEI
like a
hire,
smoke
by the
signal.
way.
No,
This
you
is the
keep trying to
conservative
distract from the
nightmare.
point.
Like,
My problem, no, the reason why I'm not answering your fuck ass questions because this is a different conversation. You keep trying to do the same thing that white
I've
people
answered
always
your
do.
questions
point fingers.
directly.
We are talking about you and your
Yep.
you and your white use of the word nigger, and in the same breath you go, "Well, you don't have a black experience." First of all, false.
He never
Second
said
of
that.
all,
You're just
what
lying.
is my
Did I
experience?
say
What
that?
is my life?
You're just lying.
Before I
You're
was
literally
born,
lying. You're
before
lying.
you
You're
met
lying.
me,
You're lying. You're lying.
Weasley,
before
little
you
liar,
met me, you
dude.
Lying.
still
You never said that.
function in
You're
the realm
Weasley,
of
little
slurs.
liar.
You're
CPT
misrepresenting.
funk,
You're not
and then
even
you
getting
call
full
your
attention.
homeboy.
You don't listen
You
to him.
call your homeboy
You can't even
CPT
articulate
funk.
what he's saying
This
because you're not
bitch
listening
says
because
the
you're talking.
N-word too. He's
Imagine
just as bad
listening.
as you.
I don't even know if
You
he
call
does say
your
it.
best friend
Wait,
who's just
actually,
as bad as
hey,
you
hey,
in
Pup.
the same boat.
If he's just
the
as bad
same
as me,
racial
why'd you call him
slur
based
boat
earlier?
to
Why'd you call him
defend
based
you.
earlier? Why'd you call him based earlier?
I would say, the reason why I say this, aside from the sort of basically, I've never had an argument with him because I don't really talk to him and stuff. I
Oh,
don't
so you
have
have
enough
no
to have
fucking
a
clue.
conversation.
You just think that he's the same as me because he's agreeing with me.
He's the same as you. He used the slurs too. In
When?
this context,
Why'd you
right
call him
here,
based
right
then?
now, on the
Who?
conversation of slurs
Funk
and
say
the
that?
use of slurs
Did Funk say
as a
that?
white
Did
individual,
Funk say that?
I've heard him say nigga many
You
times.
haven't.
He said nigga
No, that's
many
not
times.
true. I actually
So
don't
you're
say
trying
it.
to. Oh,
Never said
shut up, CPT. You literally said you said it
Pup.
last night.
Pup,
Be
I
quiet.
quoted. I
Pup.
made one quote, which was something that somebody else has said, and that's one time. That's the only time I've ever said it in the past
Shut
like
up.
6 months.
wait, Pup,
In
what?
the-
Oh, you can't. Pup, Pup. Why'd you
Again,
call him based?
The only time I ever use it, I don't say it in language. I don't make jokes about it. The only time
Oh
I've ever
my
used it is
God,
when
oh
I'm
my
quoting
God,
another
oh my
person.
God.
Pup, why'd you call him based earlier?
Oh my God, the jokes right.
Pup,
He said,
Pup,
I'm not
Pup.
even saying it's a joke. I literally, it's a quotation.
Pup, if you're saying.
Pat,
Wait,
Pat,
wait,
he
wait,
said-
Pup, you think he's the same as me, right? Now she has to performatively
he
act
said-
in disbelief.
Pat, he said, I said the N-word in quotes, and that's the last time I've used it in
Pup.
6 months.
You think he's the same
I mean,
as me,
roughly,
right?
I don't keep track because I don't use it. I don't find it necessary.
He said that's the
Yep.
guys, that's the last time I
Let me
used a slur
know.
was
Let me
6
know whenever
months,
you're done
guys.
pretending this is
No, that's
theater.
not me using a slur. Like,
Oh my God.
Are you done performing?
you don't think people can to reference something without saying it via like in a quotation? Are you that absurd?
You the type of motherfucker to read to kill.
To read a book?
White. I love white people. God, they're so funny. I read it. Quote in his account. You know, you could have said N-word. You could have subbed it. Oh my
Okay.
God, is that crazy? Is that scary to think? I'm sorry. Oh my God, I know it's like absolutely unfathomable to you that somehow, some way, you could have said 50
Okay, what
different
do I get out of
words
it?
except for the
What do
actual
I get out of
nigga.
that? I use it
Mm.
one time when I'm quoting verbatim what somebody said.
He used it in
And
a
actually, I
quote.
quoted Chicky. Like,
Guys, he used it in a quote.
Pup,
He
wait,
used it in a quote.
real quick, Funk.
Okay.
Pup. So that's horrible,
I
right?
choose peace.
That's
Okay,
horrible,
Kim,
right?
Sure.
That's horrible, right?
I use it in a quote. If that's what you have to say to help yourself sleep at night, you got it.
Wait,
You got it.
Actually,
Pup.
You got it.
Pup, you think that's a bad action, right? You think that makes him
I
racist?
said a slur in a quote. And the you don't know. No, what's a racist brother? Brother goes, I've not said it in 6 months. As if, should we clap? Do you? Congratulations, you refrained from using a slur for 6 months.
The only one
no, I don't
performing
think- I
here
don't
for a
mean
clap is
applause.
you,
It's
dog.
really easy for me not to use it.
Oh,
Oh,
idealistically-
chat, honey. Oh,
Idealistically,
should we
it's
clap for the
easy,
white
yes,
liberal?
it's easy to you.
Oh,
It's easy for you to
oh,
refrain from a
for the
slur as
white
long as
liberal.
What are you doing right now?
No, even as a quote, I generally don't.
Are you asking me what I'm doing?
So what changed? What changed
Yeah.
that now?
I'm
Was it
mocking
the full
Pup
moon?
because she's doing that shit that I'm
It's
doing to
because
her.
Chicky says it nonstop.
Oh, okay. White people. Oh, point back. Are we talking about Chicky or are we talking about you?
We're talking
No,
about
we're talking about
him.
me, and Chicky's me being around her has affected me,
Uh-uh.
and I was quoting
it's
her,
Chicky's
and
fault.
So I said in a quotation.
Did you say it's
So
her
it's
fault?
Chicky's fault. You
Did he say it's her fault?
It's Chicky's fault that you said a slur.
Did he?
Okay, so I'm a bad guy because I quoted. How does that
Baby,
make
I
me a bad
didn't
person?
say, I didn't say you was a bad guy. I'm just asking. Is it Chicky's
Hey, wait,
fault
wait,
you
wait.
said a slur?
Actually, wait,
or is
Funk.
that your own volition?
Funk, real
Was it
quick.
your choice?
Funk, real quick. She didn't. She not only did not call you a bad guy, she actually said you were based.
Is it your so did Chicky make you do it or
Oh,
did you choose
yep.
to do it?
No, wait, Funk.
Did Chicky
Notice.
make you-
What harm am I
Wait,
doing?
Funk.
What am I
Notice how she's.
perpetuating
Notice
here?
how. Notice you can see the cogs turning in real time
Did
whenever she
Chicky
heard me
make
say
you
that.
do it, or did you choose
So
to
now
do
she's
it?
going
Can you-
to. Now she's
can
going
you
to
answer
office
that
state.
question?
Now she's
What
going
is
to
the
office
harm from
state.
me
Question?
using
Did
it in a
Chicky make
quotation?
you do it or did you do it? Funk.
Wait,
Wait,
no,
to answer-
don't
I
play
asked
into her
you
stupid
first.
fucking game. She's had this her
I'm
entire
gonna mute
life.
you.
Her
Did
entire.
Chicky
I'm gonna
make you
server
do it?
mute you. Actually, hold on, sweetie. Hold on, sweetheart. Okay.
But this whole all the time thing, you're all still lying.
Chicky make you do it, or did you choose to do it?
No. Like, let's go back to you lying. Why do you think that I say it all the time when I don't?
Did Chicky make you do it, or did you choose to do it?
No. I said
So
it.
Chicky made you do it. Okay, Chicky
I
made
said
you
it
do
my
it.
own volition.
Okay, you doing your. Okay, thank you. That's all.
It's no
You did it
wonder.
'cause you
It's
choose
no
to.
wonder
Thank
you have
you.
no relationships. It's because
Thank
you're
you.
abusive as
Thank you.
fuck.
Okay. No, I'm
Thank you.
honest.
Thank you. Thank you for taking off. That's all I got. But the gag is, I'm not even getting on your ass for saying it. It's just the fact that you just said
You
the
are.
fact that you
You
chose
are.
to say. Okay, you admitted.
You
admitted
are.
that it wasn't Chicky's fault. It wasn't the moon. It wasn't the call. You chose
Yeah,
to
no
say it.
shit.
You did it. It was your choice. Beautiful. You have
Yeah.
the luck. You have the luxury. Everyone has the luxury to a degree, and at least in America, we would hope to make choices. And you made the choice
What
to say the
determination do you
slur.
make about me?
Whether you should or shouldn't have done it, that's between you, your Lord, your conscience, whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you. You made the choice. You did it. That's done for. You took accountability. That's fine.
Wait,
Goodbye.
so you think it's
Anyways,
okay he said this?
back to you, Hunter.
You-
Now with you.
If she's gonna preach about it, then
Wait, but
I'm
I
just gonna
also
mute
don't
her.
think
Hold
I
on.
did anything wrong.
wait, hold on, real quick, Funk.
I mean, I
Does she know she's muted? Is this where she's gonna say she does know she's muted, or she doesn't care if she's muted? She's just gonna keep speaking.
mean,
I'm gonna go back to my phone unless I can control the conversation, because this is how I handle every single conversation in my entire life. This is why I can't hold a single stable relationship in my entire life, because I abuse everybody. I steamroll everybody. Ha! Look how cute and quirky I am as a 19-year-old, given everything in my entire life from my fucking immigrant parents who worked harder than I have ever had to work in my entire life. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, insane. Are you done? Can you have a
He's mad.
conversation? Can you have a conversation now?
Chat. I have. I was mad. What can I say? Don't know.
Can you have a conversation now?
Sure, honey. We can have a chat. Let's have a conversation. Anyway, CPC, like realistically, like that's the difference because he said that Chicky didn't make him say a slur. He chose to do it on his own volition.
Do you think I would say
Okay.
people make me say slurs?
Do
you think I would say that?
You is that
Do you think I would say that?
The thing
Do you
is,
think I would say
say
that? Do
slurs
you think I
and
would say
try-
that? Do you think I would say
you
that? Do
say
you think I would
slurs-
say that? Do you think I would say that? Do you think I would say that? Hey, honey. Hey, child. Do you think I would say
I don't
that?
know. I'm not you. I don't know. I'm not you.
Oh, so you
I
can't
don't-
possibly know anybody's like
You're right.
mindset whatsoever.
I'm not you. But the thing is with you is that you say slurs and
Has he
do
ever
racist
denied
things,
it?
but you hide about. Because notice how he said that. Notice how he didn't go. Notice how he didn't go. I said it, but it was a joke. He just went, yes, I said it. That's all.
When did I
That's
say
not
that?
Yes, I said it. It doesn't matter the circumstances in which you
It doesn't
did
matter the
something.
so
All that matters is that you did something wrong. If I rob
No,
a
I didn't
bank,
do
it
anything
doesn't
wrong.
mean I robbed the bank to feed my family.
So did
because my
Funk
family
do
has
something
no
wrong when
money.
he said that
Bitch,
word?
I robbed the bank. You would rob a bank and go, well, I robbed the bank for my family, and it was for a good cause, and so it wasn't really a robbery.
This is
was
what
an
the
act
rich
of
entitled.
charity,
There's a
and
really good Chris Rock
Yep, the
joke
rich
where
entitled
he's like,
fucking
the one time
perspective
that white
is
people
that she
can
can
say the
have
N-word
as a
is, like,
completely
between
disconnected
hours
from the
of,
entire
like-
experience that she preaches about.
Hunter, do you know that Chris Rock joke where he's like, the one time white people can say the N-word is like between 11 and midnight when some guys like stole the last action figure toy and he's running out of the store, and that you're allowed to say, catch that guy. and then, but you better have your police report in your papers, because if you're ever caught saying it, you got to be able to prove it. But that's the one time that you're allowed to.
No, I'm not heard
Pretty
that.
good.
But anyway, sweetie, are you ready to have a
you.
conversation without just like completely derailing the topic into like one particular line of questioning that you have to get like whatever affirmations that you can
You
get
just,
later
I
on?
mean, let me look at my computer. Hopefully it's charged now. Let me see. It has been 3 hours. You joined like an hour ago, right? Or like 45 minutes? An hour, 45 minutes ish. Ask. Right.
An hour.
Yeah, so it's been about an hour, and like, you still haven't answered my why do you feel an urge to say slurs and like justify it? Just go ahead, like answer the question.
I've already
Like,
answered
you
it.
want to call people nigger. You want to
you've
call people
acknowledged I've
nigger,
answered it,
nigga,
right?
monkey, why?
You acknowledge I've
Okay, so
answered
is
it?
your answer that it's a joke? Your answer that it's just a joke, so it's fine.
No, my answer is that I don't have an urge to say that.
But why just so?
So now you're moving to another question. I've already answered the one question you said that I
Okay.
haven't answered, right?
Okay. So you don't feel an urge to, you just do. It just happens out of nowhere.
Wouldn't that be an urge?
I'm asking you. You said that you don't have
You're
an
not
urge to say
asking me.
slurs, but yet you do.
You're
I
trying
mean,
to
I'm asking you, where does
performatively.
it come from?
You're trying to performatively.
Where does it come from?
What do you mean? Where's what come from?
I mean, when you call me a monkey or a nigga or like a slur, like it just Bibbity bobbity boo, bitch. Now your mouth is speaking for someone else. Like I don't understand.
So now you're going into the question you were asking Funk earlier, correct?
I'm asking you, Hunter. It's a very simple question. You don't have to break it down.
Are you asking me?
Like,
Are you
where does it
asking
come
me if
from?
somebody
Where does it come
else?
from? Okay, so you say it's not an urge. So what happens in your brain when you go, I'm gonna call this black person a monkey and a nigger? It just happens.
When did I call anybody the hard R?
It just happens.
When did I call someone the hard R?
Did you call someone a nigga?
When did I call someone a hard R?
You called someone a nigger in this call. 100% lie. Not in this call. When I say in this call, I don't mean that this.
Oh, so you lied.
Call,
You lied right there.
Just,
You lied right
Hunter,
there.
I've been around. Hunter, I've literally known you for like about a month now. Never mind that I disappeared for a hot minute, but Hunter, you've literally said nigger. I know this for a fact because I put you in my mental notes.
I say it all the time.
It's literally in your notes on my profile. Says the N word. I literally make notes for Discordian so I know who to and to not like how to and to not interact with. But okay, keep in mind that this person does this shit. You know, maybe they just yeah. Hunter, it's in your fucking notes, brother. It's in your notes,
so
brother.
you write notes about people to not interact with them?
Not necessarily interact, but just be wary. You know, like I'm gonna write. Like if someone says
To
like,
be wary?
if someone's like a pedophilic joke, I'm gonna put in the notes. Makes pedo jokes. Be wary. I'm 19. I'm not really trying to be friends with someone who's 35. You're making jokes about fucking 10-year-olds. That's fucking weird.
So if you're having this concern about being wary around these certain people, why do you constantly ping me?
Don't move the goalpost. Don't move the goalpost. Don't try to move this. Don't try to move the goalpost.
Look at her fucking smiling. She's trying to get a clip. She's trying to record something. Yep. Look at her.
You have said nigger. Oh, it's my birthday. Oh,
look at her performatively smile. Look at her performatively smile for the camera. For the clip she's going to show her friends later. You have
said a plethora of slurs. You said plethora of slurs.
This is the abusive behavior.
Answer the fucking question. Answer the fucking question. What possesses you to say slurs?
Look at her performatively stare at the camera. Look at her stare at the camera as she tries to get a clip.
What possesses you to say slurs?
Look at her. She's not even denying it. Look at her. Look at the performative ass fucking
stare.
Answer
Why can't you just answer the question? What possesses you to say slurs?
You haven't answered any of my questions.
Just what? Why do you want to say slurs?
You haven't answered any of my questions.
Why?
You haven't answered any of my questions.
Why?
You haven't answered any of my questions. I'm not gonna answer any of yours.
Why do you want to say slurs? Is this like a tit for tat, like a one-sum game? I'm gonna get over to you. You guys like no, like why?
No, it's not a tit for tat. If it was a tit for tat, then I wouldn't have engaged with you this long.
The topic is about that you're a white liberal who says slurs on a daily, consistently at black people. It's not even like you're calling white people niggas just point blank. You're calling everybody, black people included, and matter of fact, you're coming for them. You think it's funny? You think it's hyper funny?
How do you contradict yourself in this like gotcha clip that you're trying to record for your friends or whatever?
Why? Just answer the question, like why?
When you answer my question,
you say it's not an urge.
When you answer my question, I'll answer yours. Yeah, when you answer my question, I'll answer yours.
You say you don't want to urge. I'm like, why?
When you answer my question, I'll answer yours.
That is why you joined this call, to answer and debate the question of why do you want to say slurs? Like why? What is the urge? As a white man,
is that what the debate was? Is that what the debate is over?
As a white man. Okay, fuck it. Trying to understand you genuinely. As a white man.
No, not genuinely, because you're trying to record a clip.
As a white man, what motivates you to want to say slurs? Maybe it's not fine. You said it's not an urge. Okay, it's not an urge. But what motivates you to want to say slurs at people who those slurs are intended against?
Do you acknowledge that this isn't what the conversation was even about?
Why do you want to say slurs at those who the slurs
are intended against? This is the abusive framework where they try to dial in a particular line of questioning or dialogue. Because if you break from it, it doesn't work within their framework.
Why do you want to call me a nigga? Why do you want? Okay, I'm not even gonna say someone. I'm gonna use me. Why do you want to call me a nigga? Why do you want to call me a nibble? Why do you want to call me a monkey? As a white man, what is it that makes you want to use that language?
Yep, the constant reframing.
What makes you want to use that language?
Yep.
It's not. I'm not a victim, but like, really, what makes you want to use that language?
I'm not a victim.
We're gonna get really personal. I won't generalize.
As a white liberal, want to call me an innocent poor black woman on Discord?
I didn't say innocent poor black woman. I said what makes you want to call me a black person, not a black woman, as a black person. What makes you? We're gonna be very general. What makes you want to call me a slur?
Wait, we're being general, but we're hyper specifically focusing on you.
What makes you want to call me a slur?
Are we being general or being specific?
I mean, black is
Hey, do you know what the difference is? Do you know what the difference is between general and specific?
You cannot mistake me for
Do you know what the difference is between general and specific?
Please stop.
We're not talking about black and white.
With you, that I notice that you do with other people is that you just
your biggest pet peeve with me is that I'm willing to actually call out your shit in a substantive way, and I'm not willing to like kowtow to your abusive fucking framework or your behaviors.
I'm cooking. Why do you want to call me slurs? Which you have done before. Why? That's all. Just
look at the framing. Yep, the framing.
I'm not asking you if it's right. Is it wrong? Fuck it. Your moral compass and my moral compass are two different compasses. That's fine. It's okay. That's the beauty of life. Why do you?
Obviously,
what do
even
you
within
feel?
that framework of what you're
What do
saying,
you
oh, it's fine,
feel?
teehee. Obviously,
What
it's
do you
not fine
feel?
because you're saying
What
that
do
like
you
within this
feel?
framework, I'm going to
What do you
navigate this
feel?
conversation.
What is
I'm
your
going to
intent
record
when
this
you're calling me a
conversation.
slur?
I'm going to record this conversation in a way because it shows that my morality is the one that is going to be the superior one. So actually, teehee, it's not fine. Whatever like differences
What do you?
that might
Why
exist.
can't you answer the question?
Why can't you? Why can't you answer the questions that I've been
What do
asking?
you feel when you call me a slur? Why do you want to call me slurs?
Are you gonna answer my question first?
Why do you want to call me
Are you
slurs?
gonna answer the question that I asked
When
first?
you called me a nibba this morning and you called me a monkey this morning, what did you
Are
feel?
you gonna
Why
answer
did you?
Are you gonna answer the question I asked first?
Why did you want to do that?
Are you gonna answer the question I
Why
asked
did
first?
you want?
Are you gonna answer the question I asked first?
Why did you want to call? Why
I'll
did
answer
you
your
want to,
question. I'll answer your question right
appreciate how
after.
you're not contesting the fact that you did do it.
I'll
Thank
answer
you,
your
because you know you
question.
did. Why did you want to call me a slur this morning, and what did you feel when you
Me
did
making
so?
a statement on whether I did or did not do something is not like me revealing anything whatsoever, right?
I know. That's what I'm asking for clarification. Why did you, and what did you
No,
feel
you're not
when you
asking for
did?
clarification because you just gestured performatively
Why?
to your recording.
Why did you want?
You just
Why
gestured
did you call me a
performatively to
monkey
your
this
recording,
morning?
talking about like, oh, he's not
Why did you
contesting.
call me a
He's not
monkey this morning,
contesting.
and what did you feel when you did so? What possessed you to do that?
I'll answer your question when you answer mine.
I want kitty ears. Let me shut my cat ears. So you can't answer.
Notice how the demeanor
So
changes
you-
whenever she actually has like the recording up of herself.
So you can't do
Yep,
that.
look at
I'm
it.
looking at you right now. Matter of fact, everyone's
Looking at me, but
camera's
you're
off.
recording, right?
Everyone's full screen.
But you're recording, right?
Brother, do you see my phone in my hands?
No, but I see you looking at
I
your
just did
phone.
the-
Wait, pick up your phone. And then point it. Yeah, oh, yeah, you dumb fuck. Holy shit. Look at her. Look, yep. Wait, go to your gallery. Go to your recent. Wait, see how long it takes her. See how long it takes her.
My gallery is a
Yep, look at it. Look how long it takes her.
conversation.
Yep.
My gallery is a screenshot of our conversation and 2 screenshots of Mikey so I can make him a sim and videos of me.
Oof. Wait.
Do you
Hold
see
on,
that? This is the one
Wait,
that
scroll
I
down.
bought.
Scroll
And this
down.
from
That is not what an
yesterday,
Apple
this is
thing
the
looks
one
like.
that I
That is not
got.
what an Apple thing.
Since you
Look
must
at her
see, this is
obfuscating.
an outfit
Look
that
at her
I thought was really
obfuscating. Yep.
cute. It says yesterday at 3:44. This is the outfit that I screenshotted because I thought it was really cute.
Is that what I was talking about?
Screenshots of
talking
our
about?
conversation in
Is that
Discord
what I was
because I
talking
thought
about?
it was really, really funny.
Is that what I was talking
I
about?
thought it was really funny, and I put it on my spam. A photo of my work schedule.
Is that what I was talking about?
Let's see. Photo of my rent that's due. Yik
You should've
yak
said that.
red. This is literally you. A meme photo that I saved, also from yesterday.
Is this what I was talking about?
Like I don't know. Like, why do you have a fear of being like recorded, bitch? I don't stream
Do
anymore.
I have a fear?
If Hunter,
Did I
if
say I have a fear?
was still
Do I have a
streaming,
fear? Do
I
I
would
have a
be
fear? Do
live
I have a
right
fear?
now.
Do I
I
have a
would
fear?
let
Do I
you
have a
know.
fear? Do I have a fear?
If I was
Do I
live
have a
right now, I
fear?
would.
Do I have a fear?
I would.
Do I have a fear?
I don't know. I don't know if you've been drinking. I don't.
Who said anything about drinking? You're the only one that's been drinking because you're sad about your
You
dumb
said you
fucking
have
cat
beer.
that you gave up willingly.
You said beer.
Who said anything about beer?
Beer or beard?
Fear, you fucking retard. The same question that I've been asking you that you've been responding to. That's what what I was repeating to you.
Yeah. What's this? Wait,
You still haven't answered my
Oh,
question.
yeah, now
You
move it,
literally
yeah.
joined this call. You still haven't.
You've acknowledged that I've answered it. You've acknowledged I've answered it.
You literally
You've
haven't.
acknowledged I've
What?
answered it.
Like what? No, you said it's not an urge. So what
Oh,
is
so
it
you
that
acknowledge I've
possesses
answered
you?
it and you repeated my answer.
It's not an urge. I asked you. No, I
just
said,
repeated my answer.
What urges you to want to do that? You go. No, you go. It's not an urge.
That's
so
an answer.
You won't clarify
That's
or
an answer.
elaborate. On that. Why did you want to call me a slur? So okay, fine. I'll give you that.
So
fine, I'll give you
you're
that.
going to give me the
What
fact that I answered
motivates you to want to call me a
You're
slur?
going to give me the fact that I answered you, right?
What motivates you to want to call me a slur?
I'll answer you when you answer mine.
Do you know what motivates you to want to call me a slur?
I'll answer your
Wait, it's been a
question.
minute since you
Wait,
asked the
I'll answer your
question. What's your
question when
question?
you answer mine.
What is your question again?
Yeah, I was just curious why, if she is so suspicious or writes notes about people that to be wary of in Discord servers, why she's constantly pinging me to talk to me.
You asked this question, Hunter. You asked this question.
Did you answer it?
10 minutes
Did you
ago.
answer it?
Hunter, you
Did I
asked this
answer?
question
Did I
10
get
minutes
an answer?
ago. Hunter, you asked this question 10 minutes ago. We've
Yeah.
been in the call for over an hour. That is not the original question.
Yeah, and I answered your original question, which you acknowledged, and you repeated my original answer to you. You fucking retard.
I'm not retarded. That means something.
You are retarded.
You have an
You are
urge.
retarded.
Is it like
You
a?
have ADHD. You're retarded.
Is it like a want to like insult people?
Yes, I
is
do
it like,
want
does it
to.
come
I
from a
want to
place of
insult you right
insecurity?
now. I do want to
Does
insult
it
you
come
right
from a
now.
place of insecurity? Does it come like a place of like
It's frustration
insecurity?
because you won't
Because
listen.
you do this. No, you do this to like everyone. Like it's not me. Like I don't
Who?
think I'm special.
Like
Like,
who?
oh, he's just mean to me. He's mean. Like it's like a mean spiritedness towards like everyone.
Like who? Like, to
Like
everyone.
you're constantly
Am
like
I like
on
that
like
to
an
Funk?
antagonist.
Am I like that to
Maybe not with your
Torres?
good friends. Maybe not with your good friends.
Am I like that to
But
Torres?
it's just like Like what is the intention?
Am I like that to you and
what is your
Chicky?
end goal here? I'm cold. I just want my heater.
Oh, I'm doing a quirky, cute little reaction for my recording. Oh.
Hunter,
Look at that
if I
performative
want
ass
to go
pause. Look
live-
at that performative
Hunter,
ass
my
pause.
OBS.
Nobody's talking about
OBS
OBS.
is on my
I see you
desktop.
looking at
If
your
I
stupid
wanted to
fucking
go live,
phone, dog.
if I wanted
Nobody's
to go
talking about going
live, and I
live. Nobody's talking
wanted
about going
to stream
live.
it,
Nobody's
I
talking about going
literally
live.
could've.
Nobody's talking about going live.
Hunter, if I want to record this conversation, I just have to open OBS and press record.
Nope, you just have your phone right next to you.
Hunter, yes, I'm gonna. But what is? Let's go. What is your
No,
fear of being
no.
recorded? I'm not recording you, but would that change the dynamic of our conversation if I was?
It would change the dynamic of the conversation in the sense that you're being performative.
Do you think that same standard upholds to yourself when
No.
you're live? Are you performing?
No.
Oh, so then why don't you say the N word when you're live?
When do I ever need to say the N-word?
I mean, there's black people.
When am
I
I
was
going?
on your stream. I was on your stream yesterday. Why not make a racial joke at me in front of your one viewer? Potentially, inshallah, one day, maybe if you're lucky, thousands. Why not? Why not do it live? Why do you reserve it for the VC when no one's watching or recording?
Why did you try to get an own
Why?
earlier whenever you thought that I was live streaming my conversations on the Monkey app?
Why not? But why not say it then? Why not say it then? Who cares? It's YouTube. You only have one viewer. You won't get recorded. They're probably white. They don't mind. They hopefully don't mind. It's 2025. Who cares?
Do you acknowledge
Why
earlier
not?
that you tried to get an own on me whenever I was having a conversation on the Monkey app with like random people where you thought that I was live?
Hunter doesn't have the content.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
not-
You acknowledged earlier that I'm authentic.
The
I'm
point
authentic.
blank, the point
I'm authentic
blank.
online
the point
and
is that
offline.
when you were live,
I'm
you
authentic
were literally
online and
like, when you
offline.
kept saying you're acting like an N-word.
When did I say that?
Wait, I'm really confused. How did she type, but her hands are up?
I'm a genius. That's how. I think
She's like-
honestly, I think it's I hit my keyboard and my keyboard is lagging because my MacBook is on like 4% ish.
Didn't you say
So
it was
it's really
charged?
old.
You just said it was charged.
I'm plugging it in right now. I was
You
plugging
didn't
my
plug it in
computer. I
right
have one
now.
charger.
You said it was charging
for all my
earlier.
devices.
Um,
I have one charger for all my devices. I have to optimize. This says low power mode. I gotta plug this.
but you
This is my
said you-
camera, man.
Yep, it was actually just
We
like a
lost
really cute
Twitch.
move that you did there.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm literally
You've
not
been-
gonna
you've been-
argue with you about a
Didn't you
fucking
say
charger.
didn't you say the original thing that
I'm
came in
not
here
gonna
just to
argue
argue
with
with
you.
me?
You're literally looking to get. You are actually grasping at every straw to get a one up to the point where you are
No,
arguing
it's
about
just
me
that you're
over
lying.
a
It's
charger
just that you're
that
lying. You face
can't
no
see, Hunter.
accountability for it
If
whatsoever,
I
which is why you
unplug this right
you
now,
get to sit here
literally
and
can't
cry
tell.
every single fucking night since you got rid of your fucking cat that you couldn't take care of.
Every night, bitch. That was yesterday. How do I cry every night when it was yesterday, Hunter? You don't. Okay.
Look at her grasping at straws now, doing
Yeah.
what she was accusing me of doing. Nice, good one.
Leah, he does not operate. Okay, you do not operate.
Who's
in a realm of
Leah?
reality.
Who's Leah?
You do not operate in a realm of reality.
Who's Leah?
You do not. Okay.
Who's Leah?
After that statement,
Who's
after
Leah?
that statement saying
Who's Leah?
saying
Who's
I've
Leah?
cried
Who's
every
Leah?
single
Who's
day,
Leah? Who's Leah?
saying
Who's
I've
Leah?
cried
Who's Leah?
every
Who's
single
Leah?
day
Who's
since
Leah?
I've gotten rid of my cat.
Who's Leah?
When I got rid of my cat yesterday,
Who's grasping at straws?
shows to
Who's
me
grasping at straws? Who's
that
grasping at straws? Who's grasping at
he
straws?
does not. You do not operate in a realm of reality.
He?
Unfortunately.
What do you mean he?
Okay.
You're speaking in the third person?
He.
That's weird.
Yes, I'm speaking the you. Okay, Hunter.
Who's Leah?
You do not operate in a realm of reality.
Hey,
if
who's
you're going
Leah?
to go. You've cried.
Leah?
You've cried
Who's
every
Leah?
single night since your cat has
Who's
been
Leah?
gone.
Who's Leah?
However, that was yesterday.
Who's Leah?
You're not operating on reality.
Who's
You're
Leah?
not
I
here
mean,
for discussion.
it's a
You're not
short
here for
scope.
debate. You're here
I mean,
for
it's
a dopamine hit about I owned you, I want this, I want that.
Who's
You don't
Leah?
want to
Hey,
answer.
Wait, who's Leah?
You don't want to answer any of my questions.
I've answered.
And
Wait,
you
you've acknowledged.
respond
You've
to my-
acknowledged. You've acknowledged. I
you
answered.
respond to
You
my
said I. You
questions.
said that I
You
answered it.
respond to
You
my
said I answered
questions
it.
with questions.
You said I answered it.
You respond to
You
my
said I
questions
answered
with
it.
questions.
You said I answered it.
You mute me when I'm talking.
Nope, you said I
can
answered
talk
it.
a lot. I'm sure.
Oh, so you
You
have been
respond to
honest
my
about that, yeah?
questions. You mute me. You then change the topic to something else.
Which is
you
what
pick
you've
up
been
a
doing.
point in something that I've said that has nothing to do with what's actually going on. You refuse to talk about the base of this conversation, which is literally just you being a white liberal man, yet somehow engaging in racist behavior and upholding that structure. You don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about the fact that my experience as a black woman is not really the black experience
Look
because
at the
somehow, some
reframing,
way
the cute reframing for
somehow,
Leah,
some
so that
way-
she can go and get some
somehow,
like little
some way-
claps and some
somehow,
teepees.
some way, you know the black experience more than I know the black experience. I don't know how that's possible, but sure. So it goes to show that
This is
you're
my favorite
operating
episode.
you're operating within a realm of reality that's just not.
Wait, who in
Yeah,
this
that's
call?
fair.
Who else in this
Actually
call? Who else in
happened.
this call is operating within reality?
Like it's just,
Who
and
else
then
in this call?
you're asking me a question. Who else in this call?
I
is
am asking you a
operating
question.
It's
Good
like
one.
you ask every question.
Who else
you
in this
ask
call?
every question that you've asked me is always a question to
Isn't it going
somehow
to be?
move
Isn't
us
this going to be like
away
really
of
funny
the
when you play
topic
this
of
recording for
conversation.
Leah, but then she's too
It's
much
like
of a
you're
bitch to
literally
actually
like
call
you're-
out your abusive
Like you're just
behavior?
filibustering.
Your drunken
And
ramblings.
that's
I'm
literally what you're doing.
filibustering.
It's what you've been doing since day one.
Ooh, I'm
It's
filibustering.
what you've been
Yep.
doing since this conversation started.
It's
Hunter,
not
you
what
don't
I've
want
been
to answer
doing.
any
It's not what I've been doing
questions.
since
You
the
want to keep
conversation
moving the
started.
goalposts,
It's
keep
not what I've
pushing the
been doing since the
conversation,
conversation started, which is the
picking
reason I
something
muted
else
you.
to talk about.
Which is not. Which is
Somehow
the reason
bring
I
it to
muted
me.
you. I muted you because you're the one that was
Staging a
filibustering.
personal attack. It's always something. It's always something, and not just like when realistically
Yours
this
is a personal
conversation
attack because you keep reframing it in
this
a way.
conversation could have
You're
been over
reframing it
5
as
minutes.
white liberal versus black woman, So it's a personal attack from you, to be clear.
This conversation literally could have been over if you were just like, I'm a white liberal and I say slurs and I don't care about that. It's literally so but you don't want to.
Like,
For some reason,
said that.
Yeah, I've said
for some
that.
reason outside of your head, it's just like
I've said that,
incomprehensible.
to be clear.
No, because no, you can't. You are masking. It's like I say it as a joke. I say it as this. You give a reasoning as if the reasoning is justification when it's not really justification. When you're upholding this racist structure and you know that, just say that and go.
So the thing that you're unhappy with is that I'm not owning up that you think that I'm a racist.
Hunter, you are racist. I mean, whether you accept it or not, that doesn't really change much of the fact of whether
But you said the conversation could have been over. You said the conversation could have been.
Non-racist
You said the conversation could have been.
No non-racist normal person opens their mouth and calls black people slurs. I don't know what to tell you. I
Do you
really don't know.
acknowledge that 10 seconds? I don't know if you've like drinking too much because you're like in a depression at the moment. Oh,
Hunter,
yeah.
this is not a drinking problem. Like
It is a drinking problem.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's call someone to get them on the line. Here, let's call someone to get them on the line. Hold on.
Hold
on. Let me call someone for you.
Are you going to keep interrupting?
I mean, like, as a white man saying a slur, like, I feel like that, and I feel that is just racist. You say nigger, nibba, monkey. Like, I feel like that's, it's 2 a.m. She's probably asleep.
This is really.
Like, I think that's very
This is
straightforward.
like
Do I need to call another white man?
You're crashing out.
Would you like me to call a white man? I'll call
I
a
don't
white
care
man for you.
the identity about anybody.
I'll call a white man. Hold on.
Why is the white man relevant?
I'll call a white man because I don't think you listen to a light-skinned black woman.
A light-skinned black? Is that Leah?
Why didn't you
Is
ask
that
me?
Leah?
I'm white.
Let me just hold on. Let me just call someone. Hold on. Hopefully he picks up.
I'm a white person and I'm awake and I'm here.
Well, he's your sim, so he's probably gonna actually just pick up at whatever time you call, right?
But after
This is my best friend. Thank you.
Look at her making that face. Yep, that's exactly why she's making that face to make it like. cutesy and
my best
quirky.
friend is gay. Thank you. Thank you. Next.
No,
probably
fuck!
not.
Your best friend
No.
isn't even gonna pick up for you at 2 a.m. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean it's 2 a.m. People are sleeping. I'm like an insomniac. This is a normal response.
Oh yeah.
Fuck! If I call my mom, she'd be asleep.
Yeah, my mom,
Actually,
who is like 50 plus, however old she is, like, yeah, of course
I
she's.
you call your mom and ask her when you guys were in the studio.
Like that's so absurd that my mom is gonna be asleep at this hour at 2 a.m. versus like people my age.
Definitely. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be waking people up at 2 a.m. Maybe I wish just.
Yeah, this is kind of like crash out behavior right now.
It's Friday.
All to
No,
win
I'm
like
not
an
crashing
argument.
out. I
All to
mean,
win an
I'm
argument.
not crashing out, but like I would love to because
The more you say you're not doing something, the more
point
you're
is it's me.
proving your
Like
point.
me and you. Okay, you and I having this conversation.
It's you
is
and
not-
I, but you're calling
it's
like
not gonna
3
work.
different people at this point.
You and I is not gonna work, Hunter. You've not answered. Okay.
I have answered. You've
You've
acknowledged
answered
it.
one question. You've answered
No,
one
I've
question
answered
by
multiple
going.
questions.
You've answered one question by going.
You've answered
by
none of my
going,
questions.
Oh, it's not an urge. You said.
You've
quote,
answered none of my
"It's not an
questions.
urge."
You've answered
That
none of
was
my
your answer to the
questions.
question.
You've answered none of my questions.
Every question you've asked me has been an attempt to switch it away from the fact that you're a white liberal who say slurs. Like, are we wrong? Do you not do that? Are you not a white liberal who says slurs?
Have I denied that I say slurs?
Okay, thank you. Everything you have to say beyond this is nullable. Like, my motherfucker, you say slurs. You say slurs to the community that you quote unquote
Was that your
advocate for.
claim?
Goodbye.
Was that your claim?
Goodbye.
I
Was that your
I
claim?
think that a slur.
Was that your
so I'm
claim?
bad.
Yes.
Wait, you think Funk is? Why'd you
No,
call?
it's what.
Why'd you
Yes,
call him?
it's a bad thing. It's
Why-
a bad
why'd you
thing
call
to
him
do.
based?
Are you a bad person?
Why'd you call him
It's a bad
based?
thing to do.
Why'd you
It's
call
a
him
bad
based?
thing
It's
to
a
do. Are you a
bad thing
bad
to quote
person?
somebody that
Are you
said
a bad
something.
person?
It's not
Are you a
even
bad
something I
person?
think about.
Unfortunately/fortunately, I do not care enough at this very
Ooh,
moment
I
in time
don't care
to gauge
enough.
your level of
Wow.
morality. If you're a bad person, I can think you're a bad person, and someone else can think that you're the shit, and you are God's greatest gift to
Wow,
earth.
welcome to
That's
morality.
between you and them.
I don't know if you just learned
It's
that in your
between you and
philosophy
them.
class, like that you've been like afforded to
between you
you
and
from
them.
your immigrant
Okay, so
parents to
what
actually
is the
work to
technical-
have something in their
what is the
life
difference
versus
between
you.
quoting
But like,
somebody and actually saying the N-word and then saying the N-word. Like, what is the real world difference in that?
You can quote someone and sub the N-word. You chose to say nigga. You know it's weird. You know
but
it's
if you
wrong.
both
You
are
did it
you're not saying
anyways.
the same
You know
word.
it's weird. You know it's wrong. You did it anyways, but you want to
it's
be
weird
right.
to you as a
Like, I don't
performative
know
black
what the
woman who
fuck-
actually doesn't give a
don't
fuck about these
understand.
situations or any of these like
Because
dynamics
like,
or these average
even
experiences.
even okay, CPT. Even if we go back and forth each other, it doesn't change what you did, how you feel, what you feel. Like
maybe one of
you
us can
really
learn
could have just said the N-word. You chose to say it for. You chose to say it verbatim. Like what the fuck? Like you chose to say it verbatim. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was fucking weird. You did it anyway.
Oh,
No,
so
I
it's
don't-
wrong.
no, 'cause I don't
He
think
doesn't
it
know-
up yourself.
Wait, so you think it's wrong? Why'd you call him based if you think that's wrong?
In fact, I usually
He's
don't
based on the
say it
context
because
that we
I
just
don't think it's wrong.
He's based on the context of we don't talk, we have conversation. Once again, Hunter, you take one thing I say in a
You don't talk. You don't talk. You don't talk. But you knew he says the word.
Reapply it. No, you take one thing I said in a different context, try and reapply to this argument because you're grasping at
What's the
literal
context of
fucking
the other
straws. You still haven't
situation?
answered the question of the
What's the
fact that
context? What's the context? What's the
You are a white
context?
liberal who says slurs.
What's the
You're a
context?
white liberal
What's the
who says
context?
slurs and you hail Hitler as a joke. You say slurs and you hail Hitler as a joke.
Notice how you're adding the
the fuck are we talking
qualifier as a joke, you fucking retard.
You say slurs and you hail Hitler as a joke. Joke.
Joke in parentheses.
As a
Fucking
joke.
dipshit, yeah.
I hail Hitler as a joke. I mean, I hail Hitler as a joke.
I
Yeah,
make
you
jokes
hail
as a
Hitler
joke. I make jokes as a
You call people
joke.
niggas as a joke. You call people monkeys as a joke. All of it is just part of this elaborate, edgy bit for reasons unbeknownst to me that somehow, somewhere are going to come to fruition and grant you prosperity in life.
Maybe in like the similar way that you have like friends that are like edgy that you're completely okay with like staying in conversations with until like 5 or 6 a.m. and then like on Discord, but it's like permissible because she's a black woman, I guess, even though she's like.
It's also okay to make racist jokes about Indians.
There she goes.
Now,
Just the
bam,
white liberal
now,
is
bam,
shifting
you
the
point
blame.
finger at Chicky.
Yep.
You point the finger at Chicky.
Because you don't give a fuck.
You can't ever talk
You don't
about
give a
yourself
fuck.
and answer.
Wait,
You
don't give
can't
a
ever
fuck.
elaborate on yourself for more than 5 minutes.
You don't give a fuck.
Bam. Now it's about Chicky. Now Chicky's doing this, that, and the third. Instead of what's Hunter doing? No, fuck what Hunter's doing. It's what's Chicky's doing because I don't want to talk about Hunter. I want to talk about Chicky because if I
What
talk
have I
about
not
Hunter,
answered
then
about
I'm gonna
myself?
admit that
What
I'm
have I
wrong.
not answered about myself?
Like, brother, what the fuck does Chicky have to do with you
What
and
have
me?
I not answered about myself?
What is Chicky doing? What is the relevance of
Sweetheart,
Chicky in
I'm
this
trying to
world?
take accountability. What have I not answered about myself? Oh, there she goes, not taking accountability. Based.
He's saying trying to take accountability.
Say that she was racist against Indians like last week.
Did she really?
Yeah, I verbatim.
Racist against Indians.
You admitted that you were. You said that you were.
Wait, no, are you talking about Chicky or are you talking about Pup?
I'm talking about Pup.
Pup, did you say you were racist against Indians last week?
No. I said Indians are very racist. Indians are very, very racist. They're very, I wouldn't say racist, yes, but they're more colorist than they are racist.
No,
That's very, very,
We're not talking
it's
about
very,
we're not
very
talking about
annoying.
them. We're not talking about them. We're talking about how you view them.
I view Indians as colorist because
We're
of
not
their
talking
caste
about how,
system.
no, you said that you're racist
Indians in
against
America,
them.
however, not all Indians are.
You said you're
are,
racist against them.
Indians are very hit or miss, and I learned that lesson from my Indian friend. She told me that a lot of like the experiences I have.
Indians are hit or miss.
colorism.
Wait, did you say Indians are hit or miss?
When it
What does
comes
that
to like
mean?
their color, when it comes to colorism and how they view black people, it's hit or miss. A lot of people are anti-black, so it's like it kind of depends on how
We
like
weren't talking about
they're
anti-black or
socialized.
anything like that. You just said they're hit or miss.
Yes, they're hit or miss when it comes. Yes, I'm a black woman, so for me, Indians are hit or miss. If they're anti-black,
But how
that's
do you view
because I'm
Indians?
black. You can't dig that deeper than this. If an Indian is hit or miss, that means that they're anti-black. That is obviously a miss, because why would I want to be around someone that's anti-black and anti-me? I am black. Thank you.
So if I were to say like black people are hit or miss for me, because half of them are anti-white, is that a racist statement?
And that's how you feel. Is how you feel.
Oof. So that's not racist if I say that, right?
And that's how you feel. Is how you feel.
That's not racist if I say
Once
that.
again, you're a white liberal who says slurs. I'm not.
Oof,
I mean, if you
reframe
think
it
there
to
is-
the-
yes,
yeah,
Hunter.
yeah.
Hunter, if you think people's contentions against you are anti-white, then so be it. If that's the hill that you are willing
Nobody
to die
said
on,
that.
so be it.
Nobody said that.
It's your life. If you think that it's anti-white, if you think that the world in essence or things
Nobody
are
said that.
anti-white,
You
if
just
that's
said
how
that,
you feel.
though. That's the same logic you just.
If that's how you
created
feel, that's how you
Indians.
feel. That's how you feel. That's the thing. Anti-blackness it's rooted in American fucking culture, brother.
Oh my God,
you cannot say
bro.
you're denying. So it's
Victim,
not.
victim,
It's not
victim.
like colorism literally runs rampant in the black community. Once again, a white man who has no understanding, no nuance of these things because you never experienced it or function in these environments, trying to
Notice how she's
attack
going
you
to point to her
oh, is it-
experience. Whenever I talk
well,
about
is
her
it
experience,
anti-white?
isn't going to be the average representation
Is
of the
it
black experience,
anti-white?
or even the average
Is that
experience
anti-white?
overall in
Oh, wait,
America.
no,
She's going to shift
no.
about
As a
how
black
just
woman,
because
no,
her
no,
experience
no,
isn't average,
no,
and just
according
because
to
she's been
Hunter
handed
logic,
everything
as
in
a
her
black woman,
pretty little life.
according to Hunter's logic, as a black woman, I've actually not lived the black experience. I've lived the
When
white
did I say
experience.
that? When did I say that?
I'm a white
When did I
girl
say
in
that?
the States.
When did I say that?
I'm not in tune with
When
the
did I
black
say that?
experience.
When did I say that?
Hunter, you said
Quote
that
me.
multiple
Quote
times.
me. Quote
You
me.
said that
Quote
multiple
me.
Said
times.
you're
Quote
missing
me.
a vital
No,
word.
no,
which
no,
is
wait,
average.
funk, wait, no. Funk me, or Jesus, funk me. Quote me. Is this where she's gonna like text her friends to get like Yas Queened, or is this where she's gonna like try and find the quote? But then
No,
realize that the
Hunter,
quote
this is
doesn't
where
actually-
Hunter, this is where I mentally don't give a fuck. We've been going back for 2 hours. You've ignored like literally everything. You've taken this conversation
This is
from
where she
you saying
projects.
slurs all the
This is
way.
where she
You've taken
projects.
this from you
This is
saying
where she
slurs
projects.
to
This is
Indians.
where she
Like, how did this
No,
go from
I
you
did
saying
that.
slurs
I
to
did that.
literal Indians,
I did
Hunter?
that.
Like you've
I
gone
did
up,
Up,
down,
up,
left, right,
I
side
did
to
that.
side, back to the front.
Up, I did
Bitch,
that.
you've gone in more circles than
I
6
did that.
lines. You're a literal abusing part. Is the part where I'm like, it's 2 a.m. Obviously, there's no constructive discourse or conversation to be had or debate. At the end of the day, you're gonna continue. At the end of the day, you are going to do what you want to do when
At
you
the
want
end
to do
of
it
the
and how
day,
you
you're
want to do it,
going to
regardless
be
of how anyone else
somebody who's
feels.
been given
I'm going
everything
to
in their
act
entire
how
life
I
to
want
them
to act.
on a
I
silver
can have
platter
my
because you've
opinions
never
on
had
how
to
you
actually
act and
work or
behave.
earn
If
anything in
I
your
think
entire
and
life
believe,
because
if
you have
I
no
think and believe
desire
that you're a
to.
covert
You have no
racist and
will
I don't
to.
like it, that's well within my right. If you think that you're an angel, if you think that you're not racist, that's fine. That's your opinion. But realistically, bitch, at the end of the fucking day, like it really what like We've been here for 2 hours and we've gotten fucking nowhere. It's just a circle. It's not gonna end. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah,
We're
but it's
not
a circle
gonna have a
because you
discourse.
make it a circle. Because
We're
you
not
run it
okay,
out to
sure.
make
We're
it a
not gonna
circle.
discourse. We're not having a discussion. You don't want to
Because
admit that you're
of
racist.
you.
You don't even
Because of
want to.
you.
You don't even
Because
want to entertain. You don't even want to entertain the fact that you, as a white man, saying slurs is wrong in any capacity. You don't care. It's obvious. It's obvious you do not care. You do not care, and you don't give a fuck. And if you do not care and you don't give a fuck, me going back and forth with you for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours is futile because you don't care. You don't want to change. You think you're fine. You think you're right, and that's
I am
fine.
right, which is
you.
crazy because you're
You
going to
think you're
preach here about
fine.
your experience
Exactly.
as a black
You think
woman
you are right.
or a
You
minority
believe that
in this country.
You believe that you are right.
You're going
and you
to
are
take the
justified
moral
in
high
calling people
ground on your
slurs.
soapbox.
If you believe
The
that you are
soapbox that
right
is actually
and
just like
justified and calling
bedazzled
people
in gold
slurs
because your
and
immigrant parents
racial
were actually
insults,
willing to work
if
harder
you
than you
think
ever
that
will
that's
in your
right,
entire life
that's
because you can't
between
face accountability for anything that you
yourself,
do
your
because you're going to
God,
sit
and your
here
people.
drunken in a
I
Discord
implore you
for
to
hours
go
and
out
hours
into
and
the world
hours after
and
you
call
willingly
everybody
give up your
else's
cat that you
slur.
can't take any
Go out and do it to
accountability
people.
for even
Like you're
that
bringing
aspect.
up exactly.
So it's like I
You
don't know why
bring
the fuck you
a
come
cat
up
as if
here
that's like a
and then
point
talk
of
about like
contention against the
me
fact that you say
like
slurs. Matter of
facing
fact,
no like
here's
sort
a
of
photo of you hailing fucking Hitler. You won't
oh
me
now
hailing
she's
fucking Hitler,
yeah.
now will you? No, you won't. Why? Because I don't do dumb shit as a joke.
As a
call
joke,
people
notice the
nigger as a
caveat.
joke,
Notice the
Hunter.
caveat.
Like what are
Because
we
you don't
talking
think that I
about
actually
here?
believe that shit.
Like, brother, there's a photo of you hailing fucking Hitler and you want to sit here and go back and forth with me. It's like absolutely insane. You think that you and your racist, white supremacist rhetoric, as long as it's a joke or it's under the guise of being edgy, is fine. That's between you and whatever God you believe in. If you don't believe in a God, okay, that's between you and yourself then.
Well, the
You,
claim that
yourself,
you're
mother,
running from the original
and anyone
claim.
slash
You're running
else.
from the original claim.
How do I?
What do you want? What's the goal here?
She's gonna say there's no goal.
I mean,
She's gonna say there's no goal, and that I'm gonna be doing the thing. I'm gonna be doing the same thing at the end of the day that I've been justifying the entire time. So it's gonna seem like she's like this virtuous person who's devoting her precious little time to, like for no reason or what. I don't know. It's just gonna repeat over and over, like she's been saying this entire time.
I love her.
Wait, so
She's so sweet. She is so sweet. Realistically, the goal, honestly, I thought that this man had the capacity to just like, I really thought he had the capacity to recognize that he's wrong. I really thought he would just go like, yeah, I'm a white liberal when I say slurs, so I think it's funny, it's edgy, I don't give a fuck. I thought it would just end with that. You just take accountability, admit that what he's doing is wrong, admit that he's a hypocrite and he's fucked up for it and call it again.
You haven't shown any hypocrisy.
But instead,
you haven't shown any hypocrisy.
Instead you want to justify it through it's a joke. You want to justify it through every other
What's
metric.
hypocritical?
So CBT, I'm just at a point where.
What's hypocritical?
Why am I yelling? Hold on, why am I yelling? Hold on, let me do this.
What's hypocritical about it?
Bitch, why am I muted? Anyways, I honestly thought that he was just reach consensus where he was like, yes, I'm a white liberal racist.
I'll just server mute her again because she's just gonna yap on about the same exact shit.
Definitely.
But I think she's actually probably like actually muted me from her perspective, so she doesn't even hear me saying that she's actually server muted, so she can't actually hear anything.
That's what quiet sounds like.
And when she realizes she's not actually muted, she's going to actually just start screaming again.
Why don't you feel guilty, Hunter? Like, where's the lack of guilt?
Because
at the end of the day, Hunter lives in Kentucky. I live in a whole separate state. We will never cross paths in person. So realistically, going into this conversation, there's really only so much that can be dealt with or done with. I'm not in a position to check him. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I implore him to act in the ways in which he acts just off of cost to not censor himself. If he chooses to censor and limit himself to these online communities in which he can say slurs to people with no repercussions, fine, that's his prerogative. That's his choice.
What about all the other people? Because he's not the only one that's making.
It's not just Hunter. Absolutely no. I'm talking about Hunter right now, but it's not just Hunter. It's the other people. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So do you have the same opinion about all the people that are doing that?
At the end of the day, this is fucking Discord. Like this is like really Discord. Yeah. Like I'm only sitting here and entertaining this conversation for so long out of boredom. But realistically, at the end of the day, I am not in the state. You're disrupting other people's sleep out of boredom. I will never meet you. We will never cross paths in real life. If I hang up right now and I close my eyes, I go to bed. You all cease to exist. I can choose to never interact with you at all. That is fine. That's why it's not.
Why are you calling people because of
that's why this isn't a contention of whether you should or shouldn't say things, because realistically, it isn't. Instagram is so funny.
Oh, wait. Okay, here I don't want to put this on somebody else, right? But Chicky's literally got the hard R in her name.
She's gonna say that you're a white liberal.
Stop bringing me up. I have nothing to do with this. I'm an innocent little lamb.
She's gonna deflect. She can't actually have a conversation. She's gonna say you're a white liberal.
Morality, is it just boredom? But is that
I
a
mean,
problem?
yeah, I'm entertaining someone because in real life, I don't entertain racists.
I'm not a
You
white
I don't
liberal.
do
I'm a
conversations with
black
racists.
liberal. That's
I've had racists
it.
try and talk to me. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. And I
Then
just
why
go on
does
my
she
day.
ping me?
I
Why does she
just
ping me?
About the hard R in her profile name
Why
right
does she?
now.
Wait. Ask her why she pings me so often to come into voice chat.
Hunter wants to know why you have a crush on him.
Shut the fuck up.
Pings him. Oh, fucked out.
Like even the person that she was citing. Oh. Oh my god, bro. That actually went worse than I was initially anticipating, which is absolutely wild.
I mean, that's about as what I expected. We know her crash outs where she just doesn't stop talking for hours.
No, beyond that, where she's trying to endlessly get affirmations from somebody like in her immediate vicinity by calling people and disrupting their sleep schedule, for one, and then
that's a little
recording
much.
it and acting performative. This is actual abusive behavior. Like this
You saw? Did you catch the line where she's like, "Oh, me and my friends are gonna talk
Leah.
about this tomorrow."
Yeah, she said Leah.
I was disconnected for staying silent. That's crazy how life works.
That doesn't make any
You can
sense.
never win with these people, wallahi. It's
I don't think that's a setting.
Yeah, it's not.
alhamdulillah.
She just made it up.
I think she's on her phone now.
Oof.
I'm brain rotting because it was like we've been going back and forth for like 3 hours. Like nothing. We're not
I'd
gonna
rather
reach an.
the racist, the Hunter the racist, than go to sleep or do
We're
anything
not.
like.
I'm not going to sleep anyways. And honestly, I'm thinking about actually going to go skateboard in like this open parking lot by my house.
She doesn't
but
actually
it's not
think I'm a
safe to go at 2
racist.
a.m.
and she-
Unfortunately.
But she has to double down on
Wish
it.
I had a
Fair
dick. I wish I
point.
could shapeshift into a man. Inside of
Like-
fighting shape.
If you
And I
think
can't
he's,
skateboard in the parking garage either because I'll fall. Deaf.
This
if you
is
think
just
he's
like
racist and you put the N word in his profile thing, like no, it's like, why do you ping him all the time? Like, are you okay with it?
No, okay, well, I just get bored. I just I just know that I'm in like on a space of Discord, so it's like every single white person I come across on Discord, it is like not insane to like literally assume that they're going to say slurs and do racist things, but like it's a matter of who do I actually associate with in my
Yeah.
day-to-day life. Like if I'm offline with my friends, my friends, none of them act like
But she
this. So
says to
it's
be
just a matter
wary.
of choosing who you actively
You
want
think
to be.
he's funny sometimes?
No, I just like background noise. When I'm in BC with someone, like even with Chicky, like Chicky was sleeping earlier, but I was productive.
just
So it's
don't
just
be
like
better.
She's
Not
the
even real
background
people.
noise for one. For
Or
two,
just
It's parallel
dehumanize
play.
his background noise?
yeah, it's like parallel play. Like I was getting ready this morning, and brother was on fucking Monkey, having a whole conversation with this motherfucker. Looked like a carbon copy of his ass. I had nothing to do with it. It was just like a podcast. So it's like a little bit. It's like an ADHD thing.
So then
like
why
I
does she
put
have
that
one-on-one
aside, but like
conversations
on a
with me?
day-to-day basis, like who I would consider my close friends and in my
We're
like
always talking about
network
close
of
friends or
people,
your network of people.
IRL, would he fall into
You're
that
talking
category?
about writing.
Absolutely
You're
not.
talking about
But I'm
writing
also,
notes. You're talking about writing
hear me
notes
out, but
to
I'm
be wary
also
of
certain
people.
that IRL, I would not fall into his category of friend groups either. I feel like that goes with both of us. If we weren't all on
Nobody
Discord,
made any
a
point about
good
that.
lot of us
You're
wouldn't be
shifting it
friends because we
entirely.
would not get along. Like we just don't live the same or similar lifestyles. So then you can just like recognize that and take that into
I mean, I
account.
love people with
whatever.
different lifestyles.
Right, but it's just some people just don't jive each other. Like sometimes you only hang out with someone because you share the same media or you share the same environment. Like my school, like my class friends. Like if I sit
Then
with
why
the same
come into
girl
my
every day
server?
for like a whole semester, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be friends with her next semester. It just means that the only reason why we're talking is because we share the same space.
Then why
But
hang out
outside
in
of
my
the
server,
space,
dog?
we don't really talk or get along because we're just
Why do
not
you hang out in his server?
bad. Let's get active. Discordia has died. Discordia is over.
What?
It's so dead. My server is so dead. I mean, there's two people who are always in VC, but they're in an relationship, and I'm not third wheeling that. Like I'm scared to join their VC.
But there's on
I'm
a
not
server
trying to hear what's going on there.
that
Like
her and Chicky are
actually,
in.
Zara scares me bad.
So why don't you go to on a server?
So I'm only in VC when I'm at home, but then on the weekends I leave, and then I'm like never on Discord.
Ask
I'm never
her,
on Discord.
ask her why she doesn't go to on a server.
Why
So, like,
don't you
you're
go to
not-
Anna server?
To who?
Anna, the like.
The shade room.
I'm not sure who Anna
Hey.
is. It's the girl AWNUH.
Yeah.
I don't
This is
know her.
where
I
she
just
makes
saw her in Chicky
personal-
server, but I don't know homegirl.
Yeah, but you're like inner server, I guess, right? There's some
I don't.
people who might go along with
I'm
that.
in a lot of servers. Maybe if I'm not sure. It's probably because Chicky invited me. I probably talk on the occasion, but I don't know.
So why not hang
I
out
just
there
joined
instead
when I
of
see the
here
active
if you think it's so
VCs.
problematic?
If you're bored, then why do you have Hunter muted?
As this remote, he's not talking. Is he talking? I don't know.
Well, that's because you muted him.
Actually, yeah, no, you're right for that. Hold on.
But if you're bored, then you might as well
I muted
unmute
him
him.
at this very moment. I muted him because like I'm done with the conversation. And like
Yeah,
at the end of the
we can
day,
move on to different topics.
because like I like
You don't have to keep
I'm not
talking
gonna lie,
about
At
like
the end of the day, this is
because
where
no,
I
like
rotate
realistically,
back to the same
no, because-
conversation.
no, because okay, hold on, just let me finish. Because at the end of the fucking day,
She's gonna be saying the
like
same
I'm
thing she's
not
been
like
saying.
I'm not socially incapacitated and retarded. I am
You are.
not dumb enough to go back and forth with someone for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I just realized that he feels how he feels. I feel how I feel. At the end of the day, we're two
Then
different people with two different
why'd you
opinions.
ping me?
I'm not going to
Why'd you
change.
ping me to have
I'm
the
not going to
You
conversation?
can only do it for
I'm
3 to 4
gonna
hours.
mute you again because you won't let me finish.
True.
I'm not going to change Hunter, and
Then
Hunter's
why'd
not going to
you
change
why'd
me.
you ping me to
At the
come
end of
have
the
this
day,
talk with
like,
you?
what's it going to accomplish?
Why'd
If
you
we
invite
argue
me
for
to talk
5
with you?
hours,
Why'd you invite me to talk with
what's that
you?
going to change?
Why'd you
Like,
tell me
it's
to come
not
to
going to change
PC with you?
anything. This is life.
Can you answer
People
that?
don't
Answer that.
agree with you all the time.
Answer
That's
that.
fine.
I mean, Hunter.
Wait, then why'd you invite him to talk to you?
Like,
You got me muted? Why'd you
You
have him
don't
to talk to you then? Why'd you invite him? Why are you
I
in
mean-
the server if not to...
You're not gonna get along with everyone all the time. Like, I mean, we had a conversation. I tried. We had a back and forth like 2
You don't
hours.
think that you do shit that I like? We don't find it annoying. Everybody has little quirks, right?
No, of course they find her
That's
annoying,
right.
which is why she's been kicked from Thunder or from Wigger Conda, which is why she's been kicked from the group chat.
I got kicked from the group chat because I was young.
Because you're annoying as fuck. That's why.
Are you trying to like get on my skin and stop?
No,
the work?
I'm
Okay.
giving you the actual reasons because people find you insufferable because you won't stop, like you won't shut the fuck up. For the same reason you're in this server,
It's just it,
and why I allow you in this
engagement.
server is because you just won't shut the fuck up. But I'm willing to tolerate it. That's the only reason you're in here. Do you understand that?
I mean, if I'm insufferable to you, like, should I be depressed?
Did I
What
say
reaction
that?
are
Did I
you-
say that?
This is
What
part of his
reaction?
white guilt.
Okay.
This is
What
actually
reaction are you hoping to
he doesn't want to
get?
censor a black woman.
true.
What reaction?
True. He's done silencing powerful black women.
What reaction are you hoping to get from me in telling me this?
I hope some introspection that
No,
we
it's
can't
not
have an authentic
introspection.
engagement.
It's not introspection.
Well, it
it's
would be
just
for
that
me.
it's talking about her. They're being involved in these servers that she can completely engage in willingly with Chicky elsewhere, but she chooses to opt into here. She chooses to ping me to have one-on-one conversations with me, who she thinks is incredibly problematic, and invite me to conversations to have whenever it comes
Maybe
to.
you're a covert racist. Yes.
But you're inviting me directly to have a conversation about this thing that you said you don't want to have a conversation about. Can you follow like any line of logic? What was the point in your immigrant parents coming here and actually bothering to have any sort of work ethic if they're going to put you through some college education for it to be all like worth fuck all? Just for
Why
you
would
being
I
an
be
insufferable
having
fucking cunt to everybody in your
Why would
in
I
your
be
life.
here if I didn't want a conversation?
Exactly, which is what
yes.
you said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you're saying you don't want to have a conversation, so then you mute me.
I'm saying that we've been talking for 2 hours and the conversation is going nowhere. Do you want? I mean, if
Why?
you want to, Andrew, if you
But it
really want to
hasn't-
sit
but it
here and
hasn't
go
gone
back
for
and
5,
forth
6,
for the
7,
next
8
2
hours,
we
right?
can. If you want to go back and
It would
forth
be
for
well
8 hours,
and
we can.
constructive if
Oh,
you
we
would
can
have an
now. We
authentic
can now.
conversation.
Okay.
If you want to go back and forth for 6 hours, if you really want to, I'll give you like 2 hours, 2 more hours. We can go back and forth for 2 more hours.
Is it going to be an
Yeah,
actual
but
back and
I
forth?
moderate
I'm
it.
getting tired.
No, but I moderate it.
No.
That's,
Wait, can Torres
6 hours
moderate
is
it?
crazy.
Can Torres moderate it?
Why do the white guys want to team up on the black chick?
Like literally, like I let it go. Like this is the crazy part. Like we go back and forth for 2 hours.
It's like
We go
it's like a
back and forth for
3v1
2
already,
hours.
and you want a white
Wait.
moderator? The white
We
moderator?
go back.
Deidre, okay.
Can I have a Jewish
moderators,
moderator?
and so one of them is white.
We go back and forth for 2
You
hours.
and Torres.
I let it go because I'm just like, okay, at this point, you're
Yeah,
not.
but you just said we can go for
Nothing-
2 more
nothing's
hours.
gonna come
You
with
said we can go for 2 more
And then
hours.
you're
Stop,
upset.
stop.
I let the conversation go because you want to keep arguing.
But you said you're here for a conversation.
Brother, the conversation is going nowhere.
But you
At the
said
end
that
of
you're
the
willing
day,
to have it
I
for
am
2 more
butting out-
2 more hours.
I
You said
am
you're willing to
butting
give that,
out. I
right?
am butting out because Hunter. I'm butting out because Hunter. You are going to feel how you're going to
Bro.
feel, and you are not going to change your opinion. You're not going to understand my perspective. You don't care for my perspective. It's pointless. How you feel is how you feel. I'm not in the business of changing people. I
But you
tried
said
it.
you're
we
here
went
for a
back and forth for 2
conversation,
hours.
right?
We went back and
You
forth
said you're here
2
for a
hours, and the
conversation, right?
conversation went
You
nowhere.
said you're here for a
It
conversation,
went
right?
nowhere. It went nowhere. It literally went nowhere.
But you said that you're remaining here in the server and inviting me to have a conversation and engaging with me because you want to have a conversation. And then you said that you're willing to have a conversation for 6 more hours and then actually tailored it down to 2 hours. So are you walking that back now?
Yeah, because 6 hours is crazy.
Yeah,
It's
are you
2
walking
a.m.
back to 2
6
hours? Are
is
you walking
like-
back to 2 hours?
6 hours is actually.
Are you walking
insane.
back to 2 hours?
I have the potential in me to sit here for 6 hours.
Are you
But I
walking
don't
back to
think
2
anyone wants
hours?
6 hours.
Okay, I'll catch you later.
You want to have a back and forth on race for 2 more hours?
I'm asking you, did you offer 2 hours as a reduction from 6 hours?
Yeah, 6 hours is crazy. 2 hours, I can really push it, but I'm kind of interested. Really. I mean, it's gonna be all you. I'm not gonna be able to carry the conversation, frankly. If you want to yap for 2 hours on why you're not a racist and say slurs, then be my guest. I'll just mute myself and let you go on.
I'm gonna need a 10-page essay from both of you on why the other person's wrong.
Well,
and
you
then
don't
we'll
have to
read
carry
them
the
out.
you don't have to carry the conversation. You can just answer questions. But whenever you're saying carry the conversation, you mean disengage entirely. Do you acknowledge that, Pop?
You
Exactly.
get muted again.
No, she's just doing the silent treatment because this is her abusive behavior that works for her in real life when it comes to her family.
Joe, no
Yep,
one
there we go.
clearly,
When you
no
call it
one's
out,
giving you
yep.
the
When you call it
silent
out, yep.
treatment. No one is giving you the silent treatment. God forbid if it's just anything else.
And then
whatever.
when you
I'm
point
literally
out
giving my
when you
cat.
point out when
My
you point
cat
out the
needs
meta,
water. Dad.
when you point out the meta part of the conversation, that's whenever she actually gets triggered because she knows that you're accurate and she can't like not be in control of anything whatsoever.
If only this was the case.
It is the case, but then you're going to say it's not
It's
the case
not.
so that you can remain in power of the conversation.
It's not, Hunter. We've been going back and forth for 2 hours. Like you don't care for my
You're
opinion.
just actually
You're not
incredibly
gonna change
predictable,
your
but you like the
perspective.
guise of not being
Okay.
predictable
Ooh, how do
because
I
it's
turn
like
this
more
off?
mysterious and like intellectual and makes it seem like you actually work for anything in your 19 years of, sorry, 20 years of living. You forgot you're hitting the wall right now.
Not
But,
20 yet. Wasn't born that early. Ugh, I'm gonna sit on my couch for this.
yep, and now she's.
I mean, brother, we've been going back and forth for
yeah,
2
you've
hours.
said
Like,
this. Yeah,
you have literally admitted. You have
1
admitted
hour of the
multiple times
conversation
that
has been
argue-
you repeating the same shit.
You have admitted that you argue with people for the sake of arguing because it gives you a
I
dopamine
don't.
hit. So it's not even.
I haven't.
You have admitted that. Like it's not even
I
admitted that to me
haven't,
multiple times. It's not okay. He lies now. It's like it's not even a conversation at this point. Like the whole goal of you is that you want to be right and you want to quote unquote own me or quote unquote
Pop
rate
said
me.
she likes to have
Let's
conversations
not
like this
begin to
because she
break
hates
things
white
here.
people. She hates white people, and she likes to have
hate
conversations
white
like this
people.
where she talks down to them because she gets dopamine hits from white people, like being talked down to. So
I don't hate
she's-
white people.
No, you
That's
told me
too much
this. You admitted this
effort.
to me.
I mean, I say like I hate people, but like actually like hating
You told me
them,
this.
no. It
In
takes a
private
level of
multiple
effort.
times.
No, you have to like actually consciously think about someone to hate them.
You
There's
said
too
this
much
multiple
work. I'm
times in private.
selfish.
Yep, you told me this multiple times.
I'm selfish. I'm too selfish to hate
Notice how
someone.
like you're unsure if you actually said that or not, so then you're like trying to like play it
No,
off as a
I'm very
joke as a way to
certain.
like caveat if you did say
No,
it.
I'm very, very certain. I'm very certain and accurate in that the fact that I do not hate anyone. It's easier to go, I hate someone than going, I strongly dislike white people. Why not just say I hate them? But realistically, hating someone, like if you actively hate someone, you have to care about them to hate them. And I don't care. Like you have to put in like a level of effort and conscience.
Wait, so did you
conscious
say you
consideration.
hated
No, you
them?
don't.
No.
Okay, so then you're
I use the
contesting
word
what I
hate,
said.
but it's not hate.
Okay, so you're
No, I lied.
acknowledging.
I'm a liar, Harper.
So you're acknowledging
liar and a
something that I
larper.
just made the fuck up.
Liar and a liar. What can I say? I don't hate white
Dude, you're literally
people.
proving my
I
point in
don't
real time about how
hate
like you
anyone.
can't have any sort of like the idea of you not being in control of anything in regard to any dynamic with anybody. Like you're so willing to not concede ground on that you're willing to bite the bullet on something I just made the fuck up. Why? What is wrong with you?
I literally said I do not hate white people.
But you
It
said
takes
that
a
you
conscious
said it.
consideration.
But you said
I
you said
literally
it.
just said, I literally said, I say that I hate people. I'm like, oh, I hate Robbie. But realistically, do I hate Robbie? No, I don't know Robbie.
But
I
I've
don't
never
have the
heard you say
effort or
you.
the energy.
I never heard you say you
Like,
hate
it's
white people.
crazy.
But you're
Like,
saying
what
that
are you
you
talking
said
about?
it. You're like you're biting the
said,
bullet of
sure.
something that I made the fuck up.
Brother, because you want to go back and forth.
I
You want to
made
go
it
back
up.
and forth
Perpetuating
constantly.
racism?
I give you a
No.
bone and then you get upset.
No, I made it up, and you're saying like, yeah, I did say, it, but it was hyperbolic. Like,
Sure. Yeah, I said sure. I give you a bone. Okay, so you want me to argue with you? See, this is exactly literally what I'm saying. This is literally what I'm saying. I say sure. You go, oh, I didn't say that. Okay, I made it up. Okay, yes, sure. Brother, it's called preferring the path of least resistance. Like I'm at a point where
that
we've
is
been
not,
on,
dude.
we've
She's
been going
so
back
fucking.
and
She
forth
can't handle
for
not being in control of the
Why-
conversation.
why are
almost
you
3
here?
hours.
What do you want?
If
No,
I
no, no,
stay
no, Funk.
silent, it's a problem.
Wait, Funk. Notice
If
the
I
dynamic.
contest
She
you,
can't handle
it's
not
a
being in control of the
problem. I
conversation.
contest
So
you,
now she
it's a
shifted from saying
problem.
that she did
It's
say that
always
thing
going to
to
be a
saying like,
problem.
oh, it's the path of least resistance by me saying sure. But you didn't say sure. You
Everything
said
I
I
do
did
is
say
a
that, but I was saying it in a
problem.
hyperbolic way.
This, mind you, this is something who literally called me a fucking monkey this morning. Like literally
Yeah,
everything I do, everything I do or
exactly.
say is a
This what-
problem.
yeah.
I say nothing, it's a problem. I say something, it's a problem. I contest, it's a problem. Like you just want to go back and forth over and over and nitpick like literally anything and everything for stimulus.
Wait, Hunter, you don't think it's problematic to call a black person monkey? You don't think that carries
No,
like other connotations with it?
he doesn't. It's fine in his eyes.
I'll admit whatever she thinks that I believe whenever she admits that there are harmful stereotypes associated.
See,
Whenever
he makes me look
Pop
brother.
acknowledges the harmful stereotypes that are associated when she calls white people male monkeys.
Literally, he opens up. Someone else asks him a
Yep,
question,
exactly.
and then his
She won't
answer is
acknowledge it.
contingent on me.
She won't
Instead of
acknowledge it.
asking the question, instead of answering the question that someone asked him, it's contingent on me. I'm somehow involved in it.
She won't acknowledge
Like,
it.
brother, just admit that you
Really
say
not
slurs and
unique.
stuff.
Yeah, Hunter, can you answer the question directly instead of
notice
putting it to
how
the black woman?
Notice how her answer is contingent on my answer. Like she can't just denounce like
Like, just
calling
answer
people
his
male
question.
monkeys.
Just answer his question. Lily, here, I'll mute myself. Answer his question.
Why can't you just say like it's harmful when you call people male monkeys? Why is your answer contingent on my answer?
Good talk.
I'll mute so that you can go ahead and answer my question.
I'll answer it. Hunter, how are you asking why is your answer contingent on my answer when the whole talk you have been saying, oh, no, I'll answer that when you answer this question. I'll answer that when you answer this question. Also, you
True.
argue like a toddler. You repeat yourself so much. It's so annoying. Funk, are you his little sidekick or what is the dynamic? Are you his pocket pussy? What's going on?
No, I just have more debate experience than everybody here combined.
On my soul,
On
it's called
Discord,
Roman
bro?
never
On
to
Discord?
call
No,
it.
in actual collegiate. Like, colleges hire me to judge collegiate debates. I'm a
Oh, that's really
professional
cool, dude.
debater. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I
But-
can't be 17, bro.
And you know, you can say some of this stuff is childish in the way he does it, but in the way that Pup has done all of her arguments, which is just word vomiting, like I don't blame him.
She's not word vomiting. Okay.
Notice
Hunter
how the
keeps
notice
going
how the
back to, oh,
performative
she's drunk. Oh,
notice
she's
how
drunk.
notice how the performative nature of like Pup is like is willing to bring in the sympathies of like white knights like Atomic right now to come in and defend her on her behalf while she sits here muted, and then he like involves himself in a conversation that he has no clue about.
Okay, so
Oh, now she
basically, Hunter-
deafens. Now she deafens. Yep. All right, Atomic, you can go on with your criticism. I'll address everything you say.
Okay. Oh man, what was I saying? Oh right. Okay, Hunter. You argue like a toddler. It's just you also go back to saying that she's drunk every time you get scared.
I don't.
When realistically, she's been speaking eloquently like the whole time, and you've been regurgitating the same thing.
What?
Okay.
I'll let him
Ain't
go.
no way. Ain't no way.
Logical fallacy, bro.
Hey,
So,
Atomic.
she
You
does
said,
speak clearly.
quote me when I said, she doesn't have the authentic black experience, bro. You did. You literally did.
I didn't.
It's nobody's screen recording your red tomato ass. Okay.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Do you want to know?
Dude,
You
why
know?
don't
You want to
ask-
know what I did say?
What did you say?
I said average.
Average. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
you
So
did.
what does that change?
What's the meaningful distinction between
What?
average and authentic?
I think I did a whole bit where I explained the difference.
Yeah, Gather literally asked you, hey, can you explain the difference? And then you explain the difference. This guy was here the whole time.
About the difference between authentic and average, which one is statistics and one is subjective.
It carries the same exact.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Yes, it does.
Nah,
No,
this
it
guy
doesn't.
isn't real.
And
They're
now,
completely
not
now
real.
she sits here muted while he gets like 3 people against him, and she gets like,
So, like for example,
close
let's
by,
look at in terms of
and then
cuisine.
she'll like
Something's
unmute
authentically
and be
not
like,
correct,
"Oops,
right?
hee while I was like doing
Why the
something
fuck are you
else.
not.
talking about cuisine right now, bro?
No, let's draw a parallel between how authentic is used, right? I feel like we can all, that's a common thing that we experience in our lives, right? Authentic Mexican food, right? So what in a context of cuisine, what's the difference between authentic Mexican food and average Mexican food?
It's not a huge difference.
So what is difference?
Average Mexican food,
Articulate
let's
what the
say,
difference
it's
is.
probably going to be in Mexico, right? If a Mexican is in Mexico, it's going to be authentic. In that context, which
Inherently.
you suggested, by the way, it is the same thing. And
No.
honestly, it's a very similar context to the argument.
No, it's not, because when we deal with averages, where we've got Taco Bell, we've got Del Taco, we've got all these mass chains of Mexican food. We've got these people that have different fusions of Mexican food. So in the mass variety, there's a lot of quote unquote inauthentic Mexican food. But when you say what is the average Mexican food, you might say what is the most common, what is like the most sold kind of taco in a given cuisine.
You are arguing his
Sold- it doesn't matter what's
vocabulary
sold, it
instead
matters
of
what's
arguing
eaten.
the substance of his point.
We're trying to.
Like, that's what you've done this whole
This is
time.
the
He
substance.
said there was no difference between authentic and average. He's explaining the
Like,
difference
why
right
are
now.
you-
That's the
I said
substance
there's
of
no
his point.
difference. I said in the context
he
that it was
made
used,
the
it means
whole
the same thing.
statement. No,
No, it
he
doesn't.
made
It
a
doesn't.
statement, and then instead of addressing the overall arching point of the statement, you hone in on the word of authentic.
This is the
Actually, I didn't say
substance.
authentic.
This is
So then you can
substance.
switch it.
This is what
No, so then you
substance
can
looks like,
switch the
sweetheart.
argument.
This is what
With
substance looks like,
semantical
sweetheart.
trick. That's what you do. You
Stop calling
argue.
her sweetheart, you fucking pedophile. Oh my
You
god.
pick one little
That's
thing.
so
Dude, she's
weird.
not gonna
Bro,
fuck you. She's not gonna fuck
Look
you,
at that
bro.
mustache, bro.
Because you don't know how to argue, and it strikes the nerve, and you know that. You know that.
Teach
You
me
know
how to
you
argue.
can't
Teach me how to
address
argue. Wait.
this
How
general
how would I address
And
this
you know
point?
that.
How would I address this point then? Teach me. It's not my place to teach you. Yeah, exactly. You fucking deafened.
Dude, you can't rely on you being a dumbass and then having her not teach you. That's crazy.
Dude, you have 3 people telling you that you're using a word incorrectly. You
No,
fucking
it-
dipshit. All because you want to
Yeah,
get like
if
some.
she's saying
Oh my god.
if she's saying he's using it incorrectly or his point is irrelevant, it doesn't like actually make any real difference. He should be able to explain that, right? Why are you white knighting for her? Let her explain it.
Holy shit.
I mean, to be fair,
Holy shit, what? Holy shit, what?
not happening.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to it. I said we're talking about the authentic black experience, right?
No.
Is that the word that
no.
we're gonna say was used? Average black
He
experience?
said
Okay.
average.
What's the average
But the
black
guy-
experience, bro?
Oh.
You don't even know.
Wait, hey pup. Hey, Pop. Now that you're here, explain to me what the difference
No,
is.
no.
What's the
What's
substance?
the
No,
How do
average
you
black
argue it? How do you
experience?
argue
you,
it?
Hunter, because you're kind of
Hunter,
just saying,
what's
you're
the
trying to say
average
what it
black
is. I'm asking you.
experience?
Am I talking about the average black experience, or am I talking about the definition of average and authentic right now?
We're talking about the average black
What's-
experience.
No, we're not.
I'll
We're
say
talking
another
about a
thing.
semantic difference at the moment.
White boy, what is the average black experience? Please
Notice
help
the
me
abusive
understand it.
reframing so that her sim
Please
right now.
help me
This is
understand
the
the
simp
average black
network.
experience.
I have broken
Dude.
free. I am no longer a
I
part
want
of
to
this.
reconnect with my culture.
Atomic.
Hunter, I need to reconnect with my culture. Help me understand the average black experience so I can humble myself and my
Atomic,
roots.
I wish
Please
you
explain to me.
good luck
Please,
and
white
good
boy,
wills in your
explain.
future as you get tormented and abused in every sort of single like dynamic in your living
Mhm.
situation.
What is
We're
this like
interacting
ad
with-
hominem
He stuttered, he lost.
What
He
is
stuttered and
happening
lost.
right now?
Explain
What do
to me
you,
the
no,
average black
no.
experience.
All of you guys are gonna sit here and virtue signal about like ad hominem attacks after she does that same shit over and over and over, but you say nothing.
Just explain the average black experience, please.
Nobody's
talking
talking about
about?
the average black experience.
Just explain it. You said I don't live it, so please explain it. What is it? Help me understand the average
Wait,
black
did I say
experience.
authentic or average?
Help
Oh
me
my
explain the
fucking
average
Jesus.
black
No, shut
experience.
the fuck up.
Explain it.
Wait, Pop. Did I say average or
Explain it.
authentic?
What's the average black experience?
Did I say average or authentic?
Can you explain both?
Did I say average or authentic?
Explain both.
She doesn't
You and
know.
your,
She has no.
You have
she-
an insurmountable amount of knowledge. I mean, you're arguing
doesn't
the
know. She doesn't
semantics
know what I
so
said.
hard. No, I believe that you and your knowledge,
said
you
I-
have such an you have such an you and your brain, you are so smart and you're such an intellectual. Can you please explain to me the average black experience in juxtaposition to the average authentic black experience, the differences, so that way I as a black woman can understand from you, a white man who's an observer, because it makes more sense that you as a white man can know the black experience more than me because you spend time observing it. So obviously I am biased by my real life experience as a black woman. So please help me understand, how do I live as an average and authentic black woman? Please enlighten me. I'm ready to listen. I'm going to mute myself right now and everyone shut the fuck up and let him explain the average and authentic black American experience. Thank you.
Yeah, so Torres or Atomic, can you explain to me why she can't acknowledge like which one I said and why she has to broaden it out to both words?
Please
I'm
explain.
gonna say
Please.
I'm just gonna say this real quick. Like the fact that we're like fagging out about whether you said authentic or average doesn't take away from the fact that like the whole premise of you bringing that up was to draw a point that like Pup isn't your typical black person to be drawing a perspective from or whatever. Like,
No, which one did I say?
see
You
this
can't
like
even, you can't even
We've all
respond to what he just
accepted-
said, bro.
we've all
You can't even
taken
respond to what
this-
you just said.
Just,
You
like,
said
hyper
you said
pinpoint.
the
Please
same thing.
explain.
this like
Please
hyper
explain
pinpoint
the
on like
average-
No,
which
because
A
she
word
wants
you
to
said
hyper
was kind
pinpoint
of
on it.
Hunter,
I'm
guys.
muting you for one. Okay, you can just shut the fuck up and like take a back seat for a second and let actual people who are having a conversation have a conversation and learn how it actually works. Okay, so the reason I am hyper focusing on average versus authentic is because these things have very meaningfully distinct categories and definitions. Do you acknowledge that? Do both of you acknowledge that?
I mean, while I can acknowledge that two words have different definitions, did you not take any like did you not understand what she was saying because of the one word fumble? Or
No, it wasn't a fumble. It was a hyper fixation on that particular word, so that she
I know,
can
but
like,
it was
broaden
because
out
she
in an
fumbled it
abusive-
quoting
no,
you, right?
No, not just because she fumbled it. It's because she's trying to abstract it into a particular way so that she can like caveat away from like what I'm talking about entirely. Because then she's hyper fixating on like how it's her black identity. That is like I'm talking. I even broadened it out. Okay, I broadened it out. I said she doesn't even have an average American experience. Like, if you're both following the conversation, do you acknowledge I said that?
I mean, at the end of the day, she has a black experience.
I don't
as
give a
black
fuck.
woman in
I
America.
broadened it out. Do you guys acknowledge that?
Okay, the
Did
next
you
step
broaden it
for-
out
the
just
next
now to
step is
save
for you
yourself? Because you
elaborate.
did bring up the fact. You did bring up her situation earlier.
Yeah, I did bring up
Like,
your situation earlier.
Average, yes. So Hunter, the next step for you would be to elaborate on the argument you were making about the average black experience, which is what you had said at the time. So you did, misrepresent what you had said for a long time, but now that's over and done with. So now the current thing is
I'm saying that
addressing-
there have been several steps of misframing it and
Yeah, no.
misidentifications because she's intentionally obfuscating from whenever
Yeah,
I'm saying
that happened.
yes,
That's
yes,
over
yes,
now.
yes, and I'm saying
over now.
she's not even having the average experience. So she's saying that like whenever she's talking about her criticisms or her perspective, it's not even applicable by her standards because she doesn't have that average experience. So it's like, how are you speaking on it and then telling me that I can't speak on it because I don't have the average experience when she doesn't fit within that category herself?
Because I think you made the argument, so that's why it's on you to elaborate for a warrant.
What do you mean?
Because you're the one that brought up about the argument about she not having the average black experience.
No, I'm saying
so-
the average experience in general because she's making the accusation to me that I can't have any.
No, you said black
viewpoint.
experience, bro.
Shut the fuck up. She's saying I can't have any perspective or like opinion on this whatsoever because I am a white liberal and I don't know anything about like the
But that's an
conversation
authority
generally.
argument, right?
What?
That's an attack on an authority, which is a separate argument.
Yes, but I'm
But-
countering her. I'm saying that like if her standard is going to be that I can't have an opinion or whatever on this topic because of this reason, then by her own standard, she can't have any opinion on it whatsoever.
Hunter, in debate, you have to have both arguments.
Well, this isn't a formal
You can
debate for
attack-
one. This isn't like a collegiate level debate. I'm talking about by her standard because even by permitting this sort of framework where it's like a back and forth, I am the only one that's going to be engaging in this, whereas her perspective is going to forever obfuscate and then go on and on and on and on and on, and we're going to have to follow her endlessly, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, why am
But
I
I would say
abiding
just
to
give her
that if she's not willing to, and if she's not capable of it? Is that unfair?
I'm just going to say, if we were going to add clarity on clarification on whether it is authentic or inauthentic, I think, or average, I think that it's fair to clarify the original argument of that is being that was stated of average.
Well, if she's not even
think
willing
that's
to
fair.
engage in reality, if she's going to,
I mean, clearly.
if she's going to accuse me of not operating in reality, and she's going to endlessly obfuscate, and then Torres and Atomic are going to endlessly obfuscate or allow her to obfuscate, then I need some addressing of this like this Discord experience that is happening amongst one another.
I mean, I didn't say anything for the past 2 hours, so I
Yeah, but you're
I
saying
think
things
that
now,
you
right?
guys would be able to fucking
Elaborate.
figure it out at some
Guys,
point.
can you please just, what is the average Black experience? That's a
Well-
question for you, Hunter. You said I don't live the average Black experience. So what is it?
Yep, and this is the exact reason that I was talking to Funk about. Which Funk, this is hilarious because it's gonna
You
fall.
made.
It's gonna
What are
fall
you
apart.
talking about, bro?
It's gonna
You
fall
made-
apart in real time, Funk, where she is going to endlessly be able to ask questions and levy questions at me, and then Atomic and then Torres are going to laugh and support her ability to do so, and then me refusing to answer because she's not capable of answering anything at all that I've presented her, right? Like, has she, Torres and Atomic, has she answered any question I've ever asked her?
I mean, any question ever, I think she has answered at least one question that you've asked. So I don't know if that's like the right question for you to ask.
Okay, when I say any question ever, do I mean literally every single question, or whenever we're going down to substantive points of dialogue before she subverts it to something that's completely
Well,
irrelevant? or irrelevant?
so when are we gonna apply like layers of logic, and when are we not gonna apply layers of logic? Is the question. Then.
Yeah,
'Cause-
whenever she's willing to actually dial down into a particular thing. So if she's going to endlessly, like, recenter the conversation around. Actually, hold on. Here's a good point. And I think she would have to be consistent about it, right? If she's going to recenter it and reframe it with the beginning of the conversation by asking me why I think it's okay, or if I think it's okay to say slurs as a white liberal, I think we can dial it down from there. Like, can we all agree on that? Is that a good starting point where we can have a substantive discussion?
I don't know what you mean by dial it down.
Because if I'm talking about how she's like jumping from the conversation entirely, like, we can just nail down one line of logic from that point. I think it's a agreeable thing that she starts from, and that I'm willing to start from. Does that?
So, well, the thing is, the way that you've been arguing is not specifically like there's a whole field called topicality arguments.
Well, we're
right?
not talking about collegiate level argumentation.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about
Even just
whenever
even in debate.
Torres is like levying the criticism that, like, when do you selectively apply this like this logical this logical framework, or like dialing down these conversations where logic becomes relevant. I've been trying to do that the entire time.
Yeah, I know you've tried, and it's not been reciprocated. Like,
I'm like literally gonna leave. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, brother. Like
Like, it sucks
okay,
to
you
like
said
not be
I
able to speak, right?
this like because it makes no sense. You go that I don't live the average Black
Yep, and
experience.
this is
So
where she's
therefore,
going
I
to
can't
talk about this.
contest. No,
and
so
then
I
so his-
can't.
his-
I do not live the average Black experience. So then I can't contest you being a white liberal saying slurs because I don't know the Black experience. And then I ask you to define what is. Hi, kitty cat. You're so sweet. Hi, pretty girl. Sorry, I had to talk to my cat. Anyways, but then you won't define what is the average Black experience. So like you are the one that made this point. So elaborate. What is the average Black experience? So therefore, I can contest and I can define and I can elaborate on whether I do in fact live the average Black experience. Because at this point, you are making a point that you in this discussion define what Black experiences are and
didn't say-
aren't, but you won't
I
elaborate.
broadened it
You won't
out. I
elaborate on
broadened
what
it
those
out to
Black
American
experiences are.
experience, the average
So you
experience.
changed the goal. You moved the
I didn't move
goalpost.
the
At first, you
goalpost.
said Black.
I'm saying that like even from that from the hyper niche example of the black community, which is a very small portion of the American population. I'm saying even
But
by the
it's
standard
not.
of being an American, you have a
It's not.
non-average like experience in
But the-
America.
But that's so far from false because you don't know me.
Do you think that? Wait,
That's what's even crazier.
what does that mean?
Like,
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You're making personal arguments that you don't.
So now
live
she's
X, Y,
now
Z
she's going
lifestyle.
now she's going to talk
You
about like
don't-
very
no,
niche.
you're saying
This is what
I
I'm talking
don't
about. Where
live-
I'm following her. I'm willing to
You're
follow her
telling me
endlessly.
I don't live the average American lifestyle when you don't know my lifestyle. But frankly,
Watch
let's
this,
stay
Torres.
on topic.
Watch this, Torres. Watch
What
this,
is
Torres.
the
Watch
average
this, Torres.
American lifestyle?
Wait, Pop.
What
Watch
is
it.
it?
Wait, Torres. Watch this. Watch this. Are you ready? Wait.
What's the
can you
average
can you
American
reply?
lifestyle?
Torres, can you reply? Are you ready for this?
Fuck black. What's the average American lifestyle
Torres, are you ready for this?
as you define it?
Torres, are you ready?
You go,
How
baby,
many
because
Torres even here?
I'm here. I'm waiting to
Wait,
see what I'm ready for.
Okay, I'm
gonna get kicked because I win. Like you
No, you're
won't
not gonna
elaborate.
kick. Can you shut the fuck up for
Really?
5 seconds? I'm
He's
asking.
really
I'm talking to
making
Torres.
me-
This is a one-on-one with Torres real quick. Torres, are you
Like,
ready for
brother,
this?
just-
Are you ready for
what's
this?
the average American
Torres,
experience?
Okay, Pup.
Ah.
Do you think the average American has immigrant parents from Africa or anywhere?
Yes, the average American is an immigrant. America is a country founded on
She didn't just say
the
that.
English literally left from England to come to America to forge a new lifestyle from themselves. They are immigrants in essence. Why?
I'm gonna hop in right here. I'm gonna hop in right here and
Yes.
just say that this is the Byron
White
Gaines
people
take.
literally
That
open
Byron
their
Gaines
mouths
believes
and go,
that like
"My
95% of the American population is
White
just
people
immigrants
literally
that
go,
are
my
guests
grandma's
here.
Italian, my nonna is Italian, I'm Italian, my parents immigrated from Italy, or I'm from Germany, I'm from Russia, I'm from
Your
I'm
parents,
Irish.
your
Like,
parents.
I'm
Pup,
Irish, I'm English, I'm Russian. These are ethnicities.
Pup,
Yes.
Are your
Like, what are you
parents? Your
talking
parents
about?
are immigrants, right?
Is your average American your stereotypical
This is what
white
I'm talking
person?
about. Notice in real time, Atomic and Torres. Notice how she can't answer that to clarify.
Your average American is a fucking immigrant. This country was built on immigrants
Yep,
from England.
okay.
What are you talking about? The colonizers were
The first
English.
generation.
They were English. They were
You
immigrants.
think in
America is a
you think in
fucking melting
2025
pot.
the average American has immigrant parents?
Like the America
No,
is a
she's
fucking
going.
melting
She's
pot.
going
What
to
are you
broaden
talking
the.
about?
She's
A
going
lot
to
of-
broaden the category of
a-
immigrant by saying that, like,
No,
oh,
it's just
historically,
that.
down their
America
bloodline,
is a
they had
country
immigrants come here.
founded on immigration.
Yeah, down their
What are you talking
bloodline.
about?
Like when you say immigrant, I'm thinking like fresh off the boat.
No,
Like,
but
hello?
like she
Like, I was born
obviously
in the fucking States. What are you talking
Wait, now
about?
there's contention
Obviously-
between Torres
What
and
are
Pup.
you
wait,
talking about?
wait. Obviously, there was a hyperbole when she
No,
said
it's not
like,
hyperbole. She's intentionally
No,
obfuscating
you're-
because she can't face
no,
accountability.
Yeah, she clearly meant like fresh off the boat type immigrant. Like she can move back from that now,
okay,
but that's
can
not
I
what she
finish?
initially
Can I
meant.
finish what I was actually saying, or are you just gonna talk for me?
Go ahead.
What the not
Thank you.
everybody arguing already, bro. Ah.
Like, I think
Thank
what
you.
she was more referring to, if she couldn't pick it up, was that like most Americans are like second, third, and fourth generation Americans. Like,
Yes!
there's very little
Literally-
fifth and sixth and like
Do you- wait,
you know,
Torres, do I just- do you
pioneer
think I disagree
generation
Like,
with
you're
that?
Americans.
motherfucker Hunter. You're not
Torres,
Native
do
American.
you think I disagree with that?
Sorry for interrupting. Sorry for interrupting, Jen.
No, I'm just saying that
What
is her
relevance
point
is that?
that's,
When I'm
like,
asking if
that's
her
being
if
rolled
the-
over
if
Like,
the
because
Hunter,
of
you're a
average-
fucking
shut the fuck
immigrant.
up.
You're fucking
Do you think that I'm saying that,
Wait.
like, historically, that the foundation of America is built on immigrants? Do you think I'm disagreeing
She
with that?
I'm not saying you're disagreeing. with
Okay,
that.
well, my question is, do you think the average experience of an American is that they were born to first-generation immigrants?
That's because it's unique to what she is, her her upbringing as a first generation American.
It's
Yeah, even if,
I'm a
like,
first
you're, like,
generation
fourth gen-
American, and I know many people who are also.
But you know
first
many
gen
people- but
Americans.
that's not
I
the
don't know the
average.
statistics. Yeah, I don't know the
What the-
statistics.
But it's fair to say that the average American is not a first generation American.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, that's my point.
This is why Ghidra jumping the gun on me. Like, I'm not sitting here like trying to
No,
fucking.
I know that you
soy
No,
are-
over
you're
Pup.
being way too good faith her.
Yes.
Like she meant fresh off the boat. I understand what you mean. That's not what she meant.
And
And even if that was what she meant, that still doesn't go against Skylar's
The only
point.
reason I'm being good faith to her is because A, she's got dogged on for like 3 hours by 3 people.
By me.
It
By like one
it was
person, 1.5.
3 people. It was
Funk
3
was barely
people.
even talking.
But on top of that, like, I do agree with her general stance of like, why the fuck is anybody engaging in racism?
But why
knowing that,
co-sign her
it's just a
bad
toxic
arguments
detriment
whenever
to
she's, like-
social anything.
But, like, why co-sign the thing where she's, like, bad faith engaging with my
I'm not
question?
co-signing with how she's going about the debate. That's not.
But you're co-signing, like, the
that's-
way she's engaging with my question. Because you and I both know that I'm saying her parents are immigrants from Africa. They just got here, and they brought her along with. So they're already taking into account of, like, it doesn't have to be, like, Africa specifically. It could just be immigrants in general. Like, the immigrants in the sense, like, they come here and they bring their child with. Like wait, was she even born here? Wasn't she born in
She said
Africa?
that she was. She said that she did. I think. Yeah.
Are you sure? Chicky, is she born
Yeah,
here?
just like a couple minutes ago, she said that she was born here.
The other lawsuit wants to call ICE on her.
Chicky.
Yeah, no.
No, she said she was born in America. She just has African parents.
Okay,
who were
Jesus
born
fuck.
elsewhere.
I thought I remember her saying she like. Okay, wait.
No.
Wait, she lived in Africa though, right?
I haven't heard anything like that.
I don't know.
I think she said that she lived out of the country for a while. Yeah.
What?
When I met her, she was in Morocco.
That's just the average American experience, bro.
Forrest, I know you're a hardworking fella. I know I saw those cables in your fucking truck. Okay, that's not the average American experience. Is living in other countries.
I mean, I also don't live the average American experience, though. Honestly,
I'd say yours is more closely aligned to the average American experience than having first generation immigrants that are coming here and then completely funding your college experience to. Like,
I don't think so. I think I'm more aligned with the average poverty experience as like an adult male, more so than like
no, the average experience,
else.
American experience.
Nah, dude, because once you like do delivery driving for your life for like at least 2 years or whatever, like you start to see that like other people just live so much better than you.
Yeah, but she is living better than you. She is that.
That's the whole point. Because
I know that, but like I feel like that's more of the average American experience. If you're saying average American experience, is like being able to afford doing things and like your parents being like, moderately wealthy enough.
No, you're not moderately wealthy to be able to immigrate from.
Not
Africa.
you, like your parents. Your parents.
Yeah, but her parents are extremely wealthy to be able to immigrate from Africa. For them both to be able to immigrate from Africa to here. And I think she said her mom is a fucking brain surgeon, or something like that.
Yeah,
like
I'm not denying that she's definitely on the higher tax bracket if you account for her parents. Yes.
For her too.
I mean, I don't know how much money she's making. She just.
I'm not talking about
her
her financial experience. I'm talking about her experience as a person.
But yeah, I know, but that's literally just because of her parents. Like,
it doesn't matter what the reason is.
She grew up privileged in that capacity.
Like incredibly, like beyond.
Yeah,
just
but
normal
even though she grew up privileged, like I'm sure that she still like faced discrimination to some extent.
Yeah, I'm not saying she didn't face any.
That's her whole point.
I'm not saying no, it's not her whole point because I'm not saying she didn't face any discrimination. I'm saying that she has a beyond average experience. Like it is so abnormal of an experience as a American broadly.
1 out of 4 is pretty fucking high. That's higher than I assumed too. I thought it was less.
Yeah, right. I figured it'd be like maybe a 10, maybe.
Yeah. Like 1 in 10 or 1 in 15 or something.
Yeah, 1 out of every 4 people I've met fucking have an immigrant parent. That's kind of crazy.
But well, when they say immigrant parent, how are they defining that? Because are they talking about like Mexican immigrants, or are they talking about like because
children of immigrants?
I don't. Oh, what's this?
From birth to age 17, we're living with at least 1 immigrant parent, and most of these children were born in the U.S.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when they say immigrant,
no,
like
the vast majority of immigrant parents were not new arrivals to the country.
Oh, okay.
That's like the third point. The parents of 41% of children of immigrants have been living in the U.S. for 20 or more years. The parents of an additional 31% have living in the U.S. for 10 to 19 years. So I mean, I guess it's still like immigrants.
Like the first gen kids, right? The kids are first gen American.
Been here for like,
I would consider that. Yeah.
What I'm talking about is that like I don't know how. For one, can you link that? Is that in the side chat or something?
Yeah, it's linked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look at this.
So there's a children of immigrants data tool. Let's see what this is.
1 in 4 children in the U.S. in 2020-23, 26% of children from birth to age 17 were living with at least 1 immigrant parent. Most of these children were born in the U.S. Nearly all children of immigrants were themselves U.S. citizens, and most had at least 1 U.S. So, okay, Torres, real quick. Most had at least 1 U.S. citizen parent. Like, she has, like, 2 naturalized citizenship parents, or naturalized citizen parents, that become U.S. citizens. So it's like, that's already a abnormality.
I'm going through the tool. I'm trying to find.
But I'm going to see, too, where it's like, if they're talking about, like, I don't know if they're talking about, like, Hispanic immigrants, or if that's the predominant, because that's my thought whenever it comes to this. Is that, like, I wonder how many of these are going to be Hispanic. But even then, even if I were to grant that, what is that? 1 in 4. She's already having a 1 in 4. Like that's already an abnormality on its own. And then for both of them to be naturalized citizens from Africa, and for the title of the mom to be a fucking surgeon. It's like, it just gets more and more and more and more niche.
Hold on, there's a tool that's kind of cool. Click populations.
Oh, I think I found the race breakdown. So figure 4 in the PDF.
Brief.
Looks like it's mostly Hispanic.
At least one.
That do
I
be
was trying
making
to find.
sense.
I was trying to check it with both foreign-born parents, but it won't let me check it.
I think that was in one of the first figures, I think.
No, at the very no, at the first, like the main page, at the
Well,
very
yeah.
bottom, there's this thing called the Children of Immigrants data tool.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely knew that the Asian one was gonna be a little on the higher side. I remember when like people were going fucking wifing up Asians like crazy. Bring back here.
True.
Well, even beyond that,
Dude, I was actually offered a wife and $50,000, and I was like, no,
Oh,
And you said no? An
Yeah,
Asian
no.
waifu and you said no, bro?
fuck that,
And a bag? That's crazy.
fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. It's a bunch of
Fuck
paperwork
is-
I don't want to get into.
Fuck is what I posted in the side chat, the second figure, is that what you were looking for?
No, at the very bottom of the article page, not the brief. There's a button. It says Children of Immigrants data tool. Here, let me just But so you can select the specific characteristics that they like where this data came from.
Oh shit, that's fancy.
Here, let me try to link it.
How are we on immigrants and we skirted so far from the point of? Did he ever define the white American? The American experience, sub black,
That's
just
what we're
American.
working on.
Oh, we're working on it. Okay, so it's a
I mean,
work in progress.
Wait, do
We're
you
getting
think the average Black American
No.
has 2 immigrant parents that immigrated from Africa?
I'm glad to know that we're working on it.
oh yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I mean, I think that
Yeah.
kind of says it all.
So there's
but-
no substance to whenever she wants to critique.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Wait, you think yes?
You're all-
Most.
Yeah, you're immigrants in America. Yes.
Wait, you think they came directly from Africa?
Yes.
That's
Yes,
crazy,
I'm
Chad.
literally part of
That's
AFK.
crazy,
Yes,
Chad.
my African, my black, and my lovely black. I was born in
Actually,
the States,
real
first
quick,
of all.
real quick,
But
real
my
quick.
lovely black American counterparts who have generations in the United States are still a part of the diaspora. Those are still my brethren in my
You're retarded.
sisterhood. We still share the same experience because it doesn't matter if je parle français un peu. When I speak to someone, I'm treated as a black American, irrespective and irregardless of where my family may have came from. So I am in solidarity with black people and black Americans 100%.
You're really brave. Okay. Do you think the average American? Do you think the average American has lived in another country?
Bless you.
Nikki.
Parlez français?
Yep. There we go. No, this is my point. No direct answer. This is the substance. This is what substance looks like, Pup. By the way, in case you haven't had a
No,
substantive
this
discussion.
is substance, Hunter. But like, no, this
So you acknowledge it
what
is,
this
and you're just
this is
refusing to
not-
engage with
This
it.
is not substance. This is not
So now
substance.
you're already
This is a
just denying it.
distraction.
So how
This
did you
is not
immediately go from
substance.
acknowledging it is substance
Yes,
to then
this is
rejecting
not
it?
substance. This is a distraction because we were on a top. The whole point of this conversation
We're
is why
trying
do
to
you
define
feel
the
that
thing.
you should say slurs, but you've managed to filibuster this whole thing
Wait,
and then
didn't you
switch it to a whole
didn't you even
point
lay out the
about-
line of logic that got us here? Where'd that go? Did that just like completely get thrown out of your mind? Where did that go?
Juste pas je les sens.
Exactly, bro.
Ah, les sujettes.
Does the average American know French?
Why won't you stay on topic? I just answered the question.
We
You've
are staying
managed
on
to move
topic.
all of this so far. This is not a conversation about
This is what
anyone's
substance
immigration
looks like.
status.
This is what substance looks like.
No, the substance of the argument, the true substance of the argument, Hunter,
Yeah.
is why do you feel that you have a right, or whatever you may call it,
Which is what you've acknowledged.
say
Right?
slurs.
You said you
11%
keep
of
bringing it
slurs.
back. You keep bringing it back
You
to how we have the legal right.
antagonist it. Why do you feel? Because that's where this all started.
It didn't, but okay.
Why do you feel it's okay to call people slurs? But you do. Why? Just why? Like, in my 19 years of life, soon to be 20 in a few hours, I've never met one white person who can ever answer the question, why do you act this way? Why do you do this? Why? It's not even like a why, so that way I can like gotcha catch one too.
Hey,
What?
real
Just
quick,
why?
Atomic and Taurus,
Why?
is this like what substance looks like, or is this like a logic conversation where it's like
Like
driven
why?
down onto like the
Just
particular
answer the
points?
question.
Honestly, you could stop her from asking this by just answering her question. But
Why? What do you mean from
Right, like just
she's the
why
one
do
that
you
got
want
us
to call
here.
me a slur? Like just why? Please. I just like I can take it to Reddit. I won't get a response to Reddit. I can take it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT
You
doesn't
try
know.
taking it to
Like
like
there's
5
not
different people
one
in your real
white.
life by trying to call them, wake them
Like
up,
there's not
to wake them
one
up.
white
But you're
person
so
that is
unimportant and insignificant to them that they're not even willing to take a phone call from you at 3 a.m.
like you are. Bitch, it's 3 a.m. Niggas are sleeping. Good, they should be. Anyways, but like just like answer
Then
the
why are you
question. Like
calling
as a
them?
white man, like,
If they should be sleeping, why are you calling
like just
them?
answer the question. Just answer the question. Why do you want to call people slurs and like a racist remarks? Why? Not even as a liberal. Just why?
Yes,
Why? Do
and you've
you know
acknowledged I
why?
answered you.
Do you know why you do what you do?
You acknowledged I've answered you like several times in this conversation, but I don't know if you're just too drunk to
Why?
remember or what the issue is. But I've
No, you,
answered.
you know I'm not. You haven't answered, Hunter. Why?
I don't understand why she denies the uniqueness and how special it is for her parents to have immigrated here as
Like,
her being
fuck
first
all of
generation.
that. We can get like, just the core of this conversation, the core of how this started when you were eating your sandwich and I was pinging you was just, why do you want to say slurs and call people these things? Joke, not joke, edgy, not edgy. Like you say it's because you're being edgy. It's just a
So
joke. It's because you
now
have a lot of
you're
familiarity.
responding
But like,
with what my
but
response
why?
is.
But why? But why do you want to call these people these hurtful, hateful things? Why? Why?
You've already
Why is
answered
it
the
funny?
question that I've given to you.
Why is it funny? Why do you find it funny?
That's a new question.
Why do you find it funny?
Yeah, if it's a new question, then I would be willing to answer it once she's willing to answer any of my questions.
Why do you find
Again,
it
this
funny?
is the same framework shit where it's like, how is it so
I don't
often?
care about any of this shit. Why do you find it funny? What is funny about calling someone a nigga? What is funny about calling them a monkey? Why? Do you know why you find it funny? Why?
I do know why,
Just
but
why?
when you're not going to answer any of the questions that
So
I have for
why is
you,
it funny? So why is it funny? Why is it funny? Is it that it's hurtful? That it's hateful? Is it the intent? Is it the reaction that you hope to get? Is it demeaning someone? Degradation? Is it sadism? Why is it funny? In essence, to you, why is it funny?
yeah, I'll be willing to answer your question once you answer my questions.
Why is it funny?
What
Because I really
question do you
no,
want
because I
answered?
really don't care. Shut up, CBC. Because I really don't care about this debate. I don't care about anything. I don't care about
You don't
any
care
of your
about it, but
opinions
you're
to me. You
willing
think
to
I'm annoying.
ping
You
me
think
to
I'm
have
this.
the
No,
conversation
you
in
think I'm
general.
annoying. You think I'm this. You think I'm that. Da, 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 da. Like you try to
Now, to be
extrapolate
clear,
to
it's not just
50
me.
different topics.
It's several different
I
people
just
that
want to
have
know
kicked you
why
from
is
2 communities that you've been a part of that you follow Chicky
just
around
why
to,
is
and
it
now you're in
funny?
here because I'm willing to
Why
let you in
is it
here
funny?
enough to yap and yap and yap. So just to
Why
get
is
that
it
out there, it's
funny?
not just me.
Why is it funny? Just like what's funny?
What question? If we're trading questions, Hunter, what's your question that is
Like
the
shut up, CC. Like you were literally
No,
just a
I'm trying to
sucky
get you an
laptop.
answer. I'm trying to get you an answer. Do you want it or not?
No, like you're just literally just banging his laptop right now. Like just why is it funny?
Notice
I don't give
she'll
a
make
fuck. He
those
said average.
accusations after
I'm
Atomic just
literally
sits here
attacking him right
and
now.
has like 3 different people going after him on her
Like-
behalf because he wants them like
like,
eat
why
pussy
is it
so bad that
funny?
he's not ever going to like lap up at any moment
Like just
whatsoever.
why is it funny? Why is it funny? In my like 19, 20 years of life, not one person has ever answered. Like, why is it funny? What
in
about
my
it is
25
funny?
years of life, nobody's ever answered whether or not their
You're
experience is
25,
average.
exactly. You're 25. Why is it funny? Why is calling someone a nigga funny? A monkey funny? Like racial slurs? Why? What is the, like? Is it like what joy do you get from it? Is it sadism? Is it the hurt? Is it superiority? Does it make you feel good? Do you feel better than the person? You feel funny? Is it the applause? Like what is it? Why? Like this is not even like a debate comment. It's just what from your perspective, from you. Why? Why?
Yeah, whenever you're willing to answer a question, then I'll be willing to
Do you even
reciprocate.
know why?
Yeah, I do.
Do you even know why?
I've answered 2 of your questions
It
now.
is disheartening. You're right, Jem. It is so disheartening. Just answer because no one is here to even attack you. No one is here to even contest you. At this point, it's just a genuine inquiry into you as an individual and a human being. Why is hate funny? What about it is
Listen,
funny?
if you're wanting me to describe to you why humor is the way humor is, then that's I don't know
No,
like how
not
to
humor.
communicate
Why
that
is
to you.
racial humor? Why is calling a black person a monkey funny?
Why do you think it would be funny to
Please
somebody?
explain. I don't know why it's funny. So please explain to me, why is it funny to you? And maybe then I can try and extrapolate and I can try and maybe think about that in perspective with other people. But I know you are articulate and intellectual and smart enough to answer the question of why you
Yeah,
think
and
it's funny to
I know
call
that
someone
you
a
had
nigga,
your college
a
education
monkey.
completely given to you, like without any work
Like,
from
why is
your
it
end
funny?
whatsoever. So I
Why
know
is it
you
funny?
have this capability
You
and
live
this
to watch
energy that you can
average
put into
American
actually
parents.
learning
Why is it
and then
funny?
using that education to follow a
If I am
conversation
not,
and
no, no,
follow
no.
any line of logic, but you've been
I'm not
completely
the average
not willing to
American.
engage with it
You have said
whatsoever
that
for
I am
hours and
not
hours
the
and
average
hours.
American. You have said that I am not the average
Yep.
American. I'm not the average Black American.
Yep.
I'm none of these things. So I can never understand. So since you are the epitome of the average American, why is it funny to call a Black person a monkey and a nigga and a nibba and
You don't
everything
need
else?
to you
Why
don't
is
need
it
to have
funny?
the experience of an average American
Why is it funny?
to think that like
I don't understand
certain
why
like
it's
humor
funny.
is funny. You can be
Why is it
like from
funny?
another
I
country
don't
and think certain humor is
understand.
funny.
I don't understand why the humor is funny. So please explain it to me.
You just don't, I've answered you so many times. I don't know like
Why? You haven't answered why is
I
it
have
funny.
answered it.
CPC
You're
literally
just too
said,
you're too
CPC said
intoxicated
that's a
to
new
remember.
question. He literally said that's a new question. Why is it funny? Why is it funny? If you find, you said you've answered once, you can answer again. Why is it funny?
Actually, here, hold on. We can do a trade, okay?
I just want to know why it's funny.
I'll answer your question first, but then you have to answer a question right after, okay? Is that fair, Torres?
What?
If I
He's
am willing
reaching
to
towards.
answer her question,
Just answer why is it funny?
if I'm willing to answer her question, and then I ask her a question right after, that's a fair trade, right? If I answer it first.
I mean, she has to
Yeah.
agree with it.
Exactly. Literally, Jem is asking, like, what about saying slurs is funny? What's the context that makes racism
Wait, Torres,
funny?
did you say that's a fair trade? If I answer
Yeah,
it
I
first?
feel like
You said I'm not. You said
Hey,
I'm
shut
not.
the fuck up. I'm
But
asking
she has
Torres
to-
something.
but she has to agree to it.
I don't wait, I'm asking Torres something. I'm asking his standard.
But yet you go and
that
fucking
if you
mute me.
answer her question, you
literally
ask
go and
her a
mute me.
question.
Repeat
is
that,
what
she
you're talking
interrupted
about?
you, sorry.
That if,
Oh, people
if
in
you,
America.
Sorry, why are you interrupting Torres?
You're so evil.
that if you answer her question, then you ask her a question.
Yes, you think that's a fair exchange.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, are we all in agreement that that's a fair exchange?
Up.
Why is it funny?
I think she should get 2 questions for every 1 question you ask. To be honest, I think that'd be more fair.
Shut the fuck up.
As,
Why is it
as like reparations. You know what I mean?
See, this is my point. This is what I'm trying to illustrate. I don't know why the fuck you give so much good faith to her if she's not like willing to extend it. She's
Why is it
intentionally avoiding
funny?
the question. Or the
Why is it funny?
extension.
You were
of an
avoiding the
offer.
question by trying to put contestants like.
She's intentionally avoiding the offer that I'm extending to her because she's not willing to engage in it. She just wants it framed in a particular way where it just gets me, where she wants me to frame it as if I'm like a racist or whatever, or it's like it's a complete incomprehensible like reason for like why I would be, why I would find something funny. Like,
I mean, I'm not sitting here like trying to give anybody any type of good faith. I just genuinely want to know the answer to the question.
yeah,
and
but
it's being avoided for the past fucking 4 hours.
We're not. No. You're not going to say that you just want to answer the question after you're talking earlier about how you just want the logic and you want the substantive disagreements to be
No,
hashed out.
I'm saying that if you're gonna sit here
you
and
can't
use
have both of
logic and
those.
all that shit, then like keep it consistent throughout the whole entire argument. Don't
Yeah,
just use it
wait.
conveniently.
Keeping it consistent would be like me asking her a question right after, and then keeping the
I
dialogue
know,
going.
but you
right?
you have control of keeping yourself consistent.
Yeah, and if she's not willing to be
Ego,
consistent with it, then why the
ego.
fuck would I abide by that standard?
It's ego, ego, ego.
Wait, answer me that, Torres.
I mean,
Always
for one, like it would make her whole like obfuscating argument like worse.
Yeah, it's been worse for the past 3 hours,
Yeah, but
dog,
then-
and you're
yeah,
still
but
running
then-
defense for her by saying
I'm
I
not
went to
running
you
defense
are.
for her, bro. I just want to know
Absolutely.
why racism's fucking funny. That's the whole reason I hopped in the
Right?
fucking
Everyone
chat
is just
3
curious,
hours ago.
Hunter. Just give us the fucking infinity key.
But the
Just give us the
reason
fucking
why-
infinity stone. You have the answers. You're
the
the
reason
hyper
why he's holding it
intellectual
back
Harvard
is-
coursey who sits
I
here
get it.
and
Like
you
he's holding it back because she's not being considerate of answering his questions. I get
like,
it, but like
we
at the end of the
spend-
day,
we
that's why I'm here. I'm not here to play
So-
defense
so
for
just
fucking
solve
Pup.
this. So like,
Holy
so
shit.
Pup, like, the contention is
he
he'll-
spends
Pup-
his days.
Pup, he'll answer your question, but what he wants is just okay. Which I get it. Like, one, I also really want to know what you say, but I also fully understand your point that she
I'm not
doesn't
answering
engage you
shit if I keep
halfway.
getting muted, frankly.
You haven't
I'm
answered
not
shit
getting muted.
anyways, and you haven't been muted
I'm
for the
getting
past
muted.
like
I've
2.5
answered multiple
hours.
questions. Goodbye. Ay, Dios míos.
Torres, I'm not saying you're literally running defense for her. I'm saying that like you're running defense in the way that like whenever people are making excuses for the Trump administration by saying like, oh shit happens whenever Abrego Garcia gets deported unlawfully. Like that's running like it's like, oh shit happens, I guess. Like that's the defense I'm talking about running here.
Well, I mean, I'm not like extending her any grace or anything. Like, literally, what I'm just saying is that like, when we're trying to sit here and like actually figure out what the regardless of whether Pup is fully participating in that or not, like everybody else is sitting here waiting to actually get answers, and like just doing the whole like bullying up. Jem is literally Stephen Miller, yeah.
But we're not talking
Right.
about we're not talking about what the root is of me finding something funny.
I'm
We're
just
talking
not
about whether or
racist
not
enough
I'm
for
a
Deidre, that's all
we're
it
talking
is.
about me being a genuine racist about something.
But I already told you before I hopped in this chat. Like, I don't believe you're genuinely racist. That's why I'm trying to understand why racism is funny to someone who I don't believe is actually racist.
Exactly.
Don't say exactly, you dumb fucking bitch. You've been sitting here virtue signaling this
Thank you,
entire
Jem.
time, saying that
Thank you,
I'm
Jem.
racist. You're not
Thank
having
you,
the,
Jem.
you two
Thank you,
disagree.
Jem.
You don't agree.
Thank you, Jem.
Tor-
Thank you, Jem.
Why are you thanking
you,
him?
Jem.
You've been calling him racist like the last 3 hours.
Thank you. Because if he
No,
proclaims
not
himself
Jem. Not
not
Jem.
no, because no, I'm saying thank you to Jem because Hunter proclaims himself as a non-racist but find racist jokes funny. So Jem and I both would like to know what about those racist
No,
jokes
you're
are funny.
no, you disagree with
Thank
But
him.
you.
he doesn't actually think he's
That's all.
racist. You do.
That's okay. That's okay. I still would like to know why Hunter finds racist jokes funny. Hunter says he's not racist. I think that by finding those jokes really funny, it makes you a racist. Jem thinks that he's not a racist, but Jem is also curious
Thanks for
of why he
explaining
finds
exactly
funny.
what the dialogue
Jem
was,
and I
like,
have
just
a
for like the past
Jem,
2
at the
minutes.
end of the day, Jem and I have the same question.
You don't.
Why
you don't
do
have
you
the same
find the
question because it's
racist
not
jokes
coming from the
funny?
same place.
Why do you find racist jokes funny? What
Is it the
about
same?
them is
Is
funny?
it the same question?
What about
Is it the
saying
same
slurs is
question?
funny?
Is it the same question if like
What about
Stephen
saying
Miller
slurs
is
is
it
funny?
is it the same question if Stephen Miller is like, hey, why are there so many like brown people entering the country versus like, hey, why are there so many immigrants that are coming into a country from like an average citizen that asks that question? Is that the same question?
He will do anything but answer the question. Don't answer for me. Answer for Jem. That's your homeboy.
Yeah.
Answer
So
for a man.
I'll deafen you and I'll answer him. Okay. Sound good?
You have to go the extra mile to be petty. Just answer the question. Why is it funny?
Wait, I don't know if she can hear me actually. Face. Wait, can she hear you guys?
I don't know.
She shouldn't be
Okay.
able to hear us.
Okay. Actually, hold on. I'll unserver deafen
And then
you.
he just mod
Because
and then
you're
he just,
saying
like, mod abuse his
you're
chat.
saying
Like, he
you're
literally just
saying
mod
you're
abuse it.
saying
Y'all block
answer
the
for your
whole
friend,
crap.
answer for Jem. I will answer for him, but I'm going to answer for him alone. And then she deafens, so she has control. Again, it's control. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Really
I'll
witnessing
server
this first.
I'll server
Wow.
deafen. I'll server deafen her because she wants me to answer for Jem. Right?
Answer the question for all of us. Like there
Yeah,
you go.
I'm-
Like there he
yeah.
chat. There he goes again, stuck on semantics. So he goes. So I say answer for Jem in the end.
Okay, the reason that I find it funny is that it's such a subversion of like my genuine beliefs and typically the genuine beliefs of like the people that I am making those jokes to, that like the absurdity of it is what makes it funny to me. Like whether or not it's like subjectively funny to you, like does that make sense though?
Yeah, I
Like
guess.
like the idea
I don't have the same subconscious like reaction to racism.
Yeah, I get that.
Like it doesn't hit my funny bone. It like
I get
disgusts
that, but
me.
it's like a like the absurdity of like an airplane, I guess, like being dropped onto somebody's head from like a Looney Tunes cannon or something. I don't fucking know. But it's like the absurdity where it's like I know that I'm not genuinely hateful or anything, and the people I'm making these jokes to are not genuinely hateful to these people. So it's like that's like the funniness. That's where the
I mean,
funniness
I
comes
couldn't
from.
even genuinely make that claim in some of these servers.
So my opinion, I kind of get it. Like, I don't typically make like racist jokes like that. At least like using the slur words, because I don't typically find it very funny.
Here are the
But
remarks that
it's
he
like I
made.
like clever things, but I understand the absurdity. Like it's
Like
the
here's the
roundabout.
paragraph that I typed. Like
She said
y'all,
she said
it
here are the
does
remarks
not
that
get
he
crazy.
made, and then she said here's the
Like,
paragraph
it
that I
doesn't
typed.
get crazier than
Okay,
this
sorry, fine.
chat. Like I got the whole logs right here, y'all.
The whole logs that I typed, by the way. Good one.
Like that's welcome to Discordia. Gather old.
This Chris Rock video.
What were you saying, Funk? You're saying something, Torres.
No, I was basically just saying.
Oh no,
My
I'm
general
pissed.
sense of humor is I don't typically like to like I don't find it necessary to use slurs in jokes. Like that, not to say that there's some racist jokes that I might find funny, but it's like the offensive to clever or like creative ratio, which I've talked about in the past. Where like I think that there needs to be some kind of wordplay, some kind of thing to really make it a joke. Like just calling somebody like an N-word, like that's not a joke typically. At least for
But
what
it is.
because there's no creativity. But I do understand, and I might chuckle just like the absurdity of somebody who like one doesn't believe in it or two doesn't typically use it or doesn't make sense. Like just the counter, you know, when things are opposites. Like you know, it's just I can understand how that can be humorous. It's just not something that I typically go for, but I can't say that it doesn't exist as far as a sense of humor.
Calling a black person a y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up.
I mean, I get like since I told my friends that I'm Jewish, I have received nothing but horrible, like offensive jokes related to that.
Wait,
And it's
Pup,
not
can you
something that I
repeat what the
particularly
monkey
enjoy.
comment was?
Mm.
I'm curious if like if she can restate what the she keeps saying like someone called her a monkey.
You called me a monkey this morning, and you're acting like you didn't. I don't know why you're sitting up here lying.
Yeah, what
like,
was the
do we need should we record all our conversations going forward so that way we can have a record?
going forward? If I'm so disgusting, why would you go forward and have more conversations with me?
Like going like in like you called me a monkey this morning when you were on the monkey app. You
Wait,
literally
answer
called me a
that.
monkey. You called me a
Why'd you
monkey
say
this
going
morning.
forward? Why'd you say
Well,
going forward?
good morning. November 6th. See, and then there you go. Y'all see, there's no live right now. You see how you see how he moves the goalposts? You literally see how it goes from I called you a monkey this morning to now it's just now he's literally just switching it up.
No,
Now
I
he's
said-
really switching
well,
it up
originally I
because
said,
he
who
knows he
called
called me
you
a
a
monkey,
monkey?
but he can't just admit. He can't take the comment. Just admit, you called me a monkey this morning. You called me a monkey this morning. Did you or did you not? You did.
I'm
Thank
asking
you.
you what
He
was
did.
the actual statement. Because I'm not going to agree
You
to
called me a
something
monkey this morning.
that I
We're
don't
on
even.
monkey. You said, I said, are you talking to monkey? And you said, oh, that would be you because I'm black, and you know that, Hunter. Don't sit here and he wants to sit up here and lie, sit up here and obfuscate, which is the word that you want, the word of the day that you
You
wanted to
say,
use.
are you talking to monkey as in like? Hold on, let me
the people
replay that.
on
Let me
monkey, and
replay
you
that.
knew
Are you
that,
talking
and
to
you called me
people?
a monkey, and I
Okay,
told you to shut the fuck up.
okay. When
and
you
you
say,
started laughing like it was funny.
when you say,
You
okay,
knew what you meant.
okay,
you knew
shut
what
the fuck
you
up, real
meant,
quick.
and you knew what.
Okay, never mind. That's actually funnier. Never mind. When she says, "Are you talking to monkey?" That sounds fucking retarded. Why would I say that? Like in response, or why would I say what she claims I said in response? But when she says, "Are you talking to people on monkey?" I'm like, "Oh no, that would be you." Yeah, that's funny.
He knows it's the truth, and he mutes me because he knows it's the truth. Because he knows it's the fucking truth. I'm posting all of this. I never give a fuck. Like actually,
Why just said I
because
thought it was like a
it's
funny
getting
joke?
to a point. It's bitch, and like I'm posting all of this because it gets to a point where it's like, nigga, you know exactly what you're doing. You think it's fucking funny. You want to have a debate. You want to have a quote unquote. You want to have a quote unquote race debate
Are
at
you?
3 a.m. in the morning.
Wait, didn't you
like
ping me? Didn't
literally
you
up
ping
here
me?
lying.
Didn't
You
you tell
called
me to
a
come into
monkey.
this conversation?
You call me a monkey. You call
Wait, did
people
you ping
nigga.
me?
You call people nippa. Whatever.
Hey, did you ping me?
And go, oh, you pinged him for VC. Yeah, I pinged someone for a VC. That means that I consented to being called a fucking slur.
Who said
Somehow in
that?
his white mind,
When did
that's
I
his
say that?
logic. This is
When
this
did I
man
say
right
that?
here.
When did I say that?
This is man right here.
When did I
Gather
say that?
old.
When did I say that?
Chat. Voice memo coming soon. This is him. Get a good fucking look, bitch. Gather old on YouTube.
This
everything else, whatever
this
the fuck.
is the privilege
And
and
Twitter.
title. This is
Like,
the privilege.
This is the man that y'all love to
This is the
pieces.
privilege and title,
Is the
like
man that y'all
perspective
love
that
down
she
to
has.
pieces.
Yep.
And mind you, hold on, mute myself real quick because I'm not really even talking to y'all. I don't want to confuse you.
Oof, not a good look.
You've got a lot more patience than I would have.
True.
Dude, you're gonna get canceled. She's gonna fucking cancel you, dude.
I'm gonna get so canceled.
Future's over, man. All the privilege you have is gone.
Just to be clear, too, by the way,
I'll get my people to help you out.
I have this recorded on my end, all 3 hours. So, if she wants to release
Why
anything,
don't you just say a slur right now? Say
she
nigga
wants to
for
release
us. Say
anything,
nigga on camera right now.
if she wants to release
You so proud. Say
anything,
nigga right now. Say nigga right now. Why are you scared? Do it on camera. Why not? Say nigga right now.
what would be the
You love
humor?
doing it.
What would be the humor in that?
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny, right?
Do you think that I think the word itself
now.
is funny just by uttering it?
Yeah, you do.
No,
Make
I
a
don't.
joke. Chicky, look, you have 2 black women in this call. Make a joke right now. Say nigga right now. It's
Wait,
funny.
wait,
Come up with a
wait.
joke. You're smart.
Hey, wait. Are you friends with the other black woman in the call?
Come with it. Make a joke. You're funny.
Wait, answer that. Are you friends
You're
with
hilarious.
Wait, why are you tokenizing the other black woman in the call?
You're hilarious.
Why are you
There's two
tokenizing?
black women here. You can make a joke. No, you don't hesitate to make jokes
why
at
are
her
you,
or my.
why are you
Make a joke right
tokenizing?
now.
Why are you tokenizing
say
the
nigga
other?
right
Why
now.
are you tokenizing the other black woman in the
No,
call?
why don't you want to say nigga
Why
right
are
now?
you
The camera's
tokenizing?
on.
Why are you
Let's say it right
why
now.
are you tokenizing the other black woman in the call?
Why don't you want to say nigga right now?
Why are you
What's
tokenizing?
different?
Why are you tokenizing?
You think it's not funny?
Why are
It's
you?
not funny when the camera's on.
Why are you, dude? I've had the camera on the entire time. What do you think that I think is not funny?
It's
or
not
think
funny
is
when you
funny?
say so. Say nigga. So say nigga. What's
Do you
stopping
think that I
you?
think the utterance of the word itself is funny?
Say nigga. What's stopping you?
Answer that.
Call me a monkey again. What's
Answer
stopping
that.
you? Call me monkey again.
Answer
What's
that.
stopping you? Call me.
Answer that.
Say nigga. You think
Answer
it's
that.
funny? Say it again.
Answer
Stay on
that.
10 toes.
Do you think that I think the
Why
word
don't you
itself is
Hail
funny?
Hitler too?
Do you think that I
Hail
think the
Hitler
word
too.
itself is funny?
Is this you?
Do you think that
Is
the,
it not? Is that not you in general?
we're talking about the
Is
joke?
that not you? The Hitler? Oh, it's a joke to Hail Hitler, guys. Yeah, it's a joke. He was just larping. Say nigga right now is a larp. Say it as a joke. It's funny, right?
Wait, whenever you were referencing the joke earlier that you're recorded on saying that it was a joke?
It's a joke, right? So
Wait,
say
why'd
it
you
again.
why'd
I
you
don't
get real
know.
quiet there? Why'd you get real quiet there?
I don't know why it's not funny. I don't know why it's not funny. Why is it not funny anymore?
Dance for me, monkey. And I'm talking to him, not you.
Bro, that's a woman.
Just had to make that clear. Okay.
Why is it not funny anymore?
Bro,
Like what? Like I don't understand. Is it because I'm asking you to say it? It's not fun anymore when you're not like bashing someone. You're not being hateful. Is it not funny when like there's not a level of like catching someone off guard and sadism involved? When you're not calling like a person minding their business a monkey, is it just not funny? And it's not funny when you're doing it on command. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't think it's funny. You don't think it's humorous. It's only humorous when the victim or the target of it is unsuspecting.
what do you mean by
That's
unsuspecting?
when it's funny. And that's when it's funny.
Wait, how long
when
have you been?
just on
How long
when
have you?
you're on the
How
monkey
long have you
app-
been?
when you're
How
on
long
the
have you been?
monkey
How
app-
long have you
when
been in
you're on
these?
the
How long
monkey
have you been in these
app and
communities?
you're calling people
How long have you been in
nigga,
these
when
communities?
you're on the monkey
How long have you
app,
been in these
you're calling
communities? How
people
long have you been in
nigga,
these communities?
and you're calling
Can you
people
answer any
when you're calling
question?
people slurs.
Isn't
when
it
you're
kind
on
of
the monkey
suspicious that
app,
from
is
like
it
your own
not funny?
recording that you answer no questions whatsoever?
Like, see, and there he goes, y'all.
Yep.
Like, just say nigga. Like, at the end of the day, you think it's funny. He deafened me to explain why he thought saying slurs was funny to prove a point to somebody else because he wants to be petty.
No, it
which is
wasn't
fine.
saying slurs.
So
It
why
was
not say
racist
nigga right
humor in
now?
general, right?
That's how this whole argument started. He won't stand on 10 toes within his racism and just say nigga. Say nigga and nigger right now. Call someone a monkey right now. Why not?
Do you think that I think the
Why don't
utterance
you
of the
do
word
it?
alone is
Mind
funny?
you, y'all. This man is from fucking Kentucky. He's a fucking tattoo artist. Like this bitch, really canceling him does nothing. Like canceling is not. You can't cancel a man who has nothing going for him in the first place. So this is really just for the fuck of it. Like it's just really like fucking we ball. Because this man is never gonna blow up. Like he streams political content on YouTube to no one. Like he has 2 viewers. So this is not like Hunter. This is not a cancellation of your sport. Like you were pathetic. You don't have a platform. No one watches you except for your fuck ass friends with their NVC. So
Didn't you
no
say
one's
that?
canceling
Wait, didn't you say that you watched
Don't know
it?
why you
Didn't you
can't
say
say
you
nigga.
watched it?
So I don't know why you
Didn't
won't
you say
say
you
slur right
watched
now.
it?
Like your ex broke up with you, bitch, and can't
Wait,
you get
didn't
your
you
shit
say that
from
you
your
watched it?
streaming it yesterday to
Didn't
2
you give away
viewers,
your
2
cat because you were neglected it? That you couldn't take accountability for it whatsoever?
You were streaming to 2 viewers.
Yeah,
You were
one of them
streaming
was
to 2
you.
viewers.
One of them was you.
So it begins.
One of them
You
was
were
you.
streaming to 2 viewers.
One of them
No,
was
one of
you.
them was not me, brother.
It was you.
One of them was not me,
It
brother.
was
I
you.
was doing my
Why are
fucking
you?
laundry.
Wait,
I did not
why
watch
are
that
you in
shit.
the streams? Why are you in the streams at all?
I did not watch that shit, nigga.
You're on the
You told us
stream.
to go check
You're
if
on
your
the
camera
stream.
setup was right.
No,
He
no,
told
I
you
did
to
not.
check if his camera setup was
I
good.
did not.
And once again,
Wait,
you
you're on
can't
the.
make me feel bad. I did you a favor.
What do you
and I even
mean?
tried to throw it back in my face.
Why are
like,
you
oh my
having a
God, y'all should watch my
conversation?
fucking
Why are you having a
bitch,
conversation
I
on
did not
stream?
stay there for
Why are
8
you having a
hours.
conversation with me
I
on
could
stream?
watch your stream for 8 hours.
Nobody said
You
that.
had how many
Nobody
people
said
watched
that.
you in your
Nobody said
fucking
that.
stream?
Nobody said
You are
that.
a nobody from Kentucky.
Then why
You're
did
a
you?
nobody
Why
come
are
from
you in a?
Kentucky.
Why are you
Like,
in
what
my
are you talking
Discord
about here?
server? Why are you in
A
my Discord
nobody
server pinging
liberal
me?
whose passion is politics.
Why are you
Never
pinging
went to
me?
college.
Why are you pinging
Never
me?
got a degree. Is
I
a
never had
tattoo
immigrant
artist.
parents that worked on my
Shitty ass
behalf and then
fucking
gave me the
work. No
luxuries
one
and the
wants to
riches
get your
afforded.
tats. You had a cancellation this morning because people don't want you to tat on their skin forever. You're a mediocre tattoo artist, a bottom of the barrel podcaster with no fucking viewers. No one can cancel you because your life is a joke in essence.
Dude, your life is handed to
What
you
are
by
you doing? You're
immigrant parents that
25.
work harder
You're
than you ever will
25,
in your
no
entire life.
relationship,
You have
no
everything handed to you
fiance,
entirely.
no
You have no
marriage,
relationship
no
because you have
kids,
commitment issues
rent
where you
your
can't. You have to
fucking house.
steamroll
You
everybody in
lost
your
three
relationships.
cats. You had 3
You talk
cats
about how
and
you
all
can have
of them
no
are
committed
gone.
relationship because you
All
need
of them
one
are
person
gone,
for this
bitch.
one
You
particular
lost
thing,
3
and then
cats,
if you give too
and
much
you have a
control to this one
fuck-ass
person,
black dog
that you're going
barely
to
even walk
you're going to
because you're too
inherently give
depressed
them
to
more
leave your
power
house.
that is
You're
actually
a
afforded to
fucking
them.
loser.
That
Take off that hat because bitch, you're bald. You're bald. You're 25. No fiance.
you're
working at
bald.
a
You shaved
tattoo
your head.
shop.
You shaved your head. You're
No
bald.
fucking
You got a
girlfriend.
buzz
You lost
cut.
3
You're
cats
bald.
And a bitch that don't fucking love you, nigga. Like no
True.
one, like what you doing here? You sit on Discord all fucking day, bitch. Loki, I do too. So hashtag
Loki, I do
myself
too.
because
You're
my
fucking
bitch.
retard,
Like,
dude. Give me a
but
break.
you still
Why?
on
Wait,
monkey
you sit
off
on.
the
Wait,
stage,
wait,
have to talk to
wait.
people. Politics is your passion, but
You
bitch,
sit on Discord.
didn't go
You
to
sit on
college.
Discord with me for what reason?
Oh yeah, bitch. Yeah, I know. I literally just said I sit on Discord
With
too,
me,
though, so it's a
with
little
me.
bit at me, bitch. We're in the same boat.
With
Absolutely,
me.
we're in the same boat with the Discord. Sitting on Discord, we're in the same boat. But being 25,
With
no marriage,
with
no
me,
kids, no
with
nothing, no
me,
mortgage,
with
paying
me.
fucking rent with your ex that doesn't like you, who you surrender.
I don't pay rent with her. I don't pay rent with her. I don't pay rent with her. How do you willingly give up? How do you willingly give up the cat you neglected because you can't afford any attention to it whatsoever, and then sit on Discord for hours and hours, pinging me, you ping me, you ping me, you ping me, desperately coming in to desperately come into this conversation to talk to you and help you cope through this like cat that you gave up entirely because you can't handle any responsibility that like begs for any sort of attention whatsoever.
You fucking know that, you punk. You're a punk bitch who can't take care of his 3 cats in a fucking apartment that you fucking
Wait, what do you
rent
mean I can't
at
take care of them? What do you mean I can't take care of them? What do you mean I can't take care of them? Is it like how you can't take care of the cat that you gave up? Why'd you give up your cat? Why'd you give up your cat? Why'd you give up your cat? Why'd you give up your cat?
For 1 month and gross more money and views than this motherfucker will
Why'd you give up your cat? 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 Why did 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 you give up your cat?
How are you skinny and fat at the same time?
Like, I don't understand. You look like an anorexic pig in the face, but yet you look like a body of bitch looks pregnant and your whole life with a penis. Mind you, because he gets fucked in his ass all the fucking time, and you know that because you're a gay ass little bitch, and there's nothing wrong with being gay, but you're in denial.
No, that was very homophobic.
In a fucking maid costume, and if a sitting up here hailing Hitler in a maid costume, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Yup. And I told that punk to join DC, pussy, and not be pussy. I told that punk.
Is that you?
I told that punk to join DC and talk his shit because
you?
he wanted to talk while eating a sandwich. Mind you,
While eating a sandwich? No, actually, to be clear, I was eating and then I was going to come to talk, right?
To eat a whole sandwich. How the fuck it takes you that long to eat a sandwich?
It was two burritos. Bitch, you ate 4 sandwiches. You ate 4 club sandwiches yesterday. You ate 4 club sandwiches yesterday.
How many people watch your streams?
You ate 4 club sandwiches yesterday. You're 5'10" and you're fat. Give me a break, bro. You're hitting the wall. You're hitting the wall.
Because I have depression and
you
my
have
mental
depression?
health.
Oh, boo-hoo. I have depression as somebody who's given everything to me. My parents gave me everything in my entire life. I didn't actually not work for anything my entire life. Now I sit on here and I have the most privilege entitled.
You're a lazy loser. You're a lazy
I'm the lazy loser, but you sit here while being subsidized by your parents who work infinitely harder than you ever could imagine. Yep.
Barely growing a goatee, ball tennis ball ass fucking having head, anorexic yet fat ass bitch looking pregnant. Hoes, nah, I never gave a fuck. Never gave a fuck.
You never gave a fuck, but you constantly begged and you constantly pinged for people to sit in your Discord chat because nobody was actually talking to you.
And you were fucking not. Didn't even go to college, bitch. You couldn't even get to college and dropped out. That's why you sit online all day searching up political content.
What do you mean I couldn't get to college and dropped out?
You don't have a fucking education, bitch. Oh, you did drop out. So you a loser ass bitch who's a quitter. You couldn't fucking make it?
Nobody said that.
Look at you.
Nobody said that.
Look at you. Look at you.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Do you ever wake up and look at yourself?
Who said
look
that?
At yourself.
Who said
You're
that?
25.
Who said that?
Bitch, you're closer to 30 than you are to 20.
Who said
you're about
that?
to be a fucking
Who said
geriatric.
that?
You're
Who
closer
said
to
that?
40. You're gonna be 30 soon, bitch. 5 years, you're gonna be 30. What the fuck would you have accomplished in your life? Nothing. Except a fuck ass ex with a green strip in her head. Like what? What?
I'm just curious. Hold on. Actually.
What?
This is really funny.
Put your camera back on. Yes.
Who's this? Who's this?
Yes. I pinged
Is this you pinging me yesterday?
Yep.
What was this for? What was this for? What was this for? What was this for?
I told them to get in BC. Yup.
For what?
Get your
For what?
ass in
For
BC
what?
because
For
I
what?
know you have nothing better to do.
So to talk to me? 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 So to talk to me?
Exactly. You have nothing to do but sit in BC.
No, no, no. Why'd you ping me to talk to me?
No one fucking joined.
Why'd you ping me to talk to me? 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 Who is this? Who's this person? Is this your friend? Is this your friend right here? Wait, real quick. Real quick.
Put your camera back on. Put
Real
your
quick,
camera back
real
on.
quick.
So I don't know looking at.
Real quick. Is this your friend? Is this your friend?
Robert.
Is this your friend?
Hunter.
Is this your friend?
This man's name is Hunter.
Is this your friend?
25 years old from Kentucky.
Pup, is this your friend right here?
25-year-old tattoo artist from Kentucky named
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say.
You have none. You have no wife, no kids, no marriage, no mortgage, no nothing. You're a failure and a sad sack of shit, bitch. Go take your fucking Vyvanse and your Lexapro and pray to God.
Aren't you like stocked on Vyvanse? Don't you have like 60 and 70 like milligrams of like Vyvanse? You have like 90-day stocks of both of those? What do you mean, bro? Give me a break.
I'm 20 and doing doing better than you, bitch. I'm 20 and I
Doing
can buy
better
your
than
whole
me? Aren't
fucking
you?
life.
Didn't you just surrender your cat because you can't take care of it? You have all the time in the world. You're
And you lost
subsidized.
3
Your life is
cats.
subsidized.
You lost 3 cats because you
What-
couldn't afford the rent, which the fuck.
What do you mean I can't afford the rent? I'm obviously living in the apartment, you fucking retard. What do you think I am now?
You're a brokey bitch. Everybody look at this nigga. Hashtag Hail Hitler. He's hailing Hitler with his fuck ass tattoo, shitty ass line work, fuck ass mustache with a goatee that's barely scraping to the chin. Nigga got a how the fuck you recess with a sharp jawline? What the fuck that shit? Bitch, you're a whole walking contradiction. You skinny yet you fat. You got a jawline with a struggle stash. How that shit makes sense, bitch?
Real
How
quick,
does that make
real
sense?
quick, what is this?
Get your ass
Wait,
together. Get
wait,
your
aren't
ass
you
together.
aren't you
know
college
what?
educated?
You shouldn't even
Aren't you
kill
college
yourself.
educated?
You
Aren't you college
should not
educated?
kill
Aren't you
yourself.
hey,
You know
sweetheart,
what?
sweetheart,
You
sweetheart,
killed
sweetie,
yourself. I
sweetie,
would feel
sweetie,
so sad for the
sweetie,
fucking
sweetie.
mortician
Hey,
because the mortician will have to deal with
baby,
your ugly
baby
ass.
girl,
If I
baby
was a
girl,
fucking
sweetie,
mortician and you came on my
sweetie,
table, bitch, oh my god, I would
sweetie,
throw your ass in the trash
sweetie,
can. So
sweetie.
look,
Hey,
cremate
hey,
this,
calm
cremate
down,
this nigga. He does
calm
not
down,
deserve
calm
nothing.
down. Hey,
Mind you,
listen.
You lost. You know you lost, right?
No, I disconnected her. That was getting annoying.
You made him lose. You had him on abuser.
Insta
That's
lose.
right. It was worth it.
Whatever.
Dude, she was going for a fat fucking minute.
True.
Yeah, she would never. She's not gonna stop.
Based.
No, but she won. You guys had him on
She
abuser.
did not win. Fuck you.
What do you mean? You had fucking boot her out of the call, bro. She didn't leave. You made her. leave.
I didn't
She-
boot her. I didn't boot her.
I did it. I'll take. I'll.
Your
I'll
moderator.
let her
Your
know that
moderator
I-
booted.
So that
You
don't
lost.
protect the
Cool.
grid.
I'm gonna get your ass, motherfucker.
Like once you start telling people to kill themselves, that's when I'm.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, she needs to be in Thunderdome.
True.
Fucking revive that place.
Please.
Have the Am I Racist Thunderdome Tribunal.
Nah, she would make a good arena. She just needs the right opponents. And they
So,
don't say the
yeah.
hard R over there, so
Realistically, though, I think she was here for like a genuine conversation. You know?
What?
I
Wait,
totally-
there's no. She wouldn't listen to you.
No, I know. I'm
Like,
fucking with you. There's no shot. God damn, bro.
like memes aside, it is kind of crazy you call the black person monkey. That is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
Wait, it's actually funnier how it happened though, where she's like, "Are you talking to monkey?" and you're like, "Oh, you." I think that's funnier than just calling somebody a monkey. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a stupid fucking like your mom joke, but like
Yeah.
racist. But again, that's like
I mean,
the
you're
absurdity.
from
The
Kentucky.
absurdity of it is like what I think is humorous. And regardless of if other people find it humorous or not, it's not really a testament to whether or not I genuinely have hateful beliefs. So, which I don't know if she's demonstrated still.
I'm gonna ping her to come back in.
let's get
Oh,
it.
did she leave?
Wait, no, I'll do it and then tell her that I kicked her, so that he gets his cred back
Oh no, I kicked her.
from the server.
Yeah,
Oh, you're so gay. You're actually so fucking gay.
I gotta.
I don't
I
know.
gotta-
The whole tirade that she just had really like, you know, it's like if you gotta get to moral high ground, you know, calling you racist, you know, I guess you know, whatever. But like everything else,
Well, like that's what I'm talking about. Is like whenever it's like the control. Like she just wants control entirely. Like she doesn't give a fuck about a genuine conversation. She doesn't give a fuck about genuine perspectives. She doesn't give a fuck about any of it. She just wants a like moral superiority thing to exist. Like she wants to be the one that is like in charge of the dynamic. And when she's not in charge of it, it's extremely upsetting.
Okay, be honest. When she was telling you to say the N word at any point, like, did you ever get an intrusive thought of just saying "fuck it"? I'm gonna say it.
No.
well, she didn't even bring it up. The fact that he said it when he first come in, but she didn't hear him.
Oh, you said it when she first came in.
No, when he came in. He said it.
Oh, okay.
But she was too busy, like,
Dude, this whole time.
drunkenly crying about the cat that she surrendered because she's unwilling to take care of it and incapable of taking care of it because she can't have any
You
sort of
said you
animal
weren't gonna
independence.
bring that up.
I wasn't. Sorry, I didn't expect her to fucking pull out her phone and then try to
Nah,
cancel
she
me.
went personal. No, fuck that. She went personal on you. Talk about your ex and your living situation, all this other shit.
Also,
Crazy she doesn't know anything about you, but knows all this stuff about you.
I'm curious. It's almost like I talk about it in the VCs or whatever that she's attending and requesting to join or whatever. But not only that, just to clarify, I can take care of my cats in case anybody was doubting it. It's just that the lease that I'm moving into doesn't allow animals, so I can't really keep them at the same time as the other lease that I have. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be really difficult when you gotta move. And actually, I have to move. I found out today that I have to move. My roommate's gonna give us a 30 days
God damn.
because he's kind of a little bitch, honestly.
You have
So he got mad that I asked him to pull his car in like 10 feet further so that our other roommate can park if he needs to. But apparently that's me. Yeah. Wait, what did he say today? He said some dumb word. But yeah, apparently me making a polite request is just harassment.
it's too far.
Yeah, dude. How dare I, like, be considerate? And he's like, if you're gonna, like, get on my ass for this, the least you could do is let me know when you're home. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, easy. Done. So. But what's really annoying is, like, 3 months ago, we were all gonna split up anyway. And I found a great place I could have moved into. But then he convinced me to not move into it and for us to stay. And then now he's gonna leave, making us separate. So I have to find a new place.
That's fucked.
I don't have any tax bill.
Wait, is he splitting because of an emergency or?
He said that he's just tired of it, I think, which we all kind of are because our present situation stuck because it's tandem, but we all leave at different times for work, and so we're always like blocking one of us. So it is frustrating, but he said something about his work schedule's changing, and he's gonna have some stuff, and that he's like, I'm just gonna get my own place, and I'm like, fine, I'll get my own place too. I mean, it's nice because we all save a bunch of money by living together. But if we got it, we got it.
If you don't mind me asking, aren't you like impaired, like physically impaired?
Yeah, but I work full
Are you
time.
gonna? No. I mean, like when you're moving stuff, like how are you gonna
Oh,
move
I'm not
everything?
gonna move her. Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna move jack shit. It's what, $300 to $500, but it's like I can do it.
This next one.
Jim, that was your girl, bro. That was crazy.
No,
That was your queen. That was the one you stood 10 toes for. That's
dude,
crazy.
no, listen, I don't see eye to eye on a
That
lot
was
of
more
shit
Atomic.
with her.
And now he's suspiciously muted.
No, Atomic
Yeah,
DM me. He's like, you have to know your shit, and I'm like, this is a clusterfuck.
yeah, it was.
All right,
But
just curious, real quick. Who is this right here? What
Who's
can you
what?
guys see that? Oh no, you can't see. it on the
what?
screen. I'll put that in my inside chat.
Yeah, I don't see eye to eye with a lot of shit that she says, and I disagree with her on a lot of shit. However, I did want to know the answer, and it was just really fucking annoying, like hearing all these like semantics. And then like I looked over and there was stats being dropped in the side chat. I was like, what are we doing?
I don't know what you're talking about with. Who's that? Is that her?
That's her profile picture on my stream.
The Mexican bear thing, or no?
The one
No,
below
underneath.
it.
Yeah.
No, the black one.
the black girl. The Mexican pedo bear? What?
Now I wonder. Now I want to know what's in my notes. Like, what did she put in my little notes bar?
Well, originally it was based, but now I'm unsure.
Dude, this whole time I thought you fucking like called her the N-word or something.
No, I'm telling. She's just abusive as fuck. She can't handle
Hold on,
rejection. She can't handle
So-
power dynamics that
Oh,
exist.
she literally said you called her that. Like, oh, you
Listen.
call.
Yes.
So you're probably right about the power dynamic situation, like absolutely. However, like I also experienced this where like when someone does say like a super racist like, and it's not even like the ratio's all off. when it comes to like, you know, the context and the racism, like it's all fucked. Like I do take a mental note of that.
Sure,
Like
I agree. I think it's totally normal. But even in mine and your interactions,
yeah, I think
like my
I think
first
he just
interaction with
takes
you
it
was
to an
like,
extreme.
yeah, but you told me like, hey, like I genuinely don't find this stuff cool. Like I don't like this stuff. So I generally chill it with like stuff that's like
Yeah.
directed at you or just humor like that in general. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't know, it's just like a normal reaction, I guess, to like if you're going to engage in similarly edgy humor and then only selectively use it when it's opportunistic to you, then I don't think you give a fuck about it. Whereas like you are pretty consistent with like not liking that humor and you've expressed it. So like yeah. Like that's the difference I'm saying with her, like her and you is like I think you genuinely do like not enjoy it and feel uncomfortable around it. I don't think she gives a fuck. Like she's not coming from a place of actually caring. Like she just wants to, she's like entitled and does not like being told no and is uncomfortable in like dynamics where it's like she is not like in control of it.
Yeah,
And whenever that's the case, it's like she's doing what she can to shift it or to make the other person feel uncomfortable to succumb to like her standard.
I understand where that disconnect is.